impressed by. We're going into the skirmish now, and it's going to be Munchkin versus Yatska.
Okay, Munchkin, we know he loves an aim duel. He's been less kind of willing to take them, I think. He's been making space for the other boys in T1, but now it's a chance for him to get warmed up. So far, not so good, though. Yatska always pretty sharp in the skirmish, even if the win rate doesn't say so.
Yeah, T1's win rate, 73%. That's
Hello?
really high. That's one of the top in Pacific for sure.
Absolutely.
So let's see if Munchkin can add to that right now. But Yatska 2-0. I mean, I really like watching Yatska play. I think he was he was a fantastic addition to this team, of course, coming from Riddle Order. And I think it was about time that we saw him in Tier 1 being very, very
Good
impressive.
morning.
And Munchkin,
Good morning.
Old school staple, legend of the game, realistically, at this point. So let's see if the young player can take him down here.
Yeah, I think that Yatska, it's one of those players that you feel like hasn't barely even touched his ceiling. There's just so much growth that he has here in Pacific, and even moving forward. And Munchkin, of course, very scary player to go up against, especially if you feel like he's going into the skirmish to kind of warm up.
I mean, didn't look like it. Got to be honest, Yatska's completely blown him out of the water there. So a good start. And,
confidence boost.
Well, we'll see if Munchkin can pick up the fragging once we actually head into the server. But lately, hasn't been the same Gen G Munchkin that we're used
to.
Yeah, but I think it's a very different story as well, right? Because you have so much different levels of firepower on T1. We are bringing up the map veto now, and it looks as though we are heading into Sunset first, and then going into Haven. Initial thoughts?
Use your drone TikTok today, and with the wallbang though, I can't lie.
At the same time, though, I think for T1 they're quite confident with their Sunset.
I thought we were gonna see something.
Yeah, look,
isn't it one for you right now?
They played Veto Chicken with it right down to the last map, and actually ended up on Ascent. I'm surprised. I guess DFM vetoing out Summit is not that surprising because they did end up losing that to KRX, even though I did feel like that was down to their macro. They've been playing a fair bit of Ascent, even though Varel made them look a little bit silly with that double Senti comp.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, T1
like 1 a.m.
So it was a third map to side. I don't think they're going to be too upset.
Good morning.
Across this entire map pool,
Good morning. I got a nice little.
I think T1 is quite happy to handshake veto, and the Japanese
I'm only watching
like to take risk in the veto.
T1 versus DFM, and then I'll go.
Not at all.
Back
It definitely feels like that. I feel like both of these teams played it quite safe here. Didn't want to take any risks, but that to me shows that both these teams really feel like they can find that edge in the server. They don't have to be tricky in the outside in a very straight up map pool.
What up, Flopson?
These teams feel like they're better. For DFM, we have to talk about this.
Good morning, everyone.
Sunset comp was with that breach.
It was, and it was against KRX, who played hyper aggressive into them with the triple duelist, and they weren't able to handle it very well. You can see a 0% win rate on attack. You look at that breach server comp, and it was a classic case of KRX on the defense. We're running at them, we're walking at them on the mid-round timing, and you have all the util, all the bits and pieces to deal with that. But if you don't press your buttons,
skirmish, I have no idea. Genuinely no idea.
Running at you, then you're going to get run over. And when I look at T1's comp, I see Chamber, Phoenix,
unironically 5 minutes ago.
On their defense, and I want to see
still kind of out of it, but
the same comp, and if they do, if they're going to be able to deal with it this time.
Predictions are up on your screen, and we have only two DFM believers.
Holy fuck, Bora.
On the talent side, but the viewers think that it's going to be a lot closer than that. Please ignore the red numbers.
Yeah, I mean,
Vincent, thank you, bro.
Even, yeah, I think that win
my boy Vincent Aura
was great for DFM. This is
you guys might know him.
So let's see if they have enough stamina to make this work. T1 though,
that's his real name, by the way.
Put them as the favorites into today.
Vincent?
I think we've seen such high highs from them. That dominant
Thank
game
you, bro.
against Team Secret.
Much appreciated.
Feeling good about this roster.
Is that his
but
government?
I'm not saying DFM
not
don't
really.
have a chance. I think they very much
No, not really.
They do, but I'm favoring T1. I think they've got a little bit more quality.
That's the troll name that you guys decided to give him.
Underperformance for T1, and Varel was red hot that game. I don't think you can measure teams in Pacific based on Varel, because I feel like they're the kind of team that plays to the level of their opponent at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it was also a T1 that they keep mentioning. They were caught by surprise there. It's not gonna happen twice, especially up against a team like T1, right? And as you mentioned,
I'm so down for a DFM win. So am I. So am I.
Have they exhausted their playbook at this point?
Both of the Japanese teams can keep winning, that would be fucking unreal. That'd be so sick.
Done the groundwork here. I think that
morning, coach. Morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Morning.
Many questions here.
1 a.m. That's not bad.
Is going to pan out.
How long ago
since I for our first match of the day? T1 taking on DFM.
I think I was streaming like 5 hours ago. 6 hours ago? Yikes. I got a solid like 4 hour nap. I'm gonna sleep again after this for EMEA. You sleep with the hat on, of course. Duh. What do you think I do? Take my hat off? Not a chance, bro. Not a chance. Are you bald? No. No, I have a lot of hair. Like a crazy amount of hair. Zikz hairline reveal when? I don't know. Dude, at this point, like, I kind of want to commit to the bit. I don't ever want to reveal it, ever.
Today's matchup.
Are you hopping off after? Yeah, after one
Our
match.
audience might be
Or
a
after
little
one,
bit torn
sorry,
today,
after
but
this
I don't
match.
blame them at all. It's T1 and DFM. Both of these teams, they have such massive fan
No,
bases.
30 more
And
streams away from
T1,
Zikz's
they're making
age.
their way back to the top
Boss?
of the group where they usually
40.
belong. Missing out on London surely has motivated these boys to make
10
sure
10
they
days
get to champs
until my
once
birthday.
more.
Yeah, they had a
Well,
stumble against Varro, but a very strong bounce back against Team Secret.
How much hours
This
do you
is
sleep
a team
daily?
that have routinely represented
I
the
mean,
region
usually somewhere
internationally,
around
and they're chasing
7.
that down once more. We know
7
they
or
have what
8.
it takes to lift those
It's
trophies.
just
Can
really
they make
hard,
it to
like,
Shanghai and prove once
during
again
the
just how
season-
good they can be.
Oh, that was good. That was actually good. This guy is actually such
You're
a
not
skilled
watching the
dancer.
banger game.
Can we just forget
No,
about the game?
no.
Oh,
It takes less.
I have to
is
sleep,
why we
bro.
need you
I have to
That's really
sleep.
good.
Is this considered
I'm
the
very
banger
impressed by
game?
that. That was legit choreography. DFM, by the way, legit with their choreography and the server as well.
Yeah.
I think that this is a team
Smooth.
that
This is the
definitely
banger
has
game.
to be watched out. They can't be underestimated, even by the likes of T1.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this is not a matchup that has been going well for them in the last couple of years, and I think they're very well aware of that. But as they mentioned, between stages, they had a
Japan
series
streak
where they
will
could have
continue.
beaten T1, and they want to realize that potential today, because if they drop this
DFM
series,
is gonna
they
win
will be
here.
relegated to the
Zeta's
play-ins
gonna
in
win
their
tomorrow.
hopes of heading to the
You heard it here
playoffs and
first.
skipping all of that grind against some of the teams that maybe they'll be familiar
full
with,
sense
especially with QTD
already locked
coming up
for
from the
play-ins.
Japan scene. They want to avoid having to deal with that
Based
kind
on
of
that
hardship
quick look
and
that
just
I
keep
had,
their
it
feet
doesn't
up and
look
watch
like they're
things for
locked
the
for
playoff
play-in,
scene.
no.
It's all important. If you can avoid
Unless they
those
still have to
play-ins,
play
it's a
GE, no,
huge
'cause they already
advantage.
played
It's
GE.
a boatload more prep time. You don't have to play through 2 different brackets. Qualifying to champs from that play.
I mean,
is
even
definitely
theoretically-
much more of a struggle. DFM trying to keep that hope alive today.
Zeta
or skipping that
can
entirely.
No, I think the hope
skip
is definitely alive, especially for DFM,
playoffs.
because
That's kinda
they're always
crazy.
a team that has brought these matches
Possibility
very,
there.
very closely, right? You have that
It's
2-1
possible
versus
for
KRX and
DFM.
overtimes versus PRX as well. That's no small feat.
They
No,
beat
definitely
Vero.
not. I think
That's
they
helpful.
got caught off guard a little bit by KRX. I think the Ascent game
They'd have to
was
win
quite
out,
promising
and then
from
they'd have to
DFM,
tie Varel,
and then
maybe?
they ground out a win against Varel. So I think they're
Starts
going to look
today.
at those
Starts
opening 2
today.
series as kind of
Oh,
strugglesome
100
for
stream
different
streak.
reasons. They've had a
Damn,
couple
bro.
of learning opportunities
W
in
Noah.
this group stage, but this is kind of where the rubber meets the road, so to speak. If they get derailed here and they're not able to get this win across the board, then it's a lot more
Damn.
difficult.
Yeah, it's going to be really, really important for them. To get this win.
Damn.
Even if they do end up in those
W.
play-ins, they want to know
W.
that they can go
Welcome to the Hall of Fame, bro.
with the very best. We're
W,
starting off
W,
here
W.
on Sunset, and we take a look at
Damn,
the
you share so
Asian
much. I feel
select.
like I spend
For
more time
T1,
with you
no
than anyone
changes.
else.
This is what they ran last time. Double duelist with
Yeah,
Easy
it's been
Apples,
busy these
Meteor
days.
supporting them on that change.
Yeah, I think this was his first game of the stage. Meteor went ballistic.
It
and
has
they ground
indeed
out
been
an
busy.
OT win over
Okay, DFM
PRX, which led them to win that series. Pretty
Yeah.
Bro,
impressive
we watched
stuff.
so much
But
Valorant.
DFM,
All of
thank
the
Lords,
matches
they
like
swapped
blend in
away.
together. I have
Every
to
time
actually
I've
check
seen
to see if we've
DFM
seen this
play
comp
double
before.
unit, has
It is
been
actually a
underwhelming. Their
new
player
comp. This is
very
sick.
similar to
This
the
is so
one
sick.
Nongshim piloted to be able to beat GE just the other week. Yatsuka back on the Yoru. We're seeing
Actually,
a lot of
really,
very solid
really
Yoru
like
players pivot back
Yoru.
into that, 'cause I think
I'm
it's
in,
showing
like,
some promise in this meta
Yoru
now with
mode
the
right
slight
now,
buffs
for
we've seen
sure.
recently. And Yatsuka was
Yoru
one of the
Wele
better
as a
Yorus in
combo
Pacific. I
is
wanna see
also
if he's be able to
very,
keep
very
that
OP.
form here.
Well, something hopefully a little bit more comfortable for both of these teams. Comfortable for DFM maybe, but
DFM are
definitely
playing the same
T1
comp BBL
are
did
comfortable
today.
in this position
Didn't
in
BBL
these
have,
high-pressure kind of
Sova?
matches. We're gonna toss it on
But,
over to our
I mean,
casters
even
to
if
take us
they-
into Sunset. It's Achilles and
Even if they
I'm
have Sova,
sorry,
it's
who?
kind of same
This is
idea.
grandfather. Is this-
Like, you can
Sir,
still
are you
combo
lost?
Yoru
Do you need
Fade
help
ults.
finding your way back home?
So I mean,
If
there's
ever
just a
proof
shit
that
ton of
there
ult
is
combos
no
you can
higher
do
power, Paper Thin has
that
returned.
are
He is back here at VCT
kind of
Pacific,
uncommon. Like, you haven't
and
played
clearly
against it in a
raided his
while.
grandmother's closet
So I think it
before
could
he did
easily
so.
catch the
Now,
team off guard.
Welcome back.
It's actually nice.
Good to have you.
Where am I?
What year is it? Yep, there you go. Got there eventually. Well, looks like the synergy hasn't worn off too much. We're going to get ready to go into the action here. T1 going up against DFM. We're coming off the back of a big victory. Obviously, you, Victoria, Ninja, the ones thinking that DFM was going to be able to get it done earlier on in the week, and you guys were correct.
Yeah, I
looked
think
at the
this team
Summit
is now
comp, by the
making
way.
the changes that I wanted to see, even going back to stage 1, where just keep Yatsuka
Oh,
that secondary
that
duelist
does say
role. I know
Summit.
it might not be the most comfortable for Akame. You may feel like
Can you
you're
tell
kind
I
of
just woke up?
squandering Akame in a way because of how
Mile.
good he is on the Neon and things like that. But I think this overall is a better balance because Yatsuka has shown that he's a lot more comfortable, he's a lot more effective when he's on a duelist than when he's on an info init, whereas Akame can be
DFM
effective
winning?
in either role.
I hope so.
Getting it back over to the melee here as well. See, well, this one does get piloted by May, who's going to be looking to maybe increase that performance. Was a little bit, I'd say, lackluster compared to what we're used to seeing from him, even with that victory coming through earlier on in the week. And he's going to have to try to get through.
All right, time to win.
He's been flexing around, going between
What?
the Senti
Wait, you
and the
can't be good
duelist
in both
position,
League and Valo?
has been
Wait, what do you
looking
mean?
Damn good at both.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's actually
Oh,
a pretty tough
'cause he won
role
one today or
for
something?
May,
In,
to go
League?
up against a chamber potentially. Like if you're going to see a lot of early contact fights between those two, it can be pretty tricky
you sleep?
to
Yeah.
navigate to make sure those
Slept a
refracts
few
are in
hours.
the right place at the right time, and that you're able to kind of match the.
I only plan on streaming
chamber
this one, and then
rendezvous
I'll
one for one, but
probably
we'll
go
have
to
to wait
sleep
and see how that all
again.
pans out. I think
Okay,
of
here we
the
go.
duelist that Maze plays,
Early eye,
the melee
broken.
is probably his weakest, but. We'll have to
Phoenix
wait and see.
holding
Maybe
right,
he's been able
Chamber
to work on
scaling.
it a little bit here.
Well, Munchkin's
Holding
now
left.
contained.
He's in
He's completely
trouble.
surrounded, and he is going to be able to find
In
one. but
what
quite
world,
ready for that
bro?
second peek out from Market, so Cess makes it a
Flash
one-for-one
peek
exchange.
clears Munchkin on the off angle.
You're down
But
early,
Munchkin
plenty
gets
of
one
noise being
anyway.
made, and now you've got this triple pivot around to the back of sight for DFM, so very much in position to shut this down. The swing is going to be coming in. Kaide going to be good for one. Buzz coming away with the kill of his own. Curveball's going to be sent, and I don't think they read Akame, and now they get the bad news. He looks for a little bit more, but it's going to be Buzz coming away with a second, and now just Cess to try to clutch this out.
Just a little bit of a timing
Oh, the
issue
flash
there.
clear on Munchkin is so good.
DFM kind of taking an awkward fight at an awkward moment with the numbers
The
disadvantage.
big advantage here for Cess is that there's
on the
3
street
gaps
side.
that need to be held. Spawn, elbow.
Yeah,
Just one bullet in this headhunter here for
And
Meteor,
short.
but now starting to get dialed in on
I think
Alley.
he's in the option that's least held
Fair
here.
the possibility.
Once the smoke
Classic
fades,
for Cess.
Swing takes him low, but can't take him down. Meteor
because Cess
surviving.
makes 0
Kills
noise
for
there,
him as well as
you can
T1
tell
taking the
he has a
open
Yeah, I
much
mean, I
greater
think this
chance
is-
of getting a 1v1.
Kind of on a knife's edge for DFM.
There's a
in
very
couple
real
different ways
world
where, you know, you
that he
you
wins
have
up.
that
I think
good
this is the
flash
big
into
duel.
paranoia here, but Munchkin's still able through
That's
that
the
near
big
sight
duel
to
there.
find a kill. A big difference maker because then you don't have the numbers you'd really like, and DFM trying to scale forward, you get
Well, I
caught
need
in
an
an
epic pen.
awkward moment. Pretty lucky that, frankly, they don't just kind of lose that single.
Okay, the one thing I will say,
around the corner and gets a
it's 0.6
first
second,
kill,
0.6 second
T1
for
had
the
the
audio
numbers.
and
they
visual
were very
for
ready
Yoru
that
Flash.
push.
Most
T1
people dodge
already
Yoru
looking
Flash based on the
pretty
audio
sharp on their
cue.
map pick of Sunset
It's kind of uncommon right now that people have it in their like
and the refract, but
built-in like pattern recognition to
take it, just
actually
gonna
dodge it
tuck
off
into the
audio,
corner.
probably because they haven't
catch
played
somebody
against it a
little
lot.
bit off guard, but at the same time,
Unless
it could be
T1 has played against a bunch of
disadvantage
Yoru
if
in
Meteor
scrims or
reads the
something like
position.
that.
And he does.
Fast on the draw. Quick scope in. Second, looking for that third. Flick just a little hair off.
So
Now
it's
spots
kind of
Yoru,
impressive that
realizes
Munchkin's
getting
able to
scaled
do that.
forward on. Can't quite line it up though, and Akame will be able to come away with the kill. So Marshall going to be recovered. But damage suffered. And with just
I'd say the
classic
one thing
alongside
about that
Munchkin
first pistol
lying
round
wait.
that was like
Is
not
it should
ideal
just be a
was
pretty
if you're
swift
Yoru
shutdown.
flashing the
I
angle,
suspect this- yeah.
but you're also
Angle gonna go
blinding
on
it, you're not really guaranteed to get the
Just shot.
trade.
He's got to back away. Don't want to give over too much, and you definitely want to funnel this kill over into Buzz, which is why Akame is just sprinting away with a wry little smile on his face. Uh-oh.
Might have been better for them to just go immediately with the
Anybody
He's
flash.
playing tag!
What is happening? Oh, he's trying to get the orb. I see.
Oh, that's so good. I mean, hey, if nothing else, you got to give credit.
He was trying to give Phoenix the
min-maxing
orb.
who he's dying to.
Yeah, he knows. He's aware of the situation. I like the buy here.
What
for
up,
T1,
Slaughter?
the way that they position
How's it going, bro?
pieces. You know, you lose the Marshal, and you're trying to lose that Sheriff if you're going to lose anything else. So pretty nice stuff overall. And Izu, able
Yo,
to
let me
slide
get
on in
VIP
there.
as the youngest VCL player.
they know it
Yeah,
too.
NT, bro. NT all max.
Good.
All right, let's look here. We have a couple trips set up for Kaide over at B, but still going to be this A pressure. Buzz.
3-player C's.
Yeah.
Mark going through.
Too.
Oh, meanwhile, that recon getting a couple ping here now.
Bro, it is getting weird.
Having to back away, and while this is all nice and slow for T1, Meteor's quickly scaling up into mid. They do realize that they've given up the space as DFM, so pings are coming down, and Yatsuka's going to look to maybe just re-clear this.
But in my book,
That
T1
felt
won the
extremely
util
sketchy.
game
That's
there.
so much util baited.
A lot more out of DFM than DFM was able to kind of pull out of them. So
I'd have to look at the util again, but
already
not
a
having
good
this
start
blind
for T1
line
in terms of understanding
does
the
feel
macro.
pretty
DFM
pressing
doesn't
when it's
read,
like
but
you have 3 people
capitalize.
toward A.
Good flash timing, triple face into mid.
I think it's because they want to like
Something
leave
by
Omen
Izu
on the
has that
pixel line
regen
here.
armor. Meanwhile, the full pivot's going to be coming in, and DFM are here to match this, and Kaide already with a shutdown on
Right.
1.
I think T1's
from
making a
Yatsuka finds
pretty
medium.
big mistake here. They
Trade
baited
that one
out
back.
all
It's
of the
Buzz
util
now.
toward A,
The
but then
running
they
back could be
end
going
B
through, but
instantly on a
getting barrel
first timing
stuff.
market split.
Loses out on the ulti. Really call on the Blaze Wall. Ready to send this through. Cut off that market access. Now sends it.
All they have is drone and blind.
For some kind of
Prowler
confirmation
might
throw a
bait it
haunt.
out. Walkout is.
Paranoia
Oh,
now
it's.
gonna be going in,
Oh
but
my
DH up close and
god,
personal
bro.
with May. He's able to spot out plenty as he finds himself.
Okay,
a second
I
kill,
will
and
say
Munchkin
I'm
can't get much else done
extremely
with that
worried
Guardian,
about
so
giving the
3
audio
players
cues
still
here.
alive. DFM denying the bonus conversion.
The audio cues
Yeah,
here
this is a
make
pretty
it
good
so
macro read from
the
DFM.
blind timing and
Mirroring
positioning
T1
is
all
always
throughout
going to be
this round.
perfect. Like it's always going to be on good
I
timing.
was kind of wondering
The
if
fact
there
that
was
May
gonna be a
wins this
late round
duel,
pivot here from T1 when they kind of saw all those players
kinda-
in top mid, but
I don't want to say lucky, but he's already close to the
darn good shot
angle,
from
so
Kaide
it kind of
there.
works out, right?
May able to use that near side
It's good jiggle.
against his opponents effectively, and then Buzz couldn't get the spray down in time. Gave May the opportunity. Yatsuka looking pretty
But
good.
man, when he full runs it like that out spawn, I'm getting nervous for sure.
Impactful
It's definitely
flashes.
like not setting up a super good duel
Again,
for
he just
himself.
seems more comfortable when he's on these duelists.
There was
Full
no
rifle
contact
now.
point for T1 to blind properly.
Half armor's in the mix,
But I guess to be
now all
fair,
of it
there's
is
so
on top
many
T1.
angles
Listen
you have to
DFM
clear
though, is
outside
able
of
to tie
just the
things
close
up 2-2
angles
and
that
see
maybe
if
he
they're
feels
going to be
pressured to
able
run scale.
to make that happen, or if T1 can continue to stave him off.
But even like one player just sitting behind the box, timing peak, probably kill him off the audio.
バックで守る。今回出る。負けていく。じゃあ A 見とくよ。
一回見てて当たるみんなでこれ。
バレたバレ。ネオンスタン。これからも。はい、オッケー。ネオン入った。負けずっとクリアしよう。先に。
出てからどうしよう。
いやいや無視して。
大丈夫。これリコン18秒とプララある。
待てして任せろ。
ダメプララ反応でパラ行こう、オッケー。
オッケー。はい。あと
頭いる
からも
準備して。
これさ CT でシャッフルして負け。
Set
Slowing
retake.
things down, getting ready for the retake to start going in. He's behind the box, not quite
Trying to
connecting
bait out
down,
any
but
counter
the
util, I guess. They still have blind.
towards
Chat.
May. Swing out, Meteor having
Blind's
to make his
used.
evacuation with that rendezvous. Meanwhile,
Yeah, I mean, it's
Buzz
1 for 1
finding
trade
Mark
after
Munchkin
blind.
taking it down with Yatsuka is able to find the enemy Phoenix at the same time. Akame cleaning up Izu,
Oh my
and now
God.
it's just DH and Meteor trying to hold this
Whoa.
line. They get their targets.
Okay, 2v4
One apiece.
became 2v2.
Clean those up, looking for a little bit more. Meteor eating some damage. Skirt around
Okay.
that corner, but eventually loses his life, and now it's DH with just 8 bullets. Coverage is there, and Cess wins the fight.
Okay.
2-2. DFM tie it up.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay, I
kind of
mean
read
that's
between the
pretty
lines a
good.
little bit.
That's
I'm
pretty
gonna sit
good.
here and say
Zuko
my
with the
Japanese
tier
is
1.
that
Thank
good,
you, bro. 2 months.
Understanding what they're
Goated.
talking about there, where they want to make sure that they have the fallback point in the market to avoid the util dump, and also kind of make sure that there's no lurkers, no flanks.
I mean,
They're gonna be
it
able to
doesn't
set
get
up
much
this
better than that, to be
full
honest.
retake 5-on-5, feeling pretty
They took their
confident with
time,
their ability to
baited out
in this
peaks.
round, have a lot
Blind
more
was
util
wasted
available,
before there was actually
start
like
clearing corners,
a
clearing
flood out
angles,
spawn.
and they do a really nice job there, swinging in, getting some big kills.
The only
against
thing that
Akame.
got kind of sketchy, and it's not even bad, is there was like a
Continue to
2v2 that
be
happened in the
absolutely
2v4, and
Meteor
both players
will have
lost their
that tour
duel.
force on this week
At least it
revive,
was like a
so
double peak.
absolutely a threat with the snipers.
I mean, DFM's
can
looking pretty good. I mean, considering
What
this
May can do as
is
well.
T1's map pick
What a
as well.
swing and a shutdown. Tour de Force immediately lost.
And I think
Yatsuka
that
finding
attack
Munchkin
has
there,
been the
and
easier
Big Man as
side for a
well.
lot of teams on Sunset.
Oh, we were seeing plenty of thrifties.
Oh my
yesterday.
gosh,
So
what if they
it's,
keep the streak going, bro? That would be
I
so
don't see
sick.
this one going that way. Realistically, at this point, best case scenario would be, yep, get some more charges for Buzz. 2 away from
They
having
handled
that
the
next one
paranoia
back
perfectly.
online.
Yeah, I mean, this is a much more comfortable looking.
Like in the team
DFM.
fight, that was the
Again,
only
back to
big
kickoff,
key
it's
piece of
very
util left.
reminiscent of that.
There was
You
no
get
like
Yatsuka
neon
the
stun
orb,
on
he's gonna
good
grab
timing.
The snipers, he's very clean with those, very, very
I
good.
mean, there's no smoke
May's
that
good
was
with them too,
replaced
but
either by
I think overall, again,
DH.
when you're trying to min-max impact that these players can have, it seems like that's going to
Good
be
info.
the recipe for success. We'll see if we get a little more Yatsuka. May Awkward.
That was kind of sketchy. All good.
It's a good amount of damage through. His Paranoia could be lobbed out, but doesn't connect onto either. So Plant can at least come in to get some added cash.
30 seconds left.
And they're going to invest the Dimensional Drift into this. It's a 4v2, but I guess they know that they've given up some weapons, and okay, Buzz is still going to be able to find one. Now has that old T, never mind. He's dead. It's just going to be DH. Clean tap to find the first. Back over towards Alley. Now peeks in towards Street and Yatsuka.
Okay, we could do a nice high-low double swing.
Closer than I would have thought, so maybe the ult investment not so bad after all.
Player in the back here, Kaide, should say
Yeah, just
to
take
Yoru,
sure
double peek, ready?
Guns that they'd like.
2-1, and then
Phantom's gonna be grabbed in. Cess gets his ultimate there.
you can get a nice little double peek going. Be a little bit more diligent, but that's okay.
Barely by a thread, able to win this. Nice. God, what a peek from May. Crazy fast. He's been struggling a little bit here in stage 2, but that right there, encouraging. That one not so much, but that was just an awkward timing with the smoke blooming right in his face, and he went for the.
It was kind of.
Thinking he had enough time to try to
I don't know. The gap in the smoke too. I was so nervous that Cess was going to get punished because he tried to play this gap. When the other player is far from the smoke, chat, and there's a gap like this, he's going to be sitting in angle disadvantage if he actually tries to peek this gap.
That's going to be the first time out call now from.
That was expensive. I mean, yeah, definitely not super ideal for the economy, but they have enough money to work with. It should be okay.
And some of the choke points at A.
It's a good start. It's a good start.
There, so,
so far, it's felt like T1 has wasted a lot of utility on their execs.
So good. Do you want to talk about the post plants over on B? Maybe both. Kind of some things to sort of consider. Do you want to try to make a little bit more space?
Or just in the early round like default. So they didn't have anything left for the team fight whenever they have had to play retake in post plant.
And having a pretty solid idea of how they want to play
this.
It's pretty retake heavy right now. And I think that's...
Is 2-1 because 3-2-1 is too long, or because their team name is T1? Yeah. I think that...
because it's
I mean, different teams have different systems, right?
With the attacker's favored meta
100 Thieves say ding dong. So the ding is like a question, like, can you peek with me? And then the dong is like a confirmation from the player in the back to basically make it a double swing.
So feels like that seems to be a
but if you're ever a person that's in the back, like the one that's focused on your crosshair, and you see the guy in front of you, like Kaide is there, then yeah, you can use any version of, you know, a 3-2-1. Or 2-1, or ding dong, or 3-2.
Space just having to be surrendered, so looking like it's just going to be a 5v5 retake here.
This is going to be the hard one. There's a lot of ults for DFM. Surely they have a set round with their
Munchkin does have his ult, and they're not even trying to clear main here.
We probably want to see some version of a pump fake. An initial pump fake to try to bait out util. We are seeing that. Intentional blind.
Backs them off. Nightfall now going to be going through, connecting on to 2.
It's just a absolute trade of utility here. Maze died early. Okay.
He's gonna get rewarded for it. Comes away with a kill. Now DH
jiggle until double swing.
Overwhelms him. Munchkin.
Okay.
You can't invest the ulti now.
Okay.
He will just
wait, it's so good, bro. I'd say the only details that I mean, May is in there fast with no committed ultimate.
They lost May. Had that convergent pass,
but I mean, all of the other util is perfection.
Space for May to get further forward with that convergent pass, so you can make that back line more uncomfortable.
Is the thought maybe for him to dash to the box, the single box? Probably. And then he just slightly whiffed it. That is a very nice team fight.
They're just
extremely clean.
I mean,
I think maybe his entry pathing was supposed to go here.
He's been picking it up a little bit in the fragging department.
Oh yeah.
So that he's not exposed to all the extra angles. He ends up like accidentally going straight here with his dash. Gets caught from the player in mid. That was sick, man. They pump faked to bait out all of the extra util from T1. They fade ult and wait. You see that blind come out as counter util. And then they've got basically nothing left. DFM just walk them down.
From this defender's side, he also did get that.
It's a good jiggle from Kaide to stay alive constantly inside of market.
And again, this retakes heavy style.
Waits until Yatsuka is actually at the angle to swing. So good. Very well played. Flash double swing for info. Punish the lurker. Meteor's on a very early timing there.
Pinch in, spam over to the smoke. Kaide going to be good for the one, but the rest of the volley going to be very solid as Akame will mow down 3 in total. And DFM is not allowing for these thrifties to even get started.
Okay.
I mean, again,
Wait, this is going
really good ideas
exceptionally
there.
well, by the way.
Using that flash to do a little bit of check, you catch a good
I want to
time,
reiterate,
clear
this
out the
is
drone early,
T1's
so that
map
T1
pick.
doesn't really fully know. Akame able to win that fight against
In a
Meteor.
DFM that's pretty
Slide in,
much
not
won every
effective for
single team
Izu.
fight.
And wow, what a turn.
Down to one bullet remaining.
Nice.
Just barely got it there, but
Holy shit.
now Yatsuka gonna grab that op. No operator in the hands of Meteor.
Bro, how the hell are you awake watching this right now?
How you meant to really
Set an alarm. Woke up after 4 hours.
trying to get the
I'll go to
catch
sleep
here.
after.
Fury is going to be
That's
sent
how.
down. Meanwhile, Cess just re-peeks into alley. Izu dead. They will fall. Meteor perhaps some revenge for
I think
the previous
Akame
round.
is actually
Catches
known.
him
Yeah,
there.
he's 80 HP. He's definitely
Swing out though. Akame now going to be
fought
hit
them
with
before.
one. Turn back around.
Bro, how has he lived so long and
Akame
killed
is
one?
Still alive. He's still holding his own.
No way.
Buzz is now dead.
No
Some
way.
2v2. The spike is
No,
dropped
they're
outside
way
of
too
alley.
good
They have to fight
today.
their way back into the site. And 2 shock darts. Munchkin could kill Akame right now. Surely someone's told you this guy's low. Oh, but
Timing.
said
No.
he found. Munchkin.
Here. One enemy remaining. Last player
Get that kill, but
standing.
now thrown out through the smoke. Spawn out.
What?
Kind of just takes the fight.
He's actually peeked him
Takes
while
his
drone
life.
tagged. What the fuck?
Try something.
That's huge.
I'll tell you,
It looked
if
like
I'm
for a moment
Munchkin,
T1
I'm
was
actually
gonna get the
also
ship
like,
back on
what?
track, but
No way.
Sass again,
I
you
wonder if
never
he
expect
tucked
Sass
on the
to
scan
take that
timing
fight
and
like
reswung
that.
after,
He never
and it
repeats
caught him
like
off
that.
guard.
That just shows
Man,
you
I wish
his
I could see it
different
from the
level
enemy
of
POV.
confidence. And the team play,
This
something
replay.
that DFM has
The
been
Munchkin POV
really
here.
emphasizing in their interviews as of late, that one of the things they talked about was comms and teamwork, and they didn't feel like they had that. Yeah, sure, you get a clutch.
Yo,
from
he
Kaide here,
peeked.
but
He peeked
Oh, boy.
the floods have
expecting.
looked really good. The retakes have been really good, and you forced the second time out early.
Nah,
from T1 on
Munchkin
their map
peeked
pick.
early.
Rounds
Yeah,
played.
Munchkin peeked before the tag.
Both timeouts burned by T1 on their map pick. This is looking disastrous.
Yeah, I mean, I think especially you're anticipating
wow.
that you're going to be able to do more
Double
damage
timeout
on
already
this attacker
forced.
side.
That's massive.
You're running double duelist. You're only going up against
That
a
is
single
actually massive.
Sentinel. Like, they're running double duelist too.
Double timeout on your map pick.
And sometimes
That's
things can
exactly
get
how I'm
weird
feeling right now.
Both teams just have really good ideas on their defender side. But, I mean, DFM this year has been pretty balanced in terms of their attackers and defenders. I mean, we haven't seen them on Sunset, but overall, they're not kind of blowing the doors out of you on any one side in particular. They just got to find a way to
Guys,
it's
kind of happening right now.
I mean, they're getting a lot of
I don't wanna
different
jinx
looks
it, but-
from DFM. This round,
okay. The real question is,
Yatsuka
how are we
on
going to
that
use this
outlaw
way layout?
again. 2 players that are one tap to it. They're pushing out early. This is a very different round.
For a full curveball connection there. It will just be. Oh,
The eye's
allowed to
probably
back
on too
off.
early of a timing.
Maybe firing off a
But I guess he's trying to
early. Gives
bait
it away.
attention for his
What a shot.
players that are walked down mid.
From Yatsuka, Munchkin down.
Dang. I mean, he didn't need to
That
hit
kind of makes sense. He's trying to keep their
Style point.
crosshairs pulled
Ooh,
toward
checked
A
up Meteor a bit there.
so that they can get a backstab.
Very clean shot from him. Again, it's T1.
I feel like
getting
doing that-
access into the site,
Doing that with
but
Tether or
look,
something
we
like
haven't
that
been able
would
to
also have
defend
been
these.
nice, so that he's actually able to reconfirm that they're still in this zone.
Oh, they're going to keep wrapping.
Could be monstrous. That's into the corner.
Made
Just gonna
does kinda
getting
keep
out
them
the
contained
safety.
here, though.
Does get burned a little bit by the hot hands. Meanwhile, dimensional drift
No
again
trip
gonna
as
be
well.
invested into this one.
On my mark.
This one I mind a hell of a lot less as DFM. They just want to
Oh,
keep this ball rolling.
you're way out
T1
and blind.
Go back in. Virgin Path's gonna be layered
Oh,
in. Buzz
no,
fall
man.
on Izu, able to find one with the bucky now. The overdrive gonna be popped. Just dancing
No,
on the side,
Neon.
side, the cross. Managing to
moments,
find
man.
2 more kills, but Kaide still standing.
No way, Kaide.
He's back into a 1v2,
No
and
way,
Kaide is
no
the
way,
finisher
no
yet
way,
again.
no way, no way, no way.
7-2
Wait,
timeouts
man,
be
wait,
damned.
wait,
DFM
wait.
looking to make very swift work. of
Man, I
T1
wish
here on
they
Sunset.
were just
I think
on
you have to be so
Yatsuka's
impressed with this
POV the
timeout from
entire
coaching
round.
staff of DFM.
Because if
Showing
we
a
saw the
very
Euro
different
alt
look
way
than they've
layout
been playing.
combo,
It's been very safe. It's been very cautious. It's been very retake heavy.
like I'm pretty sure it
And
hit like
this one,
3 or
they're
4 of
setting
them.
up early,
Focus
and they're
It swapped to him like
comboing
last
those
second
ults.
when he's trying to unalt to Jen.
Using the Euro alt to tee up May's
The
conversion
big problem
path to
here
just completely
is that
smother
Yatsuka
them
has
out.
no gun. He has
Beautiful.
Outlaw.
I mean, Izu has that has that overdrive, and it's so impactful here, but he just can't get quite
Had
enough
outlaw,
done.
so it's so hard for him to actually get the punish.
Whoa! Kaide shut
I was
him down
worried-
a couple times on those
I was
sides.
worried that the Neon was going to go crazy, man. Kaide went nuts. Well done.
I mean, he's another one of those players. that
Chamber with no
started off
anchor on this
pretty
map feels
well.
questionable.
The last couple matches has been a little bit lacking. As okay, Munchkin to the rescue to try to save Buzz, but Akame with that second little peek will still be able to take down the enemy Phoenix.
I mean,
One
to
for
be
one,
honest, we're
duel
not
for
even
duelist,
on
but
the side of the
to
map where
back
that
you
even
don't have
matters.
available to you is
Which is
T1.
kind of funny.
Meanwhile, DH
Like,
dead.
this is just
kind of the raid boss. He holds mid.
DFM playing
No passage allowed.
unreal
Not buying into the clone. Meteor going to be spotted, but Yatsuka is like, well,
on
I
what
can
many
see
would
your
consider
outline.
probably the
Yeah,
And I
weaker
know
side of
what
this
gun
half.
you've got, so I'm not going to peek
Or
you.
the weaker side of this map.
But Izu will. We'll find that one.
Funny that Yatsuka played the cryo angle that we
Does not
talked about.
connect. Kaide's still here, backside.
That was not very
Meteor
good.
now
He did
feeling
get
like he
slide
has to try
peek
his
though, to be
luck.
fair.
And his luck has
Bro,
run out.
what is
Kaide
going
is
on
looking
today with
phenomenal,
Kaide?
And Munchkin is looking absolutely
What is
screwed.
going on today with Kaide?
1v3, boxed in. Head on a swivel.
Hold high low.
I just don't see him digging himself out of this one.
High low and off
Even
angle.
just to survive, to save.
One way is
High low
crazy.
set up and nearly getting the
Really, no
isolation.
high low.
Trying to play an Akame. I mean, he's read it. He just can't shoot
Okay.
them. Kaide gets a 4K. DFM.
Yeah, we probably could have played a high low.
Make it 8-2.
That's okay.
This is a huge glow up and a huge boon for DFM. You know, it's been really good stuff from Akame and Yatsuka so far this stage. Mei has been fairly consistent. He's not doing so well on this map, but one of the players who's struggled mightily for DFM has been Kaide. He was the third lowest rated player going into today in Pacific. And then he's shooting up the charts now. And he is
Wait, he's going
absolutely
absolutely
killing it.
nuts today. This is mental.
There's that operator for Meteor. Only 2 rounds to go in this half. Takes out Mei early.
I mean, if you can make this an 8-4, it will feel like a blessing.
Gets the T side op
Get his outlaw
online,
vibe
round
from
11.
And Akame just holding.
So much
Munchkin
Akame's played this off
trying
angle multiple
curveball.
times now.
Connecting, but Akame
Got
is
to
able
trade
back away.
and lives is so good.
Just like that, it's right back into a 4v4.
Yatsuka does have an outlaw, which affects 3 members here.
I'm out of here.
And they've killed the Sova. Sova was their #1 way of actually
Just
dealing
shut
with
the
this
door in
outlaw.
Meteor's face.
So
Don't let him through. I mean, you've got so much control on the map here. But
Yatsuka has deep
I
line.
think Meteor
They'll
slipping
probably
mid would be
lean
really
to top mid
devastating.
now that they've
He's able
closed
to find
door.
some value.
Meteor needed to high key break that door.
It just lined
Look at
up.
Akame, bro.
has absolutely destroyed them. Meteor will be able to make this
It's
contentious, but only for
it's
so long.
insanely good
Now
details.
it's all down to Buzz. Paranoia expiring, sprinting forward, says, yep, no
Playing a
reason to try to
confident
fight it.
off angle in
It's
this
allowed for
micro meta
wraparound
is
from behind to come through. Oh, noise is being made on both sides, and yeah, he realizes
Wow,
there's no
man.
coverage. There's no way. He's caught. He's outdone. He's screwed. Kill is found.
Last
It's another
round
round over to
before the
DFM. T1.
bro. DFM
Go next.
like
Yep.
being able to
Yep,
play a
maybe
confident
GG go
off angle
next.
in this meta is
Oh,
so
Akame,
important.
I mean, that's another one of those
Akame does
disgusting
it twice, 2 different angles.
moments for him. I mean, that one's a little
Kills
easier
3.
than the one on Lotus the other day.
DFM are looking sick. I
When he hit that
completely agree.
2 headshots.
There's
just
been like
man,
only
just a
2
little
moments where I've been like,
micro transfer.
I mean, that could
Absolutely
probably
sick,
be
but,
better.
I mean, this is
The high-low on elbow and the high-low double swing on
setup here.
the A retake.
DH gonna line up the paranoia and hits both players.
Almost everything else outside of that has
Izu
been
will be able to
legit
find
perfect.
Yatsuka. Akame a tuck into backside, spotted though, and hot hands. Gonna be chucked his way, but says just sprays the smoke. Looks for that third. Meteor will be able to stay alive. DH.
Okay.
Peeking
The
out, will be
hardest
able to find
round for
Akame,
them
and
thus far,
suddenly
DFM.
The player advantage is for a second. Meteor. Delayed
Yo, there is
reaction.
flank pressure because there's no trip.
Kaide.
Okay, they know both now.
Spike planted.
I was gonna say there's too many gaps in the round now for T1. If DFM did nothing,
That approach, a couple shots
they'd
out.
have to worry about flank carry.
Player
Munchkin
standing.
wins out on the 1, and that should be the round going the way of T1. May.
Bro, if May does it
1v2,
too,
a
then that's
high-low
just
setup
way too
over
good.
Towards Alley.
To high-low.
Breaking this would be fairly miraculous, and now, season.
Now that he spotted them, usually the high-low sometimes breaks because they're worried about pre-fires.
Getting on a deeper angle,
NT.
and Meteor will find the headshot to get T1.
NT.
A third round win.
I think if
But
you're in
that
May's
was
spot, you just have to
a
pre-fire.
9-round streak
Pre-fire
for
and
DFM.
just pray.
This
just
has to
pray
be
that you
one
insta-kill
hell of a
one of them.
defense from T1 if they want to make this competitive.
Yeah, for sure. This is a good round, though. They're able to Again, get a ton of value out of that
If
paranoia
you can't,
early
like,
from
if you don't have
DH.
timing,
Hits both
let's say
Yatsuka
like this
and
scenario
Akame,
happens
puts them in a
earlier,
really bad position where
then
you
make
can
and
follow
cut
up quickly
noise,
with
and
the Beyond,
eventually
eliminate
the
them
spawn
from the
wrap
equation.
will be an option for him.
Time.
Tempted to fight back, but
So T1 has to respect it,
around,
right?
no
One player will peel
heroics.
off to be able
Yeah,
to hold
this
like
is
spawn,
not
and
what
then
I
the
had
other
my-
player will
on my
still
bingo
hold
card
short.
for today. I mean, I thought this would be a
But he
close
doesn't
match
have time for all of
potentially.
that. So he's just got to play the
DFM is
pre-fire game.
Very sharp, even though Meteor is also having a whale of a time on the chamber. I mean, he's been winning a lot of those first kills, but then, you know, somebody.
I mean, it really
on DFM
doesn't
has
get
been
much
able to
better than
answer
that.
back with a big multi-kill round. Akame, Kaide, even Cess getting in there. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, kind of curious because DFM has struggled on their attack side on some maps like Ascent, so maybe this will be another kind of situation where they just don't quite have those ideas or have the macro really fully prepared, and T1 might be able to smother them out. Comes down to the pistol, it feels like, though. There's really going to be much hope.
DFM goated. Kaide must be
Can't find
studied.
that. Boom, suddenly they're up to,
Yeah,
they're up to
he's
10.
had some pretty
And they
insane.
start racking up a couple more.
Pretty
Next thing you know,
damn
they're
insane
gonna be a
value.
match point. For T1, I mean,
Favorite
you play against
after?
DFM.
Wait,
This
what
is
is
an
that?
EG. A 5-12 comeback, not going to be guaranteed here.
FNS would never.
Like a metaphor.
All right.
Uh,
Couple players set up in mid.
one of my all-time favorite statements is
Down, though.
those who say they can and those who say they can't are both
Thought
usually
put into
right.
This, but DFM's forces.
I actually believe that
stick
shit.
Outside of A mostly.
If you
Maybe
believe you can do
Yatsuka's
something,
gonna find the
you actually like
trademark.
work toward it properly.
There's that. So that's got a bunch of players
Kind of accomplish
pivoting.
anything you want to do.
Oh, Akame's just coming away with 2. Pinch me
Wow.
down. They're able to just find
Wow.
those. Now push their way forward onto the site. T1 scrambling. Buzz contained by this tripwire.
Double entry off the contact.
Has to let him know. Alert them to his presence.
Spike
Killed the
planted.
Tiles player and the A
Right
player,
side, Peek's gonna be
Akame.
coming in. Meteor gonna be good for the one. May taken down, but he loses his life to Kaide's hands. DH trying to capitalize, barely manages to do so. Akame gone, spot out, Paranoid connecting on the Yatsuka, but I think Kaide able to dodge that. So maybe if he hits that headshot, but not to be. Curveball gonna be lobbed in. Yatsuka just so damn clean with it. The pistol
Guys,
is theirs. DFM
they got pistol.
now up to double digits.
This is T1 getting
It's a
one
nice little
pistol,
round for DFM. The
and
timing's working
those are
out
two
really
of their
well
only
for them.
rounds.
Right when Yatsuka's clearing some of the utility over at B, that's when
Look at
T1 kind of
Akame.
spreads themselves
Bro,
out. trying to
Akame and
catch DFM
Kaide
in an
today
awkward
are
spot.
on
But all
another
DFM
level.
is stacked up in main still.
On
holding,
absolutely
waiting.
another level.
And they are thriving. I mean, Akame, 15 kills. The hero in the beginning of that round. Able to deal with that crunch very, very nicely.
Oh,
Ooh, that was close.
Yoru is
Offset by
very
the
nice
rebound.
because
I mean,
you're able to
it's a
like
cheeky little
get the
attempt
line
from
early,
T1 to have the trap.
and it forces the enemy team to peek into you.
Point connect the headshot. Meanwhile, curveball.
So because they have to
Cam,
peek into you,
Kaide.
kind of similar to
Certainly
Chamber.
Very well favored, but can't quite get the transition over to
Hold on.
Izu. Stun is through. Izu with a recovered Bulldog immediately is able to find Cess. Meanwhile, DH is going
It
to be taken
should
down.
be fine.
And Izu, he's just made his quick little escape.
Marshall.
7 health remaining though.
Meteor has light armor. It's actually going to
Back
tank more
rewrap
than
around
one
towards
Marshall
Boba.
hit.
T1 have gotten themselves into the right position, trying to make a go of this. But Munchkin, oh, he's dead, and I think that was the Bulldog. Yes, it was. Not much more to be done other than Meteor to maybe click some heads.
One enemy remaining.
Trying to plant his feet.
Oh, he's
5
actually 2
bullets
shots,
remaining in
Marshall.
The Headhunter. Just trying to battle it out.
Hotties
Tagged
on
down to
1 HP.
17, 15 for Akame.
That's a good spot.
Sets up
Bro.
a trademark, knows that he's back
Where did the Phantom go?
Good damage no matter
Bro,
what
it's
for T1,
elbow.
but they really need to try to
No.
find this round win. They want to have
This is
any
so
shot of
awkward,
getting
man.
back into the sunset.
He's put fake pressure though.
Akame is
You
just
see
playing
here, by
this
him not making
patiently, playing this
noise,
quietly.
he has to respect the market peak.
Won't have the haunt up until
But the
after
problem is
plants.
he also now has
Trying
to
to
respect the
guess.
market peak too.
One bullet remaining in this, but granted,
The gun is to his right. He's about to pick it up.
We'll do the job, and that's going to be a Phantom.
I think that if you're the Fade here, you'd probably read the fact that he wants to get the Phantom, like realistically.
It's time. Spotting each other. And Meteor will be able to find it. Gets the 3K. Barely coming out on top.
You know what?
of the end.
You know what that is, right? It's quite literally
And it's a
Meteor
T1
buying light armor difference.
Winning out onto the Thrifty to make this.
If Meteor did not buy light armor,
maybe,
a T1 lost
more
his round.
doable for themselves.
Yes, very much.
He's
so.
on 14
And
HP
this
after
is
buying light
beautiful
armor.
util coordination, getting right into the face of Kaide there.
That's so unlucky.
Making him have to make bad choices.
I mean, obviously,
and he immediately
DFM can play a
follows
bit
up on
better,
Assess,
but
who's trying to bail him out.
I think here, once they make all of this
Meteor-
audio and they push deep, they should not keep going.
Don't want him to get heated up.
They
He's
should
already been very
reset the fight, come back. When they flash, jump across spawn, and no punish,
He has been
they should just come back, plant the spike, and play out the 3v3 like normal. Force them to come into them and reset the scenario.
So
When you're
far,
forcing
it's
so
all
hard
good.
like that, like Yatsuka is so easy
that
for
wall.
Meteor to isolate
Buzz gonna be
because
forced away.
he's way ahead of everyone else, and they're just gonna hold him.
Yeah, but May able to bound over the top of that one.
Because of the audio, they know exactly where he is.
Orbs or delay it, so Akame now going to be one away from having a nightfall.
Yeah, and I mean, you would expect here that DFM just trying to play Pac-Man on the map if possible, and then stack up, see if you can find the weak side.
Meteor is right on the edge of this round.
Akame has a lot of
Right,
money.
those footsteps.
Okay.
Maybe he would just go for the spray, but well, certainly would have been rewarded with at least a kill. Well, just push forward, and Yatsuka just absolutely dispatches it with ease. Incredible is nearly caught on timing.
That's the
It's easy,
Phantom.
but it's going to be Munchkin taking a
May has the Phantom.
Izu wants to try to push forward as the paranoia comes in. He's going to be good for one, but that's
Izu.
now a weapon. Give it over.
That's
Nightfall
another Phantom.
goes through, connecting onto one. Munchkin dead. None the
Whoa.
wiser about this approach from the
Whoa,
other side.
whoa,
May,
whoa.
spraying and praying, is able to find Buzz. And oh boy, it might
Hey,
just
guys,
be a
there's so
little
much
bit of
loot
back
on the
and forth.
ground.
Yep, down, up, down.
There's
has
guns
returned.
everywhere.
Unless DH can pull off a 1v4
What an
clutch,
insane
Guardian
shot by
T1
Yatsuka. What
special.
the hell?
TP to reposition.
I mean, I get it, bro. I get
You
it.
just saved.
You have chamber TP,
That is going to be the case.
but like,
I mean, I don't know
Playing
what
off angle,
is
I
going on
think,
with
like-
DFM this week. Whatever their practice
surely
routine
we're
was
playing an
for their
off
aim,
angle. He's playing the common
keep it up
angle as
because they are
chamber,
sharp as
which
hell.
the common angle, to be fair,
Yatsuka,
isn't
they're
terrible because
absolutely in-
he's isolated
walk
only
through
the
the
left side
bandit.
peak from the smoke.
That Meteor knows they're coming. He is so aware.
But there's
he's so
a world
ready,
where,
and it
like,
doesn't matter.
you know, obviously
Then
he
May
dies here because
will
of the
get hit.
pre-aim.
That'll get him heated up a little bit, even though it's just some.
Even
sprays
standing
and
in the
some
open,
smokes.
taking a more uncomfortable duel,
Still,
at
sometimes
least
those are the things
secures
you
the
need.
fact that
I
he's
feel
going to
like
be
the
able to
game's
TP out
starting
after a
to turn
shot.
your way.
Thrifty.
And
Definitely,
I think we're back
like,
to
kind of
Santiago here, Achilles.
not a great feeling if you're not isolating
Little
like the
checkerboard
smoke,
pattern
but
for T1.
like think about Yatsuka's POV.
Wow.
Goes through the smoke and he's pre-aiming where he would be
efforts of
pre-aiming an
Meteor in the
Omen.
previous round squandered.
You guys see how easy that is?
One gun going to be carried over, and DFM.
He has good pre-aim
Now
because
just
it's
one
the only
away from
common
taking
angle
this
that
on
he
the map
really
point.
can pre-aim.
I mean, it's pretty basic stuff from DFM that round. Again, go for the orbs and then stack up a side, and they're able to find the weak side. Meteor is going to go for the glass cannon op here.
This is a big, big risk. Izu back out on the side, and he just continues to peek. He's been spotted. He's been darted, and now he's dead. DH's position going to be known. Spray and pray going to be sent through. Hits the clone, but can't
Guys.
hit anything else just about him. He puts Kaide to 6, but what does it matter when DFM just absolutely body them at every twist and turn? Absolutely unreal.
Spike planted.
Now you know the ops here.
What?
You might go hunting. This is a
Yo.
huge risk for T1. I figured they were just going to try to save. But they feel like they
This
have
is
to
the
go
best
for it
day
given the
ever.
Scoreboard.
What the fuck?
Okay, found one, found two, off now on the floor. Buzz asked to do the rest, and he cannot. Akame, another 2 kills for him.
Nah.
And that is DFM up 12 to
DFM
4.
is
As long as they stop T1
absolutely
from getting to 5,
owning them.
they should
It's
be good.
not
Well,
close.
They should be good.
Unreal. I mean, again, the coordination there with the Atsuka pushing while May is dashing.
Wow, it's
Meteor hits a
incredible, by
couple
the way, that
nice
Meteor
ones. He's
gets
been
2 there.
Great, but no one else on T1 has been able to match.
Ops 1
Izu's
insta pulls
had a
out
couple good
Headhunter, kills the
moments, but
second. That's nuts.
That's it.
DFM duelist went off ult. Yeah, I
this
mean, they'll
is-
probably wait until they have double ult.
Maybe the best version of DFM.
They need to enact the Overwatch protocol here. Get every single one of their ults.
Sass is already up in top mid. And
Spend on one
Munchkin's
round.
aware.
I mean, there's only like
Very
3
well
super
aware.
important ults
May
here.
Struck down Izu, full blind.
Okay,
but,
all good. We have rounds to
the
work
rest
with.
of the team around him will be able to find these kills. Kaide's going to be good for one. Meteor gets another, and uh-oh.
Yoru ult,
12-5.
Waylay ult,
We're going
Fade ult.
there.
If they have all three of
Soccer man
these,
can
it is like absolutely
Pull off
unlosable.
something incredible.
It is such an
Well, it
insane
wouldn't be the
side
first time
hit.
this week.
No, it would not. Given the way that he's been shooting, I don't really fancy my chances if I'm T1. But Buzz will take the fight and takes him down. So, a 5th round is going to be collected here for
FNS
T1.
chat about to be crazy, 12-5.
7 in a row. As I'm sure
Oh
Suzy's
no,
on screen at the moment.
man.
If they wanna
Bro,
take this another-
12-5 actually
Great
happened
read
today.
here,
I
though.
actually felt so bad.
Right, Munchkin
At first, I thought it was
knows
like
what
funny,
Sess is up to.
but after I sat there for a bit, I was like, wait.
Holding line of the choke. You know, Sess is trying to do
It's
something
actually
crazy
starting
at
to get
extra
emo
angle,
for
but
EG.
They realize this is going B pretty quick because of how quick Sess gets up to top mid. They're able to.
I can't even make the
fortify that
nobody
line
wins
at the
12-5
main
joke. It
entrance.
literally happened twice.
Let's see. What does DFM want to do? Looks like they're going to try to spread the map a little.
Did 12-5 happen? Yep.
Using the dimensional drift
12-5 into 14-12.
For a hefty crunch play, but all of DFM is able to avoid this. Now the spot out conversion path's going to be sent. Meteor able to dodge that. A little bit of ring around the rosy, but he is just completely corralled in. So May will
Okay,
be
they
the one to
actually
collect
spend it
Just
on
get
this round
outplayed.
rather than waiting for the
Munchkin
Fade ult.
finds that kill. Girl left into. Oh, okay, going to be invested in DH. That's crossing paths, but it's still looking damn good. 12-5 be damned. It is now just Munchkin.
Off the Cypher ult, they know exactly where he is, so they just called a pivot, and he holds the
Pumping
rotate from the
brakes,
off angle.
steering that pivot through
The only thing that's weird
Boba.
about this off angle is he has to hold like high and low. I think that's why he's given the angle. He's decided he's going to go late.
Munchkin will manage to work his way here. Obviously a backstab opportunity for Kaide.
A nice plant. Very good. Very good plant.
Obviously, Munchkin has not made any noise.
Now known.
There they are.
Recon sent, I mean,
Look at Yatsuka.
whatever. What of it? Okay, well, I
Slate
guess
to the
that.
angle.
Wanted to try
That's
to just
okay.
get Yatsuka
It's plenty
on
for
the
both
line.
players. Backstab
Bail out,
timing.
But it's going to be Kaide. Going on red. Has the spray down, has the
Bro.
kill. 13-5.
Hello from
DFM
Japan.
have
Hello,
the
hello.
map.
Bro,
Yeah, this is
it's so
incredibly
clean.
dominant stuff from DFM. You know, there was a lot of talk this week about how hard it is to have to
That
play 2 games in a
is-
row when your opponents might not, and
That is
how that can
unreal.
be
That is
really
unreal
challenging
clean.
mentally and physically. And
Abstract with the
DFM
prime, thank
doesn't
you, bro.
look like it's bothered them in the slightest. Looks like they're using that momentum from their win
Thank you once again.
against Feral to catapult themselves into new levels.
Bro, I'm so
mean,
down
it's
for a
just
nice little 2-0.
Insanely clean at every twist and turn. It never really felt like that DFM was ever out of this one.
No.
Man, I am
Since
so happy to
that
see Yoru back in
9-round
meta, by the
win
way.
streak had begun, even with T1, winning the eco after the pistol goes over to DFM. It was going to be so much work that had to be done.
Want to see DFM and champs?
And not being able to find a
Imagine
follow-up with
DFM
that,
and Zeta and
were
champs.
very
It'd actually be
quickly squashed, so
straight cinema.
incredible to start here from DFM, and now they have their map pick. Maybe this just ends up being that trade back and forth.
Sure.
Or maybe this just ends up being DFM once again having T1's number. They talked about it. Cess mentioned it before. Yeah, our first ever victory in the partnership era was against T1. It was a very different team.
Yeah.
But maybe it could happen again.
For DFM, it's kind of backs against the wall here in this match. If you lose this, you're in play-ins. Like, there's no hope for you otherwise. So
I think this
it's a
round
must-win
was
in a way, and
probably their
they've
worst
stepped
round.
up to the plate.
3-10 round.
No, they really do. We're looking very much asleep here in this game across the board.
Overforcing that duel a bit. I think like the critical errors that we saw was a lot audio related. If you remember the run out here, this run out into this like box, like you never really want to let them know that you're in the kill zone unless you have really good utility to help you get through. When he's full sprinting this like entry, it becomes very easy from an Omen's POV to be like, oh shit, they're going out. I'm gonna blind. It becomes so easy. There's the audio case here as well on the anti-eco round. Bit of overswinging here. Look for this deep punish and then play to give, reset the scenario. Once Yoru's in this like forever swinging scenario where the guy's just gonna hold him based on audio, like you guys have all been in a DM, I'm sure, like a deathmatch where you are hard holding someone that's making full audio swinging an angle. I think the majority of people in the game can kill somebody that's doing this. Also, Abstract with the gifted to Angu Angu. Thank you, bro.
Felt flimsy. It was feeble in the server compared to
Just a
the
little bit of
almighty
details
chance
off, but
DFM and
mostly
what they were putting up.
an
Yeah,
immaculate
I
game
never
from
thought I'd
DFM.
see the day where I'd want Buzz to not be on Duelist anymore. I didn't think that I would actually and happening so soon over from the
I wish
him
ENC
shifting
will
over
also
to
be
controller.
hosted in
I didn't
Paris.
think
EWC
I'd
was
want
nice.
to see Buzz on controller instead.
Yeah,
so
Cry was saying
quickly.
that the crowd
Yeah,
at
I don't know,
EWC was like
I can't
unreal.
really explain it, to be honest.
No
I think
words.
the Neon Phoenix was pretty uninspiring, all things considered.
Did I do walk
think
around
the
glitch at
T1
DM?
I mean, they barely scraped
mean,
the win over Paper X.
if you wanna
who are a pretty
win,
good
yeah.
Sunset team, so maybe they felt like, all right, job's done.
What the
on that
heck?
one, let's
DFM
kick that
winning?
one into
Yeah, I
DFM,
mean, they
who clearly
cleaned
struggled
them.
against KRX, and then
If
you
DFM can
see
take out
the
T1, it would be
adjustments
huge. Yeah,
made
for
here by
sure.
DFM, they swapped from the double
It would be
comp.
very
I
nice,
talked
'cause they
at
have
length
their
about
team
how
secret
disappointed I
after
found
this.
DFM playing double Enia even since the start.
I mean,
of
there's a
Force
world
and
here for
Kaide
sure.
and Yatka
3-2.
coming into this lineup, they've always looked much better playing double.
3-2, they've already beaten Viral, right? Their losses are
today.
against
I mean,
Paper
the
X
Yoru
and
the Waylay pairing was fantastic.
KRX.
It's such a great fit for them. I love that they're leaning back into
They
the
get
Yoru.
3-2.
Yatka so good on
It's
that agent, and I
definitely
think they do
possible
an excellent job in the mid round.
for top 2.
Yeah, 100%. If we take a look at how they played their mid rounds, you can see early on the gate crash gets put over.
Wait, that's
towards B.
insane.
Guys, the death of
Because that would be
Yoru has
another
been
team that could be
greatly
3-2,
exaggerated. I
being
can
knocked
see this guy
down to
coming back into
2-2,
the
which
meta
that
in a
means their
big way,
best
especially with the
result
Phoenix Dog getting
T1
nerfed upcoming.
would be
DFM clear
3-2,
all of this ace
which
bait,
they would win the
TP
head-to-head.
Back away, immediately stacking towards B, refract back from May, and then you're going to see DFM clear the middle of the map with a Prowler.
That
They
would
have
be
so much
insane.
information.
That
They
would
push
be
the chamber
absolutely
away from A.
insane.
That's no longer a threat, and it allows them to flood into B so nicely, and they end up going on a 9-round streak, 8 more rounds after this one that they
What
won
about
previous to
KRX?
this round,
I think
and
they
it's
do it-
all down to the info
Yeah,
game and the
KRX would
ability
have
to
to lose
flood.
one.
Yeah, I think they do a great job because they
Feral
understand
T1.
how the macro of the double duelist works. They
But
T1
they're,
always looked a lot of 4-1,
KRX has their
and
own
they leave
problems.
a lot of gaps, so they abuse those gaps. They find the space, and then the Yoru can always be in the perfect position.
KRX is definitely on a
That's
bit of
why
a...
DFM, they look like they're in the right place at the right
Bit of a
time every
downtrend.
single time because they were. And
Yeah.
it's just a style that's working so well for DFM. And on the side of T1, and unfortunately, they just couldn't seem to catch up. There were just too many rounds that made DFM very snowbally. And we kept mentioning how on the side
Girls
of DFM,
next match?
all of these players are popping off. Everybody has their moments. For this map, Kaide
Yeah.
was popping off.
Very
KRX
impressed by
and
Kaide.
Paper
He's
X.
looked like one of the weaker players on this DFM team this stage.
I mean,
We've spoken
Paper
a
X
lot about
probably goes
Akame
through
and Yatka,
4-1,
but
you would imagine.
Kaide was always a little bit quiet, but this map he heated up, and he did it as well on Sunset.
Yeah, I mean, if
previously.
DFM win
Against
both,
KRX, he was
they're
the
looking
only
pretty
one really
good.
playing the game on the Cypher. He had a lot of
They're
really
looking
good,
pretty
side
good for
holds.
top
They ended up
two.
going
That's
6-6
crazy,
on the
bro.
defense and then not getting around
It's
on
pretty
attack.
damn
Once
crazy.
again, had a very good defense.
I mean,
and
this
part of
is
that
pretty
comes
doable
down
for
to the
DRX
mid-round
as well,
that we
if
talked
they're able to
about.
like kind
The
of
part
bounce
that
back.
comes down to having a
They did
rock-solid
fix the
sniper.
Yeah, I mean, he knows
fact that
how
they're
to
playing
play
triple
against that
duelist,
double
and
duelist. But for T1, I'm a little bit worried about this.
you know,
double
they'll
duelist now
probably
because
have
I think
learned
Izu
from
isn't
this
exactly
series.
a Neon specialist. Take a look at this stats.
I would
When he's
imagine
on
that
the
this
initiator, he's
stomp is because they had to
unbelievable.
swap to
He's
these
topping
comps
the league
late.
in that role, but then when he's across onto the Neon, he has much quieter performances. So when they lean into this archetype, it does feel like Izu falls off a little bit, and we felt that in this game. He couldn't have the normal impact that we're used to seeing from him.
Yeah, T1's looking a little
Yeah,
bit
it's still
shaky.
funny
I don't
enough
know how else
possible
to
for
put it. There's
KRX.
some maps where they're absolutely destroying their opposition, like that secret game, but this DFM game on Sunset, this was their map pick, guys.
That would be nuts,
This
though,
was their
man. If they can
head
actually
scratcher.
get
It felt like they
second,
could
that'd
just
be
run the same
crazy.
thing, and they didn't think
That would
DFM was going to offer any
absolutely be
opposition,
crazy.
and they got punished.
Yeah, and you would think that there would at least be a closer scoreline at the very least, because this is still T1 at the end of the day. I
actually wanted to see
that
this.
It was this far apart, and we are moving
When are these play-ins
into Haven
matches?
next.
Yes.
Does this
I wish I
mean
had the
that
dates
T1
here.
managed to get,
But I guess they don't know
this
exactly where
map?
everyone's slots
is
in
this
yet.
a comeback for them or DFM? This is their map pick.
I'm very worried for T1 right now because when we saw them play Haven last, it was more or less exactly the same comp that we've just seen. It
What
was
is
the
the 5th?
Neon Phoenix with that chamber,
Wednesday?
and it will be DFM starting on that defender side again, where they had every read. I feel like they understood how to play against it.
Zikz
so
Nodi,
I want
what
to
up,
see
Chase?
something exciting come out from T1. If it's not a comp change, then I need to see you understand how to work the map a little bit better with these
Chase, that
agents
server
and
seems
get your duelists
insane.
into the game, because if not,
That, like, event
this
that
is
you're playing in?
heavily DFM favored in my mind.
Yeah,
That
maybe.
shit
I don't know.
looks
I see Haven
so
and Ascent
fun.
historically as totally fine maps for T1 that they're quite happy with.
Can you check
I think
the
this
tier
is
2 teams
a
and plans for
classic
EMEA and
example
Pacific?
of, many of the Japanese teams, DFM included, not being that creative with the map pool, not really wanting to take risks. And when you go towards the middle of the map pool and play play maps against teams that have played them to death. You can see a team like T1 definitely definitely recover and reverse sweep this series. I think that was a flat performance from everyone.
This
But
is for
Meteor,
Pacific?
we talked to death about how much talent there is on a team like T1. I think if you just see some of the individuals turn around their performance and they're a little bit more switched
for
on in this
EMEA.
game, they had a slow start to this series. I definitely could see them
Wikipedia says
recovering
August
on
6th for your
No, for
first
sure.
EMEA
Even if
plan.
the performance is just like a little bit more, that's a massive difference when you take into account.
I would be
the
so
skills
down
on
to
the
not be
level
on a
the side of
5-day
T1,
schedule.
Right? DFM, I feel like they need to carry on this confidence because this is looking really, really positive for them. I
Reject was
love
heavy
how all
favorite
of these
from
players
Japan.
are
Lost on
really
grand final.
coming into their own,
They had
and
like
they're
a
looking
13
more
game
like a team
streak.
that is
Really?
definitely
That's
united.
crazy.
May is not the superstar anymore, which is a good thing on the side of DFM. It
I
is
wish I had
amazing
more
also how
more
Sess
time
is
to
managing
watch.
to pop up, right?
He's looking
So I would definitely be
sharp.
watching,
Who is this guy? You see that flaky hit? And something
to
Paper
Japan.
mentioned in the cast where he's
look at
re-swinging
that
angles. You know,
streak.
he's feeling pressure and he's not running away
Oh
from
my
it. He's
God.
running towards it against T1. No
They
less.
lost-
So
they
let's
lost
see if
2
they can keep
maps
up
in
this run
total.
as we move towards
And one of them got
DFM's
taken out of the
map
pool.
pick of Haven. 41, it's more or less exactly what
They had
we
upper-
expect. They're
upper
sticking
band
with the
advantage
double
as well?
duelist. We need to see improvements, especially
correct?
from the pairing of Izu and Buzz
Was there no band
this time
advantage?
around.
Yeah, DFM rocking with that double duelist on their own. Yatsuka has been a bit of an entry
Well, I guess this
force
format
on
is
the
different.
Neon, had some quieter games, but I've been impressed by his resilience and ability to recover. Going to be a little bit more comfortable for him on the Neon defensive side starting out. And I'm looking at May particularly playing something like a Jet to frag a little bit harder. He was a bit of a waylay drone last game. That happens to the best of us. I'm looking for a bigger fragging performance this game around.
Definitely bigger frags all across the board from both
555
teams.
Endless
I
is
feel
very
like.
good.
But
I have
I
heard.
think on the side of the casters,
Okay.
I'm curious to see if Achilles can handle it if Paper
Jet,
Thin
Sky,
on his first
Neon.
day back is absolutely right.
I think we've seen this comp before.
Look, we're casting, so this is all impartial from this point on.
Yeah,
So after the cast, if he wants to brag, he can absolutely do so.
but I will.
And we'll take it on the chin. It's fine. That's just how it goes.
Look,
you have to get your predictions. You have to get your trash talk out nice and early. Because if
That's
you
right.
do it after the game is over, you're nothing but a coward.
That's true. Look, my predictions have been pretty
Is Meteor
bad
playing
up until
Cypher?
this week, so
Yes.
you know,
The
I
DFM
wasn't
comp
gonna
is
come in here and go,
very,
"I'm not
very
interested in
vulnerable
doing
to a
that."
Cypher.
I mean,
Meteor
I still
usually
just think
plays
that this
Chamber these
DFM
days, though.
team, with the way that, again,
Chamber.
that they've kind of
That's
come into
a
this
W.
stage with the preparation
That
of their
is a
agents
W.
and, who's
I
playing
won't
what.
lie. I wonder
think
how
it's the right
DFM
read,
usually
and I
plays
have
this
a lot
comp
more
against
confidence
Cypher.
in them
Like
because
what
of
their
that.
success rate is like. Because you
Meanwhile,
have no way to
T1
break
is,
trip.
I think still struggling
You're not
to find their
usually
new
gonna have,
identity.
you know,
Yeah,
your
again, Meteor really
classic
good on the chamber, but
shock to
you know,
break
Izu
trip kind
normally
of scenario.
Very, very good on the Neon, and he wasn't bad by any stretch of
I
the
do remember
imagination,
they
but
did
not having the
that
impact
that
you
C
expect.
exec in a lot of set strats, if
Buzz
I
still looks a
recall
little uncomfortable
correctly.
on the Phoenix, so let's
I
see
watched
here
too
on
much
Haven's gonna
Valorant,
be
bro.
a
They
big
all blend
story.
together, the games.
Very close map between Varel for both of these squads on this, and Maze just instantly deleted one, and Akame gets another.
Double
Well, the pain
swing.
shall continue for T1. As
Oh
it's just
my
desperation.
god.
That sliding from Izu, trying to find anything that he possibly
Keep
can.
the
TH
momentum
now.
going.
Oh, a headshot, a little bit of damage going to be found. Trying to play
Look at the
Izu,
confidence,
but he
man.
ends up splitting the difference on those
They are
targets.
running
Finding just the
them
one.
down.
Nothing more. And
Was it DFM or
Trying to be
Zeta
a
that does
very
the top C
quick
cage into
finish or a very
Skydog C-Long?
long one to this pistol
If I
round.
recall correctly, that was
Friday
DFM.
on
But I
this
think both
angle,
teams actually have a
should have
strat that's
TH
pretty
outdone.
similar to that.
Oh, just about. Yeah.
Remember, DFM was the comp, or the set strat was cage top C,
I mean, they look different.
wall goes across,
It's hard to
updraft dash
explain.
goes plat,
It's just that feeling.
flash
you can
comes
see in
through
the
this
confidence.
smoke, and then neon
They
slides
hit
front
early,
default.
Taking that angle, nice little micro adjustment.
DFM
It
just too good. I
swings right into
mean,
Meteor. You know,
I guess
T1
so.
Trying to catch DFM, pushing down mid. Seen them do that on the pistols a few times.
DFM's
but
trying to get me some good sleep.
this one here, they actually just kind of hold the line. They get the better read.
Bro, they came to play today.
You know, I think a lot of work being put in.
And that's a defense pistol, chat.
DFM in the prep here, even with
Defense
the limited
pistol
amount of time,
means
it's
that
really
May will
paying
have
off.
operator by
Good
third
info off
round
that
or
flash.
fourth.
Even just knowing players are there, gonna lean in a different direction on the map. We see all their weight shifting towards this A side.
There's an immense amount of information off the dog. Recon
Look
will
at Meteor again, by the way, with the half
sliding
armor.
towards Hell, but once again, Buzz offered up on a silver platter. Will fall. Izu dead, and the door is
Nice
shut.
flood.
Has to be a rewrap.
That'll be a late insert here from Meteor, but this is even being lent credence here. Oh, that would have been a hell of a shot, but now with the pinch coming in from lobby, this should be Meteor dead. Plant can come in, and well, he'll take one down with it.
Spike planted.
Rest of the bad situation. Meanwhile, just DH rushing forward to his demise. 4 players staying alive. DFM
players alive.
2-0 start.
Yeah, much cleaner this time.
There's got to be a better gun somewhere, no?
Pistol.
Yeah, he's grabbed it.
Not going to give up an eco, so... And if we do go to 3, it is...
Are they trying to make
DFM
sure that
starting on
he
the
can
defender's
get
throughout this, and it seems
Sheriff?
to be that is very much comfortable for them.
Just giving it to May.
Interesting.
Opt to lean into getting May the Bladestorm. I mean, I think
May was the only one without
there could be
double-digit
something to
kills in
said
the last
here
map.
about
Yeah, he
wanting to
did
get
kind of...
May just
He had
online,
some
just get a
individual
dragon.
errors for sure. If you guys remember, like the time
I
he's
think you're
Starting that pistol, but
falling on
I
A,
thought
trying to take the fight,
personally
ends up
maybe
smoke
leaning
blinding
towards getting
himself.
Seekers online, maybe if it was
Along
a
with the entry
charge, you'd seem
pathing
closer and
on Sunset,
potentially have it for the bonus. They lean
where I
that
thought he
way,
was
but
trying to
instead
get to the
will just
box,
be
but he actually goes in the corner, dies for free from main.
Economic collapse, I suppose.
I mean, a few
Yeah.
errors from May, but
It's just...
it's like he still
Stocking
created
up on
space in
gold
like that
bars
key
under the sofa.
moment.
They saw what the Cosby
It's
did
fine.
this week, and they're like, eh.
Everybody else on his team was showing up, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, I think it kind of makes sense. I agree with you, though. I think the right
Starting
play
with
is
him,
probably to give it
impact
to
here
Hawk.
for sure. Oh, he's actually dropped
more
the... Wait, he's actually dropped his Marshall.
You know, again, I can see where they're just like, hey, we want to get May fragging. Like, let's give him the confidence and show that we're willing to still, believe that he can take over games.
The question for me is,
Big early push out from
I guess
Seth.
Yatsuka is able to buy Operator.
Too unusual, though. A lot of players do this these days. If you give up that mid space, I'm sure Meteor are going to be aware.
Well, the problem for Seth's angle is that if Meteor did clear him from on top of the box,
Okay, clears it.
he's sitting in angle disadvantage there.
Meteor's third eye is open.
Yeah, if you just sit
rest
here
of the team
holding
does
this,
still
like you're
look
just
like they're
hoping
operating
you're not
blind.
getting cleared. If you're
See if he
close
can
to
get
the
through this
wall,
anti
there's
bonus
more of a
cleanly.
chance that he doesn't get
Version
cleared.
From here, I mean, you already start
I'm pretty sure it dodges this
really
angle.
worrying about T1's hopes.
You'd have to
of
like
doing
jump spot
anything
from here,
in
like
this
crouch
game.
jump spot.
Akame, however, will not be able to find Buzz, so
Doing a little bit of
starting to
searching,
wake
doesn't
up
get
a
value.
little bit more. Be the pivot over towards B. Yatsuka sending out that relay bolt, going to be spotted off the recon ping at backside. Can't quite displace him yet, but as he gives Meteor to the angle, Meteor will take it. Kill found, swing into the spray down. Kaide going to be good for one, looks for a second, won't be able to find it. Izu holds the zone, and T1 get on the board.
Yeah, this is just really good overall diligence being shown by T1. They're able to isolate and identify some of these tricky positions. Gets Cess there. Akame goes on a fact-finding mission. T1 was just waiting for that recon dart to come back online and just kind of holding to see if DFM was going to push for info. That's exactly what happened. It's a great read, and Meteor taking that space in the front of B opens the door. And really curious.
Oh, I see what you
the
guys are
response
saying.
this time
That makes
now
sense.
from DFM is going to be
No Operator.
We'll find out. And we'll also have a listen in, so go ahead and see
You guys like
if
that?
DFM are going to be able to maintain the lead as T1
I feel like that's
march
really
over
odd.
into the C side.
Usually, defense pistol should always lead to Operator.
Careful here.
We kept a cage. It's so good.
Rough from here.
You can only get
Still got
half.
the fuse. Well, not going to be connected.
Nah,
Akame
he
has
gets
to back
spammed.
away, but Akame's going to be taken down to Zizu. Another 2 kills for him. He may all lonesome to try to escape, but Munchkin, never mind. It's just going to be Izu pushing forward.
Well, they need a
Closes again.
much cleaner fight here. They need a
No charge
much
for you.
cleaner fight.
That's my kill, Munchkin. And T1 will tie it.
Damn.
Yeah, this is a huge win for Meteor, getting that
No
double
smoke
kill.
for DFM, so they play
in
off
the front
site.
of
Yeah, they
B.
can actually win, though, from
Nasty.
cage timing.
Follow up here on the Cess, really
This
nice.
interaction in the round is the one that lost
Cess
him the
maybe
round.
hoping he could get the
They
timing
put
on
them
the
in a hard
swing, but
spot.
Izu, oof, those are clean with that Phantom.
3 players
T1
against the 1.
very good. Haven
If they want to
very
be
attacker
extremely
sided these
diligent,
days.
they get close to the wall.
And May
Sky pop flash.
have that lone Phantom available, one away from the Blades. Meteor has the Outlaw. Turning up the tempo a little bit, but
And like this was possible because cage is
push their luck.
7.25 seconds
T1 just gonna
in duration. It's 7 seconds to
accept
defuse.
that they've gotten this space.
And they still
to
had
try
2
to
jet smokes.
use that
So like
against
technically they
DFM
can
here.
always
Fighting on this early draw.
perma smoke the bomb, but
Ooh.
so it was a bit of a risk for T1 to play out.
49. Akame going to be overwhelmed, though, and Seth's now gone. Oh, okay. just a hair off, quite literally, as Yatsuka tucked into the smoke.
At the end of the day, it was kind of left up to spams.
Still no better position trying to make anything happen, as well, Meteor will fall. Good kill to be found, but unfortunately the Outlaw not going to be finding a ton of value.
May should just save.
Either get the double pumper, hit some heads. No half armors here on T1.
This is a very good off angle.
Watching, waiting.
I think the success rate of that off angle must be 90%.
We'll basically secure it as May and Yatsuka, they've got 15 health between them.
May should definitely save so that Yatsuka has a gun.
Not a lot.
Look, Yatsuka has 200 credits.
Step breeze to be enough to take them both down, but it's going to be Izu instead.
Uh-oh.
T1 will secure themselves a one-round lead.
Very curious.
That's okay. I mean, this is the weaker side, but I think the fact that DFM doesn't buy operator when they won
Northern Lights, let this go
defense
once
pistol.
more. Oh, he just got a spot of the head.
Not saving here as well means Yatsuka won't have a gun.
Other than that, this is
So Yatsuka's
really
probably going to buy Judge, I guess.
Again, using some of that
Garage.
conditioning from a previous round.
Oh, May has
where
knives.
they
I see.
used the Sova drone early, but they didn't.
Sorry.
commit to the
Remember,
attack
I
there.
woke up
This
with
round they
I woke up with 3 hours.
DFM was moving
Caught.
off of that Sova drone.
But I still think he should save, by the way.
T1
I still think he should save.
So, again, weaker buy though, so kind of whatever in the long run. Very curious if that Judge actually stays in Meteor's hands. That would be very intriguing to me.
His odds of playing like at all in that round is so low. 10 HP.
Now it makes sense.
Popping that and then trying to use the Tour de Force, get themselves onto a site, and then have a solid post-plant position. So
He got knives off of a
Judge,
kill. Okay, then
I mean, obviously
definitely,
use it on either side, but
definitely should save.
slot forward, watch connector at A, sit at hell,
Yep.
or go C and
See and
watch
hold the
back
door.
alley. So
Yeah. Hold either door.
What about Balanims?
Yeah,
How's
yeah.
it going,
very-
bro?
if they can get to the site.
Oh.
So, I think that's probably what you're talking about here is DFM. Maybe being a little quicker to rotate. I think a little quicker to be aggressive on the extremities. You're running double duelist. Something that's talked about all the time. We'll have to wait and see, though.
looking like maybe just pressure garage and then eventually collapse this into the C site.
May's just going to have the blades.
Pop of the ult, Izu taking point. Sliding forward, trying to get
Okay.
out of that relay. But
Okay.
able to hold his own, sliding in, gets that
Wow,
shot
bro.
as well.
3 is nuts.
A massive hold from the Neon of DFM.
Bro, he's on a common angle as well.
As knives eventually will connect third
May on
one.
the off angle.
Hitting where it needed to, and Buzz now gone.
A nice round for the individuals here. Well done.
Continues to be very rough around the edges.
Yeah, and you still got the Cypher
I feel like the initial fight isn't even the one that gets him the value. That's kind of crazy. So I feel like contacting into garage is always so scary that any angle is honestly good. Holding garage.
He's concerning. That is scary going against that Tour de Force, though. So he's just going to wait. Probably waiting to play
The
off
slide
grip,
peek against
potentially.
Phoenix ult is extremely unexpected as well.
Well, there he goes.
Being past that. Kind of well aware of this, but still now opening up with some spray, trying to see if he can just interrupt, but DH will be able to safely get the plant off.
We definitely want to keep as many guns up as possible. If Akame doesn't die or lose armor, maybe he can just buy operator.
I mean, there's still a paranoia, and like, this is a risky position for DH to try to take. Flash forward, they have to confirm here into the smoke, and he's only going to be able to find a smattering of damage. Swap over, Meteor going to be good for one, repositions back over to main. Spot is
Wow, so clean.
Connects, and now he's boxed
Insane
in.
utility.
No way to fight his way
So
out of that
good,
corner.
so
May
good,
will
so
find a
good.
3K, and DFM will find a third round win to tie it.
That is clean.
Basically on Yatsuka, though. The way that he holds the line at garage,
Extremely
absolutely
clean.
incredible. He's playing that angle really nicely in terms of doesn't give up
Very
the
good,
info
son.
over
Okay,
to
he got a
the
little bit
recon.
lucky. I just
Izu
noticed on
think
that
it's
second kill, but
comfortable.
we'll take it.
Lands his relay bolt. Izu's going in for the swing.
It's just Izu thinking that he's going to be able to get past that that stun
Yep.
radius. A very aim for the bushes moment for him, and he just hits the pavement and dies. Unfortunately,
Everyone lived, so no operator. Was T1's
Still
prime
doing
them
well
qualifying
overall,
for
I gotta
champs?
say, but-
No,
Yeah, he's
probably
played very
Bangkok,
nice.
literally.
far
Everybody was
from
like in
what we were witnessing on that
perfect,
first map.
flow state.
He needed to wake up. He absolutely has.
Okay, he's
Meanwhile, Yatsuka's
bunny
fully
hopping,
blinded, so
anti-flash.
easy collection for DH to get himself on the board at long last.
Oh,
May now trying to
Jesus.
make an exit. Relay bolt's going to be connecting, but the chase is just not going to be fast enough from Izu to actually find that punish. Akame, though, quickly going to be overwhelmed. Hot hands there at his feet as well to boot. Another kill for DH found as May going to be rerouted.
tough.
The wall here, the
That
intention
Phoenix
is
there.
just to bait utility, usually, because it's hard to get contact
Nice to have
to
those
see if they're
extra
actually walking
flashes.
up with this. But the player position in the corner actually gives them all the info.
See if May overcommits.
Wow. No follow-up from T1.
May now with an opportunity. That swing comes in.
They're
but
both on 1 HP.
We'll just be offset a little
They're
bit.
both on 1
Zikz,
HP?
However, alongside Kaide, continuing to keep this very much
It's
in
so
their
good, by the
favor.
way.
28 health between Munchkin and Izu. Immediate reposition back of B
That's
side.
genius.
And
I think
T1
that
just
almost
called a
every
fake
single
on
time
back
these
today.
guys were
They
going to
would
go
find this
C.
completely empty,
But he's
instead they're
ulted toward
going
B.
exactly where Sess wants them
Now
to.
he has early timing. On 1 HP, trapped to default. Yeah, how has he gotten out of default?
Considering trying to go on that flank, but held back, and
Wow.
now Spike is stranded.
Down B.
Such a good read. Such a good read on the ult.
Pain to Psy, knowing that it's basically no shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's
This
cooked.
would be miraculous. It's going to be Sess with a
That was
4K to
so
DFM.
smart. That
Up
was
to the
so
same.
smart.
The lead is now back in their hands.
Yeah, this looked
How
like
did you
a
know
great
to
round
ult
for
there?
T1.
It's just a great
The
read,
counter
honestly.
punch with the util
Such a great read
to
by
catch
Sess.
Yatsuka out. And then they're able to dislodge Akame from the back of the site.
I think
there.
most players would have probably ulted
But
towards
Kaide
C,
and
but because
Sess
they have Cam,
going
Trip
absolutely
still,
crazy. I mean, Sess again.
I think he just read
a
like,
huge multi-kill round.
they'll think C, so I'm gonna go B, which is insane. It's so
Different beast
good.
today.
L ad management?
A lot of
Oh
fans for him
no.
in the
Sorry,
front row
sorry,
there.
sorry.
Another
Auto,
early timeout
auto
for T1.
ads,
I mean,
they timed.
until this map,
They
DFM hadn't
timed
even
out
had to use
anyways.
one.
So
They didn't use it on Sunset at all. Didn't need to.
Well, first one for T1. This is their attacker side. It's double duelist. This is where they should be finding strong amount
Did
of
they
value.
re-hit A? He's also
There's always
closer. Yeah.
Something to be said.
Cypher was
about
kind of
Medium
staying
being
to
on
like
the defender
block
side,
that option.
defender sightlines, operator, etc. But if DFM are going to keep hitting the way that they are, then good luck getting it up ready to go.
Yep.
Can't get one early unless you win that pistol, win the anti-eco as well.
Exactly.
I mean, it's
I
a
definitely
pretty
think that's
damn good start.
A big advantage that T1 will have
Did you play ranked earlier or no?
throughout this map is that the
did
chamber is
not.
going to be a natural position for the Opper, whereas, you know, for DFM, probably going to give it over to May on this map, but he's been
That is such
kinda
a sick
struggling a little
ult.
bit lately, so maybe you feel like
What a
you've
nice
got
idea.
that advantage.
Does it on the fly as well.
You fail, try
I mean,
again.
and that's
right.
4,
Back
by the way,
A.
for DFM. But May finally has operator online.
Long.
I'm really curious, like,
Look at Meteor. He's like,
why they
I saw what you
didn't
did on that
budget
pistol
for it
round.
in the first place.
The DFM special. Put Sess up on that corner.
I want to point out Meteor's pathing here.
Oh, tuck to the
The
side.
dog is on good timing.
Oh, yep. A little double take on the dog. Meanwhile, Paranoia as well as the flash going to go out, but Meteor
Oh,
does
he's
have
actually able to get out.
relatively.
It's an A retake.
Friday.
I'm not a fan of A
Exchange
retake
here.
at all.
Heaven finds some damage on a Buzz, eats some in kind, but certainly dished out more than
I
he
guess
could.
we're going to be able to see their set A retake.
Buzz going to heal himself on that blaze wall.
This composition doesn't really, like, they don't have anything. They don't have blind.
No idea that they
have one
no
flash.
Could be a 5-player approach.
And 1
They
stun.
fake the deep flank.
They're playing against the Sova ult.
Just Fury sent from Munchkin. Tag
Most-
found,
it's
but gonna
okay,
have
it's
to
just 2
follow up
players
the
hit
takedown.
with damage.
Yatsuka will just get a little bit more damage onto Kaide, but he's going to be eliminated. Akame and Yatsuka, decent little reply. Volley of kills, but Buzz shutting down the remainders. We'll go ahead and keep things tied up.
Yeah,
4-4.
no Omen Flash, it's always going to be rough doing an A retake.
Really tough for them to get through. Good turn of the flashes by
The
T1.
util looked crazy there, though.
Too bothered.
It was a flash
that
that
works.
pops under hell.
Let's go A again.
Yeah, why not? They got there. Oh, what a timing there for DH.
That
Buzz,
looked kind of
really nice
confusing.
round for him.
It was like a smoke
Sess
on the
drop
ground,
down.
smoke right side
I was
default,
wondering if we were maybe going to see the
and
overdrive
he
pop by Yatsuka,
dashed
but
right.
didn't go for it there.
Would you ever do a watch
to
party with
save it
FNS?
for-
Yeah?
A weaker buy
I
round or
would.
something. I think they had a pretty good chance to maybe break that open with that ult, but didn't feel comfortable. And this might not feel comfortable again. I mean, you just Haven's such a difficult map. to
Yeah, I
defend.
think it's just way too hard to play retake A.
Again, though, anticipating that it's going to be a bit of a change up here. So
Nah, the
T1
only thing that
in the
really
first
does
slow
suck is that
creep up
DFM's
and
back to no
side.
operator again.
So it looks like DFM may be
One of the main
likely
methods
okay
of
with trying
T1's
to
play
for a
has
retake.
been kind of contact play.
Yeah, I
It's
need
felt
to
like.
see them, though, get into the flanks a little bit better. I mean, that round, there was
May's
some
doing just
intention.
that.
Yeah, exactly. There was some intention to it the last round to make Meteor back off. Timing.
Oh. There's the swing. May
Okay.
will be able to find
That's going to kind of force them into this A reaction. They lost the entire map when they lost their lurker here.
So long
they have no idea what's
forward.
happening on mid.
Players in this site where there was 0, and there's about to be a 4th.
I hope they read this early.
Fake, though.
They need to have good agent names to not get so baited by this.
It out after sending out the drone.
Fortunately, T1 takes a very late timing into C. These guys are still walking, by the way.
May, his eye's going to be trained in that position for the moment. As this blaze wall does go up, and the tripwire
in this meta, like,
they know now that it's going to be C.
I think you have to be so accurate about like what you hear. I wonder if the communication was off here on what the agent names were. Because man, it's one drone and one neon wall.
He's good for the Zero.
Yatsuka's dead, so there goes that. Buzz able to find May before getting snapped back.
Oh.
Kaide, good for another.
Kaide's jumped up logs and just killed 2.
He's now his own overdrive going to be popped to get this.
And now,
2v2.
Now he's in garage.
After the fuse, Izu trying to just rush him
Garage
down,
is the worst angle, by the way.
Too clean. And I think Munchkin maybe he thinks he got the diffuser. Now has it confirmed, but it has been held up to half, and Munchkin eventually will find it. 2 kills for him to get the Red Bull clutch and get T1 back into the lead.
Yeah, this is just great mid-rounding from T1. A lot
it's unlucky that
used
he gets spammed.
To never let DFM
yeah, it's unlucky he gets spammed.
Where they can really capitalize off this early pick.
The initial pick is so good.
Nice job,
I think that it's too heavy of an investment of util from DFM on this side.
On the map.
But it all does come down to a 1v2 anyway, where one of our players gets spammed.
Big brain stuff that he's known for.
Just ended up having a very nice timing on that smoke was going to.
That is unlucky. That is just a bit unlucky.
Could have just maybe been a hold if it was going to last for 3 more seconds, because I think he thought he got the diffuser.
True.
Dallin asks, in terms of team composition, which one has the advantage, offense or defense? Generally on Haven, it's an attack-sided map. And because the DFM composition is not playing against Cypher, I think they'll have a very good time doing a lot of the set strats that they were doing before. So I think DFM will, even if they're behind in rounds,
fortunately in this round they end up
I think they'll have a pretty damn good attack.
It'll allow for Thrifty to go over to DFM.
Yeah, Meteor's so good around.
Is this Munchkin from OWL's Soul Dynasty? Yes.
Just finding so much value. Taking down every player who's trying
Which
to
non-meta Haven comp do you like? The Vice in Americas or the comp that Zeta DFM do?
Yeah, pretty good. You get a couple more here.
Can I be so honest? I don't really like either comp too much.
Honestly, 1 or 2.
Maybe I would like
DFM
Zeta's the most.
Too bad. It is going to be the op for May.
I mean, 5 for sure. Feeling pretty damn.
I feel like if you're playing, like I said, against a Cypher and you have this comp,
they can manage it though.
It's so hard to hit C. Feels like you're just going to be like chain running into trips.
Way in towards window. Finesse is watching a garage door. That's damage going to be found. Seth's watching. TP up. Spots on the Omen.
Wow.
Take it down. Seth's just trying to reposition quickly. Does manage to slip
Killed the smokes player, by the way.
Enough to stave off T1. Scratching their heads. Now trying to play out the second to last round of the half without their smokes.
The DFM had to give up a lot of space in mid for that. So T1 very aware of it, going to try to capitalize on it. You see a lot of DFM having to hold back and kind of watch Garage and B.
My cat is so bored.
Pushing through there. It's going to be a repivot towards C maybe.
Was able to find Sess in behind and Munchkin cleaning up Yatsuka.
Okay. Not ideal.
DFM now scrambling to try to get back into position. Kaide, I mean, he's so worried. Meteor's still alive, so he thinks that there might still be this late lurk. They're going to go for backside
30
plant.
seconds left.
There's the op shot. Committed to it now, but May doesn't break the sight line.
Damn.
Izu just able to take him down at cost of his life, but his HP, I should say. It's fallen now to 5, but still is going to be crisp with a shot. Big shutdown on Akame. As Kaide will just look to save this operator for the final round of the half. 7th.
That's okay. I think that even if DFM
four-round
ends with 4, it's technically doable with pistol.
You got to give a ton of credit to Munchkin, the way that he is maneuvering around the board. It's making it so difficult for DFM.
I swear.
What?
He's in heaven. There's no way. But
it's
imagine.
Not. I mean, it would be.
I mean, Kaide also is full HP.
Yeah. He wouldn't get the kill.
The funniest thing would have been if Izu was going hunting and then he killed
Yo.
That would be the best.
Imagine that he actually had that lineup.
What if he like cleared one of the?
A shock that goes.
Do it, you know?
A shock that goes into heaven.
But this is
Hits the guy that's saving.
Repivot into a garage.
Nah, yeah, the setup here is disjointed, and then the entire sequence here
Like, well,
by
we're
DFM
pretty
at spawn
sure
is
they're
also
pivoting
disjointed.
A at this point.
You saw it, like,
Anywhere
May
else on
takes
the
his
map.
shot, goes wide on the
Got
angle,
C
expecting
control,
that, like,
got backside
basically
T a
his
little bit
teammate's going to be
under
able to cover
control.
that timing, or
Got
he's
the exit
expecting
garage, but
that the opponent's not going to be able to actually peek him.
Munchkin's so aware.
But it's T1. T1's like such an individualistic team, like they're
That
almost
Omen, too,
always
from
peeking him.
Buzz.
Swing reveal off that. This time Izu was
Nah,
able to get
caught
in
off
front of
guard
that
too.
relay bolt. Yatsuka outdone. And it's just that quick little one and done. Push forward, get the punish, re-wrap out.
Like the Odin there to tee that up too. And then Buzz had a gun behind it, can switch back over to the Phantom. That's a really nice set play, remembering some things from previous rounds.
The one benefit here
Very,
is
very smart from D1.
that they don't know exactly where May is
would
yet.
not want to peek any angles, knowing that Meteor is likely to.
Nah.
Oh,
Whoa!
never mind.
What?
Goodbye, Meteor. Akame. Holy hell.
We'll take that. We will take that.
How'd he miss?
That is insane.
Yo. What?
I'm shocked. I thought he had
What?
it right.
In what world has Akame done that?
See, they've been guessing incorrectly rather often. You know, you kill Meteor and you assume he's on his own, right? So T1's going to use that against him.
Another retake A.
Side of 4v4.
Another retake A, and you have operator. And he didn't pick up the rifle here.
If he can find a kill in this post plant.
Probably
Just
worth for
sets
May
his
to
ult
have picked
forward
up this
before the
rifle
moment.
so that his
Akame
teammate
immediately
doesn't
with the
have
Seekers, but- Ooh,
operator.
Munchkin.
Bro, they have the operator and Judge
One for one.
for this retake.
Spray will hold him back for
The
now.
only other
Paranoia gonna be
scaler
sent
is
to
on
a
flank.
little reposition. Kaide opting not to try to go for that fight. Wants to try to get himself over onto the side a little bit faster, join in with the rest of the team. But as
it's
that
just too
Clappers
hard.
falls, and May does as well. And now it's just Akame with an operator in hand. The other weapon's just going to be a bit too far out of reach. Attack on the DH, but nothing more. It's just a flesh wound for him. Finds the kill, and T1 find themselves up by 4 at the half.
Yeah, I mean, to me, this is just T1.
Izu,
having
man.
such a
17
better
and 6
overall
is
macro
nuts.
game. And again, little things like that where they're able to remember some of the
Angle
things that
disadvantage
had
was
worked
there
for
for
DFM
Meteor.
that they might wanna
That's why that
dig
fight
back
looks
into in
so
previous
sick for
rounds.
Akame.
Been quite a while. 5 in a row there.
Who do you got tomorrow,
Close
Energy
it
or
out
Lev?
for T1.
I think that Lev will
Not
win,
bad on
but
your defender's side, but
if
feeling
Energy's
super
probably
comfortable
one
here
of the
as
teams
DFM
to be able to
close it
beat
out
Lev.
cleanly.
Because Energy
Not even
has
that,
a
I mean, just
like pretty decent
getting
veto
to overtime
situation.
might be difficult. Has been overtimes on this map already for DFM. They did it against Varel.
Izu. Big step up compared to the first map.
Is this map 50-50? What do you mean 50-50?
6.
I think that DFM is going to be able to mount a bit of a comeback here, potentially.
You can never just hold him down. I mean, if he has
There's
a
no
bad match,
Cypher
guy's
on the
just right
T1
back
comp.
in it. He's
Should make like a lot of DFM's like set strats and
one of the best players we have
like
in
set
Pacific,
C
period,
hits
end of story.
pretty
Ultra
good.
consistent, no matter what you're putting
The
him
problem
on,
with
just
T1's
as
comp when you
flexible
don't
as
have Cypher
a lot of
is that you
players.
don't have
The
like a
only player who
great
can
C anchor.
basically
Omen's kind of
outdo in that
outdated as
category
a
is
C anchor
Forsaken.
because you have to like
He's
throw blind, then
incredibly
throw
talented
smoke.
fragger.
You can just
So
easily
smart.
get ran down by DFM's
some
comp.
smiles on T1.
There's no like trip that's pressuring you.
Feeling like they've
Probably
got
the
a
best
really
thing
good
that
shot
can
to close
happen in
this
terms
out.
of T1's comp is
Pistol
Omen throws
here.
blind
Definitely
and
makes
chamber
you feel
timing
like
peeks into the
should
neon
go
wall
into ascent
and tries to disrupt your hit like
almost
that.
assuredly. There's a lot of fans from
I
both
think
teams here today.
Pistol would make things a lot easier.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
And it looks like they're
And
gonna
now,
look to
you know,
punish the C, but
can't
T1
assume
is
that
ready.
Every Japanese fan this year is going to be a fan of DFM because,
No.
I mean, Munchkin used to compete over there. Meteor used to compete over there.
Yep. Izu too.
Still also true. So, yeah, plenty of carryover.
3-2-1.
DH. Forward
Good
into
jump.
Smoke. Paranoia going to be sent. A little bit of an up
But
and over.
it's still a stacked bomb site here.
DH able to find the one, but Izu not
With
with
no
too
smoke as
much
well.
Buzz. Gets 2. As Munchkin
Blind is
arriving.
great, but we've missed our smoke, so he actually has a turtle smoke to sit in.
Gets us back up to full health.
This is so suffocating the space here.
This arrival.
They need to like double peek something. Oh my god, it's
Strong
perfect.
attention. Now they're
Trade goes
nonetheless,
back.
Munchkin strikes. Finds the first flash over the top. Quick little turn, the face in, and Akame
Ooh.
to win out the fight. DFM Well, what, 3-1 in pistols, I do believe.
I think the small pause there for Akame
Start off the half exactly the way that they need to. Try to get
could
themselves
create
back in this
doubts
for a 2-0 win.
of like he could peek the
Nicely
left
played
or
by
right of the
DH
box,
early.
like the sight box.
Buzz doing a ton of damage, just ran out of bullets.
So it's good to wait on that peek.
Seth,
If you're not going to insta
very
peek.
weak. That paranoia he hit bought time for that heal.
Munchkin ended up being fully ready for the fight anyway.
Fight it long, a little bit cleaner.
It's just a weird disconnect from Munchkin and Meteor, needing to see them
Okay,
face together.
doable.
Yep.
Basically make eye contact.
I mean, it is DFM's map pick.
You have to play your sandwich, but okay, I think Meteor a little bit upset. And T1 either looking to do what they did on Sunset,
Shit.
win out the opening thrifty of the half.
Yeah, fuck.
Stop, just don't peek him.
Oh my god.
Don't peek him. I mean, Christ, we saw Texture get an ace.
Some nice shots. No garage holders. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's such
Yeah, it's a really nice timing peek, man. Right place at the right time.
That's so much dropped. He's still
The 2v5 does have space. Maybe Kaide
I can't even
can
remember what was on the floor. I didn't even get to look at the guns.
wrap
They were
into
just
heaven.
dead.
Well, there's a Marshall on the one side, outside of C, not
maybe
so
updraft into heaven.
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure.
Plan for everything.
Has widely picked apart the weaker.
He does updraft into heaven. It's kind of planned for heaven here. They're not close enough to actually hear it.
Had nothing to do with it.
This might be good. It might be doable.
A chance. This Bulldog finds the first. Looks to try to hit that transfer. We'll find us matter.
I feel like if he positioned close to the wall and he gives after the first shot, doesn't get like greedy on it, definitely doable.
1v4, and it's going to be easy to take him down. It's going to be another anti-eco drop by DFM. It's T1 hit the defuse and move up 9-5.
Like positioning wise,
Just absolutely
if he
insane.
plays close,
What a difference
holding this angle,
Meteor can make.
kills the first player that
He
takes
is
angle and then gives, and then like
this
keeps
stage
taking it
better.
like
Grab everything that they possibly
like
can.
keeps
but
falling
yeah,
back after
doesn't
taking
close
some
up.
space. I think it's very, very good.
Shade.
Problem is he's too committed to the duel.
Got the other gun. Yep.
Multiple people on your screen is just way too hard to win.
Yeah, Bulldog, Marshall, and I think a pistol is
Look at this.
dropped.
Timing peak is so good out garage.
Atsuko was
Nobody's holding
checking
it.
for it, and then
Oh.
a little late on the
He
swing.
he
Doesn't
landed
matter.
some
I don't think it
insane
matters.
shots.
He was hitting those shots from the rip. They call him One Punch Man.
And sometimes the way that he plays, sure.
Yeah,
Needs to look a little bit more like you to really sell it.
true. I mean, I can give him some tips, you know?
Just in the hair, you know, not the physique.
No one needs to look like that.
Go, go.
That's no. Well, this is a problem. Yeah. This is a problem.
Oh no!
Spammed as well. Damn.
Well, that was
Okay.
just blind. Drawn out, and yep, they are contained.
Well,
Okay, clean shot.
Just try to do
One more of
damage.
those.
gotta make it tough. You would
Garage
think
is too
DH
hard.
should be favored
DH is
here.
actually playing timing peaks as well. He
Oh.
does get held.
That says
That's a phantom.
otherwise.
Jeez.
He's on low
Collected.
HP
Sent that
though.
over to Akame.
Swaps the gun. Okay, good. Wait,
Oh, never mind.
no swap on the gun.
Oh, Recon shelved in, and Buzz arriving now on the scene.
I
He drops
mean,
the plant in. Willem
got the
should
running
be able
back
to find
out.
the spray to collect
We'll take that.
Third. So T1 up to double digits.
Skyhill maybe,
Rounds
yeah.
away from sending us over to Ascent.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
they're really
They
all
could do
over
everything,
anything
like, later
DFM
on in the
wants to
sequence,
try to
but it's
establish
fine.
In the early parts of these rounds. This one, it's the hot hands in the corner to force Yatsuka out into that garage connector.
What the fuck? Who unplugged that?
DH is just waiting with open arms. A beautiful timing on this
It was me.
from Munchkin.
Sorry, my mouse was dying.
And, you know, I think that, you know, with Ascent being the final map of this series, I
Yeah.
think it's only right that we go over there.
For sure somebody checked.
That was the map where DFM
What are you doing to my PC? I'm so sorry.
Absolutely destroyed and set themselves up for their first.
No,
ever
man.
win. Meanwhile, though, fight going to be happening here over at Ace. Let's have a quick little listen. Never mind. Don't even worry about production. It's over. The round's over. Screw it. No comms. Not
Man,
needed.
T1 have really
We're
read them, I'm
moving
not
on.
gonna lie.
I think we're moving
First
on
gun
to
round, they
Ascent.
expected the C
I think
strat.
this might be another 13-5.
Next gun round, they expect the A push.
You would think this map was going to be really close. I mean, T1
It's
lost to
really,
Barrel on
really
this
good
map.
reads from T1.
DFM beat Barrel in overtime, but T1 is just, I think that Phoenix is just a huge advantage. Plus, Izu is better on the
It's
Neon
it's
right now
a
than
literal
Yatsuka.
4
He's been
stack
landing some really
toward
nice
A
stuff.
on the A round.
Great
It's a
paranoia,
3
great
stack towards C
setup.
on the C round.
Timeout.
That's all T1 all
It's a
day.
peek out garage on the only gap that exists in our attack setup for our anti-eco round.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't quite have
That's
been
3 rounds in a row that are
Would've been
just...
the
interesting.
Heretics one that they had the other day where they just got absolutely bodied in the blink
Well,
of an
not 3 in a
eye
row,
and just
but
went
it's 3
empty.
rounds that's just perfection.
TNT.
Probably would have had some level of celebration in there, but
Trading map
Final timeout
map
calling
picks
out
is a
of the match here
classic.
for DFM.
Apparently it is these days, yeah.
see if they can turn their fortunes around. They critically have 5 rounds. If T1
That's true.
can win the next one,
Then it's over. Then it's
pack it up.
we're going to overtime. Those are really nice signs. I saw those ones are right next to you on your left, but
Oh, yeah, so they are.
those are really good.
Is DFM the only
That's
VCT team where the IGL doesn't sit in the middle?
What was I
Said
gonna
it's the
say?
vibes guy?
I'm back to
Yeah, I'm just
brain no worky.
right out of there.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's apple pie tonight.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
sick.
true.
Ice cream?
Actually,
Vanilla?
I actually don't know who the IGL is
Lost the nurses.
for DFM. Who's the IGL, chat?
Oh, now I remember. T1 just
Is it
has
Akame or
just
no?
has reads right now. That's what I was gonna say.
There you go. Curveball, decent timing. Kaide trying to stuck into that smoke, and DH tearing them apart a little bit, but will now be equalized.
That's a very
It says
important duel.
okay. The TP in towards spawn. Ends up working a treat.
Last player.
We needed that.
Oh my god.
Spike
Gets
planted.
destroyed, and yep, Meteor. Not going to be favored on that one
I think
at
it's
all.
Cess.
So timeout ends up
Cess?
working here for
Okay.
DFM. They deny
Then
that
I guess,
point to
yeah.
T1.
Okay. I mean, that's a nice little set round. Again, some ults to work with in terms of
I'm not gonna lie, I
having
think with
sets available
this
for
composition
the
against
TP.
theirs, and me knowing how good
Great flash
DFM's set
from Buzz.
strats were towards C,
Absolutely beautiful.
I feel like they should just be
Perfectly
going
timed,
C.
But this time DFM has layers behind it to make sure they get those extra players in the trade. That is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting from Sass.
May is IGL? There's no way May is
He's a
IGL.
top fragger on DFM right now. I don't think I've ever said that in my life.
Probably happened once or twice, but
Probably.
DH
Good
able to
trade.
find May, Yatsuka able
That
to find
smoke's dead in the
DH.
round.
1 for 1. For a second, it looked like DFM was just thinking, well, okay, the B site looks pretty good, but they will rewrap.
The way that
moves that
Kaide is popping cam there, it becomes
Gonna take a
kind of
while.
easy to tell
Be very quiet about it. He did buy a
that
set,
the
a little
Cypher's
bit of
moving
space.
around.
Kaide gets more!
Oh, he gets both.
Very nice.
Site completely busted wide open.
You can
now,
often
and
tell
Mia,
exactly what the
Kaide's got
lurker
this
is
operator
doing
in hand.
based on how often he pops his cam.
A 2v4.
For example, obviously, if you think of it like red light, green light,
Go for the save.
whenever he's on cam, he can't move.
Heaven, but that's right at the, as the smoke
So if he's
blooms,
tapping the
Buzz got
cam,
backpedal away.
then it's obvious that he's moving. He's tapping it
Lose
just
the
to
dog,
see,
yeah, they just have to
real
make their
quick,
exit.
and then he's
DFM.
moving. So from
Rallying
enemy
back into
POV,
this. Cut the deficit down to 4
if they can
rounds.
like kind of track him through the
Wouldn't
wall
mind to see somebody
in a way,
go hunting
and when he
here
gets
for
here,
DFM.
he's gonna
You know,
obviously
plenty
tap
to
the
buy in
cam
the
to see
next
if anyone's short.
Just
Then
one player
after
out
the
there
tap
would
cam, he's gonna walk again.
Okay. Maybe Yatsuka
It's like if
starts
they're able to kind of like track this,
scaling in there,
then
but I
it
think it's too
might be an
little
obvious
too
tell
late.
that he's actually taking the timing.
Save.
And one skill that Cyphers
Still
need to have is kind of
trying to
learning this
win this
timing, but
round.
when they're not lurking. So what does it feel like and sound
Cam
like
gets
when
the
you tap the cam here,
identification,
but you're actually just
Walks
AFK?
up out of sewers against two.
Because if he throws cage,
Destruction.
puts cam,
DFM,
sits on cam
going
forever,
out quietly.
then it's obvious that he's not taking any timing.
It's like
That is like one anti that
call here
was
for T1 quite
very useful against Cyphers for us in the past.
really ready for it.
I haven't been paying much attention
Hold
to
that position, but it's a big shutdown from Kaide.
like how he's been playing when he hasn't been lurking A, but in terms of how he uses cam, but
Maybe that'll be something that gets the engines
this
going a
be
bit.
short cage.
Still have to worry about
Short
that
cage
op.
goes long. Okay, this is the first round that feels like it's not super stacked where we're going.
Go towards B if they're thwarted early.
Fake A default into walks.
T1 has a
No,
great
no
read of
way,
that.
no way. They're actually
Tendency
reading
that
our
they
fake
have.
A go B.
This is very scary.
Triple swing off the flash, and we still win.
May able to turn that. Meanwhile, slide across, and Izu gonna be punished now. The neural
Okay.
is gonna be invested. Shot sent flying, trademark.
Slow's annoying.
Minor delay
Dash
on this
angle.
exit from garage. Slide in though, and May
Oh!
just absolutely destroys Meteor.
That is
He's
nice.
here, but Munchkin is a world away, and he's gonna stay there. I
We have
think.
life. We have life.
Should save.
Nothing more to be done in this one.
No more.
Okay.
Nothing more to be done in this one, right?
We have good money.
There's just no way he has the time.
That's okay.
Unless he ninja diffuses.
Buzz missed flash.
gonna
I don't think he did he?
Is he gonna go for it?
I mean, this would be
Hey Zikz, love you to death,
insane,
kid. Thank you, bro.
He has to fight his way through Yatsuka first, surely.
Did he miss flash? I don't think so.
Find anything else here on the site, and maybe can get a backstab.
I guess we'll see it.
And yeah, we'll be able to do so. So it makes it a little bit more costly.
I was kind of staring minimap.
But DFM still have quite a bit of money, so they are more than fine to buy up going into the next round.
Let's see.
This is the most bizarre stuff, but
Oh, like he flashed his team because he's on the opposite angle.
I swear to God, the guy is.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because it's not a triple peak because he flashes from here, and it blinds his two teammates that are on this side, so they don't actually enter the triple
that's like
peak.
psychological damage is all that is.
Is that what happened? That's funny as shit if that's what
A
happened.
little bit more tangible, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
Just leave me here alone on
3
Eco.
rounds in a row off of DFM's timeout call.
Okay, this is a lot of ults on the side of
their second and final
T1.
of this map. They want to make sure that it's not the last of the series.
And how many subs will you get, Dreads? What? Zikz, you're a good example?
That is
Big Akame fan.
big Akame fan.
Sure.
It's like my
Down.
my light, my heart. Like it was just like a list of different things.
If Akame has 1,000 fans, I am one of them.
Dreads is crazy. You need hair for Dreads is also crazy.
Has no fans, then I'm dead. I think you need to, as T1 here.
Will you sign my hat?
I know, I
Sure,
was
bro.
trying. I was giving you a little. I think as T1, you just need to go back to some of these hard reads. Just try to
8-11?
go for these early crunch plays, and
It's my birthday, guys. August
you're
11th.
at least going to take space off of that.
Sheesh.
With DFM in kind of weird
10 days?
positions. Make quick rotates. Because
We're almost there.
DFM will be fast to pivot, and you can maybe match that. But looks like they're just going to go sort of for that, maybe.
Is this going to be fake A open? Try to bait Sovalt?
I'm just waiting for Yatsuka.
You know what's crazy is I feel like T1 has been like
That was all just kind of a setup.
so
to
on top
catch
of the
him
reads
on a fast
on this map thus
entry.
far on their defense. This might be one of the first rounds where they're not.
I think this is exactly what I want to see from T1.
Oh, but Izu. Big timing going to be found. It's a catch on a one.
I don't like these like B to C kind of strats. There's so many gaps.
Making sure that people
Bro,
aren't
Kaide's
playing
done it
alone. They're stacking
again.
them up, and Munchkin
Oh
he's
my
going
God.
bold as Cess is going off. And what looks like a one-round, a secured one here for T1.
I thought that was gonna be a
Again,
free
gets
round
away
for
from the
T1.
Witch's Meteor. He reads his position well, but he still just can't out-duel Akame. 11-9.
Oh my God.
Gap is shortening at every twist and turn. And that timeout for T1.
It's like, look at how easy it is to counter this strat.
Point achieved.
One player backside will always take that timing peak off the audio. Unless you literally have a player that's here as part of the strat that's holding the wall
It's just they get outdone by Cess on this C
for
side,
Neon
kind
to
of,
be able to make that play.
attempt to prevent.
But it's kind of hard in this kind of strat where you're going through 3 lanes to ever dedicate a person to hold that
14
opportunity. It's just a very risky strat where you're hoping that there's a gap on B.
Looking for the up and over, man.
Wow, here's a set strat on C. 2 with Bucky, how? 3? No.
Overdrive is popped, and he gets up to the fort.
Well, hold on.
It is Sass.
How has he
got it
gotten
all.
so many with the Bucky?
And he does. What an unbelievable scrap to get to this point
Oh,
in the round.
the entry is so good too.
Just
Play
waiting.
this quiet.
This might work against Cess. It took quite a while, so now Munchkin's starting to get the idea that he could have rotated. Although Munchkin, oh my God.
Checking out around the back, making sure he hasn't walked. Obviously, we'll get the audio confirmation once that ult does get sent.
Meteor's like, he might TPB or A.
Curious where he ends up sending this. Maybe, I mean, the thing is, do you tap C and then actually...
He does have a bit of space advantage.
Good.
30 seconds left.
Just a little bit, though. He has to deal with 3 lanes.
Quickly trying to get into position. Munchkin here around the back. Cess has to play forward onto the site.
And he's in a 1v2 situation, so...
Not wanting to send out a single piece of util, and if he just checks that right...
I think he needs to be a bit more active than this. Sitting static is not really...
Spot, and there it is.
He's not getting active info. I think he has to be a little bit more pivot focused. Like peek on timing here, peek on timing garage. This would be an example spot. Sit default, timing peak, timing peak.
Crazy good stuff from Izu.
Yeah, if he's default, then he can timing peak garage on any random timing, spawn as well, and flank.
And a beautiful paranoia from DH too. It's a couple players in there. I mean,
push something. It's hard to push something too, because then if they get to double up and hold the spike, you have to like go into their hold.
All over that play again. I mean, Munchkin.
I think he just has to play default and timing peak everything. It's like his best option. He has good opportunities if they are doubled up to like pick the first player and not be untradeable and be untradeable.
Timing to be missed.
Man, the fact that he got 3 with Bucky is so punishing. It feels like T1 has had them red the entire half.
Focused over.
They've always had a good position.
It's gonna get spotted though by the cam, so too big of a deal. Meanwhile,
I see where he exited to, but 3 players with a 4th nearby.
Well, they're expecting Kaide to push again because the last time this happened, he did just
drone?
that. Where he caught
No drone breaker.
Oh,
Beautiful timing peak. So good.
Pushing into the drone now, looking for a second, but Munchkin will hit a belter of a shot.
That is some insane confidence by Munchkin, by the way.
Back. Decent amount of the entry power out of the hands of DFM. Yatska still alive and well.
That is so crazy.
Outside of B for the moment. He's going to hear these footsteps.
Yeah.
TP to check over towards lobby from DH. Doesn't spot anything though. They just tuck back around the corner. Now Munchkin has to go re-clear this. Checks it out for himself and loses his life.
He beats the timing as well. So this will be a retake.
Now to connect
and he has...
swinging in, but DH barely holds on by a thread. 33 health remaining on him.
It's still going to be a retake where there's blind and sky flash.
Hey, Meteor maybe suspecting that there could have been a TP up into heaven there for a second. There's a player just below him.
Meteor has TP in 5.
Here.
Probably going to wait for that. Contact out. Nice off angle. Well done.
Kaide's position now known.
Or just a drop down into a no scope.
I just missed the timing, but he's trying to play in TH. He's got a bolt lined up! The Collat kill, and now into the 1v1, and Akame will get the Red Bull clutch to keep it going. DFM,
oh my fucking god, man.
Not letting T1
oh
take
my
into
god,
a set
these rounds?
yet. Still need 2 more rounds.
That was a little muddy. A little bit of a muddy round here. A great play by May. But gets outdone by Munchkin. Had the crosshair where it needed to be, just couldn't pull the trigger fast enough. Cess continues to just have the game of his career.
TP'd the trip.
Yeah, huge from Akame.
Akame really is stepping up, I agree. Akame and Kaide have had some insane impact rounds. Both maps. Munchkin is a psycho, man. It's so high pressure, though.
Well, he's got reinforcements, though. This took too long.
It's going to be a long refight. First kill comes out early. That's big. That is big. I think Meteor is going to rewalk if there's no noise, but adding the dog, I think, is good.
There's 2 left. Even 1 is enough to make you think different directions. But this is
yeah, I agree. I agree. A pivot is necessary here. If you're in a 5v2 situation, you know where 1 is. If you just go to the other bomb site, you're like either against 1 or 0. If you go into A, you're against 1 or 2. You would always pivot if you see a player in a 5v2.
Grab himself a phantom, but might even just be the call to save this thing, carry it over.
Yeah, I mean, they've got the money, but... Well... It doesn't matter too much here either way. Gets you closer to your ult.
You would think.
Camera taken out.
Spot. Turn on the backside. Doesn't matter. Kaide still going to be good for it. And DFM are 1 away from sending this into overtime.
Pretty mad. The streaks they've been able to put together, but both teams have done this on their attacker side, where they just put together crazy stuff. I thought
How bad was T1 Sunset?
Kind of work against DFM for a second.
It was not great for sure. DFM had a pretty insane
because DFM gets the
map
first onto Munchkin. That trap that he's trying to set up is just a little bit too late. So here we go. Buzz run it back. Akame Seekers. Oh boy.
In the window, DH looking for the catch.
Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
Still able to find that value. Izu, however.
The problem is one of those trades is actually on a Phoenix ult.
The kill on Assassin gets them back in with a player advantage. The Seeker's quickly going to be cleared out as Buzz. Just giving up that space in front of B side, but they have to reposition.
This earlier anti-eco is really kind of... Well, actually, it's two anti-ecos, isn't it? Fuck.
Can they manage to jump this hurdle and get it into overtime? It's just Izu alone on the A side.
It's also the Bucky round towards C.
Been a beast.
The contact A, I think, is nice. The problem is they don't have smokes alive.
No smokes for this.
It's going to be very hard for them to deal with this heaven angle. They just have to double peek and win the duel.
Double face forward.
Oh my god, they dinked him through the wall. Timing peek misses.
Now he's got to back away.
One player stuck on site.
More wallbangs came in his direction, but Izu finding one, looking for a little bit more.
I mean, trades are not good when you're down numbers, obviously.
Reveal onto the final three, the plant. Able to get committed to no. Waited out.
Akame has dog after planning.
Akame now descended. Trailblazer.
I think timing peak spawn is so good.
Slow down this approach. This curveball's going to be sent Kaide fully blind.
He tried to play off angle.
All on Akame's shoulders. Finds one, finds a second, and he cannot find the third. So damn close. But Buzz will just narrowly come out on top. It's T1.
Very nice try.
Full in regulation.
I mean, they did get double pistol. There's a lot more question marks this map for DFM. It's a really nice try, though. The individuals on DFM are insane.
When T1 on that defender side was able to dig into those rounds where they just got aggressive, went for the hard reads, and it helps when you have the Phoenix ult there, too. Big difference maker. And a huge step up from Izu. 28 kills, almost touches 30. Nasty.
No, I just, yeah, I didn't.
I mean, it makes sense. Kaide wants to go to this off angle because that's where he got value before. You guys remember earlier when there was a smoke on heaven, he went here. The problem is they actually have a Phoenix flash left in the round, so the off angle does get punished. When you win defense pistol, chat, you can get operator online early. The problem is they didn't get operator online early. They didn't get operator online early. They had a lot of really like poor team play moments that could have helped them convert like at least one more round. And then T1 was exceptional on defense, if we're being completely honest. It felt like they always had them red. And this is just an insane flood from Izu. Man. I mean, this is just well played. Still great resilience, I agree. It was great resilience. They stayed mentally in it, even though they were down so much. Nearly made it all the way back.
DFM had
Down
us
for third
hoping
map.
there a little bit. They had that.
Yeah, they could have done it. They could have done it, but it's okay. Yeah, no operator fourth round, which is kind of crazy because May's usually buying. May's the type of player that usually buys third round operator. So to see no operator is kind of crazy. Then I think he eventually got it like round 8, but something happened where I think it was on this round that he's playing retake with operator, where like his entire team dies and he has to save. Then there's another round where he still has the operator, which I think was round 10 or maybe 11. Based on the fact the bomb exploded, probably around 11. Where it's like he didn't get value again with operator. And I mean, look at Izu, man. 28 and 17. Jeez.
is a little bit worrying that T1 really struggled to get this game done. DFM was seriously on the comeback train on that attacking side. I was impressed by their
What do you think went
tenacity
wrong for EG to choke
No,
the
for sure.
12-5 lead?
I felt like this
I mean,
map
they
could
just-
have ended a lot
they had
earlier.
so
and
many-
DFM just managed to start
so many
getting
man
the
advantages,
momentum
like,
back, right? We saw a lot of big moments as
they
you mentioned,
actually
from Akame,
literally
but big
needed to
moments from
convert just
Zikz
one.
as well, being able to, you know, pull in some clutches there and get some multi-kills too.
How many games
What
have you missed
done
for
with
stage
him and
2?
Where is the real Seth? This is
A
not
lot
the
of
guy I've
Pacific.
been watching.
I've missed 1 day of EMEA. I've missed most days of Pacific, to be honest. Yeah. Did C9 look better? A bit. They looked a bit better. Haven, they looked pretty good. And Loud had a pretty weak attack. Which I was expecting a lot more from Loud's attack, because Loud's attack has been notoriously very good. 8-4 here. I mean, bro, 7-5 on Summit attack is insane.
A lot of very,
This
very
round,
crazy.
this is all they bought.
Are you
was
gonna miss
these
another
4
full sense
headhunter
loss with a
bullets.
73
And
bomb
remember,
from
people,
Privy?
This game went
Yeah.
13-11. They needed every single round, and he
Yeah, I will
single-handedly
indeed be taking a
won
nap
this
after this one.
This is the power of Chamber.
100%. Like, they're
No,
nothing
I
in
just-
that round. That classics and Meteor takes matters into his own hands.
It is kind of interesting that
Not
Meteor
much else
buys
on the rest of
half
the map,
armor.
To be honest, the rest of the map was really dominated by Izu, but that is the power of T1 and this.
It is really interesting that he buys half armor.
That with a chamber can just
Meteor.
buy 4 headhunter bullets in your
Because
eco.
it's
After
so
a
in the meta
disappointing
currently
pistol
to buy
clutch
Marshall.
coming from Akame, on the side of T1, that would have been a bit
Ascent
disappointing to not pick up
remains.
that second half
Okay,
pistol,
well,
particularly
Ascent is
as
typically a very good
rounds
map
on the
for
defense
DFM.
in this current meta. It's hard to come by those
But it was
defensive
not a
rounds,
good map
so
the last time we
really,
saw
really
them
good
play it.
turnaround, and 100% in a 13-11 game where there's not much in it, very, very narrow margins. That round probably.
But surely
won the
they'll have a
game.
better
Yeah, we
performance
brought
here.
Izu
Surely.
also, who just had a big turnaround from what happened on the first map. Now going into this one, it was a completely different story.
They're playing
in
like
the
standard
best way
comp.
possible.
Okay, my big
So much
problem here
better.
is
We
I
were
think they're gonna
talking
get
about
owned
how
by
great his initiate stats
Cypher
were
Trips.
compared to his Neon stats, but he's trying to change that narrative with this game. Put him
Jet,
in a monstrous
Neon.
performance exactly when they needed it. You've just felt like he was all over the map. He was in your face.
Here's a
Wasn't
reminder in the
afraid to
comp.
bring up
Jet
the
Neon,
hooky, the
like this
shotgun,
combo is
all-
so owned by
everything he
Cypher.
could do to get the game across
They
the
have
line.
shocks to be able to break.
How many times he's
But if
catching
they
May
go
and Yatsuko
fast
off
and they don't
guard,
like
attack
contact,
into
take their
defensive
time,
side. He was honestly absolutely
against the
ripping
Cypher, it's
other
gonna be
team's
hard.
duelists
It
on
just
the
will.
timing. He's always sliding out, and you can see even here, like
This
the
round
execute.
saved
I mean, this honestly saved the game, but you can see the execute coming out from DFN, and he's playing in the perfect little pocket there. Map 1 to map 2. That is a massive step up.
Do you think
Yeah,
DFM can win map 3?
absolutely. Just
I
look
think I
at
read that
stats,
already,
they
but
don't
yeah.
lie at all, and I'm just so relieved that he's on my build diff team for today. I knew the map 1 couldn't have
Hold
been
on,
the
who
end
chose
of the
map
story
1?
for Izu, because he's such a fantastic player. We were talking earlier
Oh,
about
it's T1
he's
actually.
just one of those players, you put him on
T1
any role
chose
and he
Sunset,
can still
so
put up the numbers.
because DFM bans
And it's worth
last,
noting,
they actually
he
get
was
side
probably
choice
the-
T1.
He was the only one on this T1 team when they gave
So,
DFM that
Ascent will
first
probably
win.
be defense
He won't
start
have
for
been happy
T1.
about that.
Yeah.
If this matchup was personal for anyone on T1, it's gonna be Izu.
Yeah, for
How you
sure.
doing? I'm doing well.
It's
What up,
also like
Alberto?
because it's so close,
Zikz,
you can
I'm scared for
actually feel like
DFM.
Izu
It's okay.
gets
They can do it.
even more riled up
He went
as
picked attack.
the match goes on.
Voss?
Right? When it hits the overtime.
What are those
when it
guys
hits those
cooking?
very, very close rounds. He's one of those players that's unafraid
He
to
went
actually
picked attack?
step up and take matters into his own hands.
I
And
mean,
when you're on
okay.
a team like
I'm
T1,
down.
you need
Bro,
players
if I'm
like
on
this.
DFM, I'm so happy.
We get it to Ascent now, our
You're playing
third
a no
map
flash
in
comp,
this series.
Jet Neon.
I mean,
It's very similar
we go
to
Ascent and we
MIBR
think
match
about
today.
the recent scorelines.
Yes.
How can we
In case
not,
you guys did not
right?
see
You
the
look at
MIBR match,
T1s, and it's okay,
let's go
it's
take
very
a look.
typical T1, of course, are very dominant on Ascent. And you look at DFM, and I'm not feeling too
It's the exact same
happy or
comp that
confident
MIBR is
about us
playing.
on the DFM side.
This comp
both
is
T1
so
and DFM
good
have
on
lost in
defense.
OT or 24
'Cause you have
rounds in
insta
T1's
react
case, I
stun
believe
from
it
Neon.
was, against Paper X. That's
Like,
fine. You know,
they
you
didn't
can't
even really
measure
have
them
to
by
play
those
attack.
margins.
They won
For
attack
DFM,
pistol, and
the
then
one
EG is
against
forced to,
Farrell,
like,
I'm almost gonna say that's
you know,
a bit of
kinda,
a
like,
write-off. They attack into a
buy no
double
matter what
center
here.
comp deadlock cypher that
So they didn't
weren't,
even get like a real
necessarily
opportunity to
expecting.
play their double
It didn't didn't go
team.
well for them. So
Obviously, this isn't the same situation in terms of compositions today, but
I'm not going to write that game off. That's what I was super impressed
the
by.
DFM comp is very nice on defense.
KO on this map is very good. I think Ascent is a very comfortable
Look at T1's
map
attack win rate.
They were picking it over in Ho Chi
In terms of
Minh, and I
rounds,
think that
what
they're going to be
the?
rubbing their hands
61%?
together. This is the third map of the series.
And they will be starting on that attacker side. They got 10 rounds on that against Secret. I think they feel very comfortable here. So I think the onus is on DFM here. The questions are on the side of DFM.
That's kind
they
of
were playing
a worrying
with that
trend there.
Jet, Neon, and
All right, I'm going to go
Yatsu's
use the bathroom real
with
quick,
that
guys,
Neon, because
and run
I have
ads
to
so you don't
agree
get it during
with
the game.
casters.
Thank you for
I was so
watching.
impressed by his
I'll be right back.
and wholly underwhelmed by his Neon.
Yeah, he has to hard entry a lot of the time and create a lot of space on that Neon. He's had very slow starts on Ascent included. I think in the Paper X game at one point he was double or triple negative and he recovered his performance quite a lot. But a part of that is just due to the position he's put in playing the Neon in the DFM system. And I think you saw similar kind of, I guess, growing pains, you could call it. There's probably a better way to put that on that last map against T1. It felt like Izu completely diffed him on the Neon. Doesn't seem like it's a super comfortable agent for him. So I'm a little bit worried if he's going to lock that in again here for Ascent.
Yeah, and it's also because it's DFM Super Week. You know, we talked about that endurance coming from back-to-back matches and everything, and you almost wonder if they've exhausted a lot of things from their playbook.
Yeah.
And for a player like Yatsuko, which he's like, we can call him a rookie-ish in Pacific, definitely like compared to Izu in terms of having matches on this kind of scale.
Yeah.
Yatsuko is still getting his dipping his feet into this duelist
I mean,
side.
if he's just going to be a role player on the Neon, that's fine. But Mei on a Jet has to frag.
Oh,
if your
that
Neon's
is
creating
right.
space and, you know, running in, dying and things like that, you're setting up the rest of the team. Then if Mei is not going to play Waylay, like fine, he has a bad performance on the Waylay the first map, but they smashed the other team and he played his role perfectly. But last map, he didn't put up many numbers on the Jet. This has to be a big game for him if Yatsuka's just going to be a kind of space-creating Neon and an entry force.
Yeah, I mean, I think you made an excellent point about it being their Super Week, because I would love for them to change away from that comp. I think normally after a performance like they had against Farrell, they would be inclined to look at it, but they haven't had time. They are coming in with exactly the same composition. Yatsuka on that Neon and Mei on that Jet. Those are two players that we want to see pop off if DFM are going to get it done here.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to have anywhere near as bad of a game, though. They started attacking side, as I said, into a Cypher deadlock that they weren't prepared for, and they've been able to see what T1 is going to be able to do on this map, but I still favor T1 here. I still rate T1 starting out on the attacking side. They're used to picking this map. They're used to being in this position, and I think they're going to be feeling pretty confident they can get this one done.
Yeah, the rosters may be completely different, but it's a question now that's very, very valid to ask. If indeed history can repeat itself, can the DFM take down T1, or does T1 close this out? We're going to pass it to our casters to take us into Ascent, over to Achilles and Paper Thin.
Thank you very much. Here we go. A final map to decide who's walking away victorious between T1 and DFM. All comes down to this. I mean, DFM the whole way throughout have shown that they still have
No, I
that
don't
fight.
vape.
They pushed it to the
I
limit.
don't
Couldn't
vape.
quite make it to overtime on Haven. Still can spare their previous
do not
flushes
vape.
here with
Trust.
a strong start on Ascent.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this feels like
Using
it
the
has to
bathroom,
be a
getting water.
very sturdy defender side for DFM.
It's just a joke.
I mean, you're hoping for 8-9 rounds somewhere in that vicinity.
Even if you
Give
do,
yourself
it's
a
okay.
good
It's just a
shout.
bad habit. I
That
don't.
attacker side
I don't
has
vape.
issues, as we saw against Farrell. Let's have to see. They're going to stick with Yatsuka on the Neon.
It's a
Gonna need to
common
have
joke
a lot more
made in
impact. I guess the good
watch
news is
partiers.
Izu won't be on the Neon, but I don't care what Izu's on.
Changes
he's
the
gonna
prediction?
be-
Oh.
Still deadly.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Does not matter. The other good news, I suppose, for the side of
Okay,
DFM
sorry,
is
no
you don't have a
prediction.
deadlock to worry about.
We're too
That
late.
gave them a lot of
We didn't
problems.
have a mod here. No Gamba.
Little less
Sorry.
to be
Okay,
concerned about
let's
in
go.
that regard. The KO flashes and the knife going to be annoying, but
A very, very,
Honestly,
very
I
important
think
defensive
impactful.
pistol here.
you get the spot there on Akaide.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they're.
For this
Oh no, they're.
mid-hit. Meanwhile, DFM spotted on the cross. But they're
Okay,
ready.
okay, okay, okay. We'll take that.
We'll be able to find that opener. Munchkin
We
dead.
broke our setup because we thought it was going to be a B flood scenario.
Inside of B lobby. Meanwhile, slow scale forward from Buzz. We have to take this contact fight against Sess, who sends out the paranoia over towards
Sess
three.
is so committed here.
Gonna be exchanged, and Sess
Excuse
still
me.
gonna be able to find one.
Down A.
Buzz will be able to take him down, but it's a player advantage, and that's
That's
the
bomb.
spike in the hands of Meteor.
Okay,
Going up in towards
that's a little
window.
funny.
And now they have to refight their way forward. TH is gonna be good for one, but oh, T1 have certainly made this a hell of a lot more difficult than it needed to be. Swing in and Akame, that should just
Honestly, we just need to stall time for Kaide.
Down, anticipating this swing. While he will be able to find the shoulder shot, he cannot get the kill.
Okay.
Another
I migrated
pistol in
to
the
Twitch
hands
6.
of
Are you happy?
4-1 in that regard.
Welcome, bro.
This
Welcome to
is
Twitch.
One of the nice things about
Your
having
messages will probably get read a lot faster here.
Pivot quickly to other
I won't
sides of the
lie.
map. You get this first kill. Cess, I don't know what is going on. That is ridiculous.
Is that good? Not really.
Able to fill in there
Spike
nicely.
at your
opener.
side of
And that spike down
of garden.
Such an awkward spot.
Kind of funny.
Nice.
Please, Zikz, don't take that kick
It's
deal.
Very tricky.
I don't have a
for
kick
T1
deal.
To recover that. And okay, DFM continues to be good in pistols.
May be overwhelmed. Can't quite align that shot. Akame
Fuck,
spotted
man.
out of the 0-point toss.
Scoping in with Marshall is such a bait.
T1 to go up the pace, and I mean, can they actually manage to do this again? It would be the third time that they
Meteor
closed
has
out
half armor again, by the
this
way.
eco round. Kaide has managed to wrap his way forward into the site. Flash is going to be flying, and Akame from both still going to be good here. Finds one, the drop down from Buzz.
Fortunately, this Bulldog gun is so good.
Munchkin, yeah, good for another kill, can certainly make this costly, but I don't
It's
see
so
much.
good at killing these players that are on 100
Sprint
HP.
it
No
down.
way.
Does manage to clean it up, but then gives the angle over.
Akame have saved us so hard here.
2-0 start, so they avoid complete
Jeez,
catastrophe.
man.
This is still very good from T1.
I'm starting to wonder if DFM
What is your
went
go-to
to the
breakfast?
EDG school of anti-ecos.
I
I mean, it hurts that May just misses that first shot. He
Like
has been
overnight oats?
uncharacteristically whiffy today.
guess.
He's usually just good for 3 or 4 in that spot. You would normally feel like, but today he is really off. Good thing for DFM. Akame has been
Zikz seems like an egg kind of guy.
ridiculously good. But
I
you can
used
see he's
to.
frustrated
I
with
used
that
to have
round.
eggs
He's
all the
not
time.
happy with how that all
I haven't had
shook
eggs
out.
in a while, actually.
I
For
mean,
no
it's hard to
particular
beat.
reason.
Similarly, need to have just as impressive of a performance in this one if they want to convert opponents, let alone get a significant amount of damage on the T1.
I wonder what the thought process is here. This looks like an anti from
Long
T1.
in the hands of Yatsuka, not really given an opportunity here as DH just going to be playing back, watching from Gelato.
It looks like an anti of like, they know that
Not gonna spawn anything either.
May likes to like push aggro B main on
He wants
Ecos
to
or
challenge
something.
This. I think they saw him. Yeah, Meteor was ready.
Okay.
I just got a glimpse of the shoulder around the corner there. So that's going to be orbs funneled into Munchkin.
Be interested to know why they had that approach.
Does avoid complete catastrophe. and follow
Okay,
up
2
wallbang
players on,
attempts.
2 players
Not gonna
off.
be able
T1 does well
connect, but
to.
look at this, the lurk in from DH.
Wait, they've
He is calling
left.
it.
They've flashed
There you
leaving,
go.
but they
This has
inserted
been opened
Meteor.
up, but now the pivot's going to start, and Meteor, oh, he's going to get on this insert.
Oh my god.
And that's a hell of a lot of respect being shown. Doesn't want to swing that corner. Knows that May can absolutely
They've
sit him
lurked
down.
up everywhere.
It would be a weapon given
That's a
over.
very
That's
big
what
kill.
I'm talking about. May is able to find a hell of a shot. Izu asleep at the wheel. I mean, he should have been able to spot out the hat.
Spike
It won't
planted.
fall, but it's going to be DH to go ahead and keep them in this one at 0 point. Maybe a bit of false info. Doesn't actually get the connection here onto May, but now on this arrival, T1, decent disconnected positions, and should be safe to close this.
Yeah, this should be.
Okay, and you can see that May has very, very, very intentionally saved for this operator. It's 3,700. He's in a silent jump on the top gen. W.
Now here.
For those that don't know, it is one of the YouTube shorts I've made. Oh, wait, whoa. Hold on.
Another.
Before I talk anymore, okay.
We'll have
It is one of the
angle.
YouTube shorts I made. If you silent jump top gen,
One, deny the
you
bonus
get a
conversion.
bunch of
Doesn't
one-way
get
angles
a lot
into
closer
these
than you would've
Hell
thought.
players. The Hell players can't see top
Players
gen at
alive,
all,
carrying those
but
weapons
you can
forward.
see their
Yeah, kinda
feet like clear as day.
You know, for DFM, how concerning this late insert from DH is.
Look at how
Or if that's
off-angle
just kind of,
focused the
well,
meta is.
We were on the bonus anyway. We were overcommitting to those rotates. We dropped 5 guns.
Are you surprised no teams do the
4
say 400
guns.
on pistol?
Who cares?
So Jet can have round 3
We
up.
gambled and DH. You know,
Yeah,
took
we were kind of
advantage
the
that,
only
so
team to
what?
do it quite literally in the last like 3
They're gonna
years.
try to shore up the
So
defenses a little bit.
I'm not like too surprised,
DFM,
but I
one
do
round
think that
advantage
it's
off
pretty
the hands of
important.
May, and he gets an
for
opening
people to
shot.
recognize that it
Let's
is
listen
good.
now. The comms because of the rest of the round.
It's because the game is changed so much by operator.
止まったそばとケイ置いたそばケイ置いた正面向いたよ向いた
俺フラ俺アンブラ俺アンブラ
最終ビンゴだったフラッシュ1個ない
最初ビンゴだったオッケー俺ビミンチ埋めとくわ
一緒前目
赤目
一緒前
知らないくらい
俺も
だったね
一緒俺も
飛ばす
一人
出てきてるよ
ナイス
ナイス。
メイン残ってたかも。
Spike
メイン
down
早見
mid.
取れてる俺ら。手を取れてる。はい。これこの入り見とか、ここ見とか俺。これ。セロは。見てる。
Running low.
And it's a comms blessing. DFM.
A
well
rare
suited to go
comms
ahead and
blessing.
Close this out. Barring Izu getting a 1v4.
Can the meta ever not be off-angle focus? Is it not
Izu in
just
a tough
strong?
Position, only as a guardian.
Well, if the meta has more utility,
Really, they're considering
Off angles
trying to
lose
I was
value.
wondering about a recoverable gun, and they're
if there's
considering
double
that one
initiator in the
that's
meta,
an
you'll
A-main.
just naturally
They just pinged it out, so I think that's where he's going to be heading.
have less off-angles.
He'll be coming in.
30
For example, if it's in like
behind him, they have to be
Silva KO,
on
like
angles here. I mean, he has zero idea what's going on.
if
around
it was
the map.
Silva KO every map, then I think that people would be much more like
I mean, easiest approach from here is just
willing to use utility on every angle. But T1 is like a pretty contact-heavy team.
stay tucked away here at the box.
10 seconds left.
So the DFM, I don't know if it's DFM prep or if they just like off-angling in current meta. It is correct to do so. Off-angling is just broken.
Whether it's a kill or a death, and Izu now.
The funny thing is they're quite literally playing Silva KO.
Swings back into the open, grabs the gun.
Wow. He's actually killed him as well.
3-1, and nothing carried over for this.
If there's util dump, there's no off-angles. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I think
If
some of the
everywhere
good
you go
things
you
here
have like
for
an answer with utility,
DFM,
then
that's huge.
off-angles
May
are just
looking really
obviously not
sharp.
going to exist. Then it'll become
And
more like
Sass
timing
is-
peaks and
Apparently taking
other kinds of play.
some kind of lesson.
Finally gets a gun and
He
ASAP
is
dies, yeah.
A different beast entirely.
As soon as he picked it up, he gave away the audio cue. Instantly punished.
They're doing aim training videos. Maybe he's done some private sessions.
No kidding. That is just bananas. Well, a little bit of info there. So DFM
Okay.
is kind of
Eyes on Meteor here.
reinforced
He's
that
the one with the
B
hero
side off
rifle.
of that spot. This is all a
And
pick from
he has enough money
T1.
technically
So
to
tough to read right now.
go for a
Sass
T side
will
off.
put up the smoke, but you have to double layers.
if he wants it for next round.
On the trips, high low to catch Meteor on the entry. If he
DFM
was to go
redemption
for
arc?
that.
Perhaps.
An orb tap is tap as well. Grab.
Yeah, the thing is
4-2-1
about
is gonna
hero
be
rifles,
another
chat,
pivot, so they're
is
really trying to toy with the map, and it's
I don't
working
remember the
quite
exact
nicely.
stats,
DFM has
but
had the wrong
the
read
full
both of these
classic or
rotates.
like sheriff bandit kind of round had a very low win
So,
rate. It was
will it
like
matter?
25% or something like
Great
this.
question.
May.
But as soon as you add one hero rifle,
Meteor with
the win rate went
rifle.
up like to 40%
That's scary.
instantly. So having just one gun in the round can make such a big difference. Because you can control the duels that you take.
Yeah, missing a little bit there.
Connecting.
This
Yeah.
ult line is way lower value
Taken
than
by T1.
the one from
Nice
here.
pops and up and over from May. Quick little peek.
It's late.
It is going to be a full B retake. The fact that it's all close range fights from here is
Pretty doable.
terrifying.
For T1, to be honest.
It is very doable.
It absolutely is. I think you'd love to have a
I wanna
kill
see
here from
4
this
through
position.
lane.
Okay, I was going to say to send that null command, but now we'll just send it all the
Very
same. Try to
good,
get rid of
very
those
good.
knives. The operator's still going to be good to find the damage. Flash up over the top, and Izu now going to be taken down. It's DH.
GH with 2.
That bandit
Munchkin with
winging out,
1.
but has to do it all. And it's a decent attempt from him, but in the end, the
Yikes.
round still goes the way of DFM as they move up 4-1, and they get the null command out.
Pretty humorous to watch all of the T1
Eco ult, I
players
mean, it felt
scrambling
kind
to
of
pick up
doable.
Meteor's
I don't even
vandal
blame
after
Munchkin
he
for
died,
eco
though.
ulting, but
Just watching them all
it is a bit of a waste in the end,
trying
yeah.
to get it back into their hands.
Inverse hot potato.
It is. Because watch, the gun actually drops into the site. They're all just trying to get it.
Like a pack of seagulls. Mine?
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 Mine? DH, nasty with that bandit.
In the end, DH actually almost made it doable.
The Disney head that she is.
That's true. She'll appreciate that reference. I can't believe I know that. How do I even know that?
It's Finding Nemo.
Is it? Is that what it's from? I actually couldn't remember what it was from. I just knew it.
Well, that's the age.
It's true. I probably haven't seen that movie since I was 20?
Nice.
That gives you an
Good
indication
shock.
of how old I am.
Yeah.
Clear the drone, but that shouldn't be too intriguing.
Does he have-
from the side
does he
of
have another
DFM.
shock?
You haven't
I think
seen
he
any
did.
follow-up.
I think he
There
shocked
wasn't
the
like
trip.
a duelist kind of out ahead, even though T1 has already showed
Does
you
have
that
one
they're
more
willing to
trip,
show
though.
a duelist early to try to get you to overcommit to something. Drone identified.
Hopper
T1
spotted
actually-
toward B.
He wants to challenge in that direction.
T1's calling is
Way to the
so
dark.
good, man. Look, they're calling straight into the weak
nice
side
for
here, chat.
T1, but
Even though the upper's here,
reading
they're
into
calling
this a little bit.
straight to B.
This is widely gonna be relying
Timing
on
peak might
this
be nice.
Cypher
It's being
set.
held.
Have a DH, hell of a
Trade
shot
is
to be found.
insane
May
by
gonna be
Akame.
good, but Akame quick to trade one back.
No way.
Akame just
What a
surges
crazy
forward,
guy
finds
play.
there the kill as Buzz will fall.
Oh, they spotted him.
Yeah, and the TP has to be canceled there by
Ooh.
Sess. Slide up from Yatsuka, able to find kill onto Meteor. It's a 2v2
I actually missed it. Did Sess's Omen ult get cancelled, or did he self-cancel it?
Not something that can really be relied on. Jump up and over the top. He's still watching for that market approach. And just none the
This is
wiser.
so
Space has been
awkward.
given
This
up.
is
And now,
so insanely
given that they've
awkward.
kind of traded places and given the side over. the
Smoke
Hunter's
stick is
Fury
good,
suddenly is back
by
on
the
deck.
way. There's no dart, but they do have soul
Once
ults.
again, oh, he's bottled the first.
No,
Sees
he's
the
knife
second,
out.
and kinda desperately tries to get into the smoke, but cannot. 4K from the IGL. As T1 will find their second round.
Yeah, again, this is really good stuff from T1's macro.
T1's macro is.
Really
I
outrageous.
mean, it's
DFM
just
in a
such
lot
a
of
good
these
read.
rounds. They can get their economy going. I think this actually could be a pretty close half. I like the way Akame plays that. He's like, I know Meteor's going up and over. I'm going to catch the players behind him off guard. Almost comes up big, but
When there's no noise actively happening on the map,
nasty work.
taking this timing to re-peek B main
Interesting
is
read and interesting
terrifying.
post-plant setup that
If there's noise like
trick
in
for
mid,
that.
anywhere, or on A main, doing this is like
Sheriffs in a
pretty
rifle.
good because it's on
Otherwise,
weak side.
I feel like this is a big
But because it's like you don't really know exactly where people are on the map and there's no active noise,
Shrugging that off and
you have to kind of accept that you can be getting held from an off angle.
he's found May.
Bro, Akame is
Akame will
so
win the fight at
confident.
B-main. Nothing more behind this.
Like, Akame is actually... He's so
Will
good.
scatter away.
He's been consistently off angling all day long,
almost into another null command.
getting permanent value.
One away. Could get it out if they pass the
He just makes
spike
insanely
over
good
to him. If they're
decisions.
gonna give it to Meteor, maybe, I don't know, but
It's so
do have the odds
oppressive
watching
to
here
play
from
against
Kaide
a
scooping up off
Sova
of
player
May's body.
that's willing to off angle you this
Trying to
much.
clear any potential trips forward. Bottom of the one, Kaide looking for the re-swing.
This is a pretty
Meteor
good
goes to the
setup.
up
I
and
mean,
over, and
we have smoked
Surly
herself, but it's a
relayed this, but Buzz
upshot
still
on good
gonna be
timing.
calling the
Claims the
timing.
smoke
Meanwhile,
against the
push up into
Sheriff.
Smoke test finds Meteor.
Meteor.
And
What?
T1, it
the-
just feels like they are disrespecting it every twisted turn. Munchkin will be
Spam
able to
with
get a fadeaway
Vandal.
kill. Suppress on the two.
Whoa, that
Three
was a
players remaining on the side
crazy,
of DFM.
crazy decision for Meteor.
And I mean, Yatsuka, yes, he's got an operator, but he also has an overdrive.
Could be no. It could be no commanded.
We'll just send that out nice
Bro, I
and early
swear
as the board
Munchkin
gets
just
broken.
used this.
Izu, however, has to do a hell of a lot.
Big trade.
We'll be able to find the first.
I mean, that's a lot of audio.
Munchkin now try to win it, but there's
Well
the
played.
swing.
It's kind of
No chance
easy.
to bleed
Munchkin's
out.
just running
Instantly
around.
Dead. And there's DFM
He's just running around, so it makes it so
maintaining
easy for both of them to
this
play.
lead Up by 3 once again.
It's just a couple
Close Zikz, my
individual
glorious king. What
moments.
odds do you give the tier 2
kinda
teams
make the
going into
difference.
champs?
Kaide in particular.
I only know about
decides
quite
to
literally
dodge the
just
drone, wait it out,
M80.
and then
So I have no
shoot
idea.
a rando into the
I
smoke.
think M80 will be probably like
I don't think
top
he's
6
Maybe
in
Meteor
Americas. It's because of the
I don't
reload
think
timing
Meteor
from
saw- I
Neon
don't
that he
think he
goes through
saw
that
Buzz
smoke.
when the
Did you guys
smoke
see?
was
Oh, no, he
either.
did not.
Yeah.
That's why Meteor went for that. He heard the Sheriff
Full
reload
blind,
on
all
the
timing.
cap player, and he assumed he was the only one.
That's
It's a
gonna be
pretty
timeout call now for
damn
T1.
big
That's
risk
gonna
for
be a tough
Meteor.
timeout. I mean, I think in a lot of these
Considering
rounds,
that they're against
T1 has had
Anti-Eco.
better macro, to be honest. It's just
Maybe he
here's a
didn't
sense.
realize they're on
It's tough to
Anti-Eco,
be
given that there was like an operator in play,
attackers
but
on this map, but
better than Sen or not?
you know, beyond
I
that,
actually,
these
funny
egos
enough, have them
combined
rated
so by
around
ego.
the level that I
One
see
of the
Sen playing right now.
Critical things, though, is
I would
Meteor's
love to
scoreline.
see M80
Yeah,
versus
1
Sen.
and 7.
It is not been good, especially when you compare to the other outings that he has had on Jet. He has found that impact. He has looked clean. At the moment, though,
Should sprints be on toggle as you rarely need to make
quietly
noise? No.
getting picked apart every time he tries to go on these entries.
It's been tough for the Jets in general.
Better or not is the question.
But
I actually have
yeah,
no
Meteor,
idea.
I mean, especially how
I mean,
good
the
he was
problem that I
in
have
the
like
first two
rating
maps on
M80 is that
Chamber.
M80's map pool
Thought,
used to be
okay.
like Pearl is their best map.
This might just be his day. Might be one of
So
those
Pearl's not part of the
performances
pool,
we're used
and
to seeing
Fracture
from
is
a
also a good map for them.
player who's
Fracture's
got
not part of the pool.
caliber to win MVPs at global events. But
I'm scared for DFM.
see, couple sheriffs, a bandit.
I think it's
You're gonna
fine,
get
honestly.
So many alts, and you have the blades.
They're in a
low
pretty
key.
good spot here.
Meteor has to go big. They're gonna do that high.
I think when they swap sides is when it's going to be the most scary.
They want
But
to
I mean,
deny
they
that
do
dash
they do
entry.
still need to kind of, you know,
Just might not come that way.
do as much damage as they can here. Try to win out the half.
They're gonna get the spot on the meteor.
If they can 10-2 and put T1 into like a death spiral of buys, I mean, that's a very big pick as well. Yo, Meteor is 1-8 right now, by the way. That is an important player to shut down.
Fakes it. Oh my God, Kaide! Well, that's about the cleanest volley of 3 kills that you're gonna find.
Guys, we are here for the Akame Kaide show.
Actual Aim Labs routine right there.
These two have been
Flawless round.
unreal today.
6-2.
Unreal.
Oh man, show me that again.
Unreal,
and slow
man.
it down.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Move on. Don't care.
4 bullets. Yep.
So sick.
Oh,
Good Lord.
disgusting.
Love these casters. Same.
Huge.
He's found his foothold yet again. Certainly was wobbly the last several outings for DFM, but
If he finds his form,
Achilleos, for those that don't know, is actually
DFM's favored.
one of the
ooh, May.
League of Legends
Forward into
casters.
that.
He's trying to show.
While
he's
I was
trying to
part of
bait.
League of
This
Legends.
is all the bait for this
Yeah.
B
So I actually
setup,
knew Achilleos from a long time ago.
but it didn't kind of work.
Yeah, they're stacked on Cat at the moment.
Did you guys see May get scanned by that dagger? I wonder if he did that intentionally. I mean, he definitely...
He's going to be situated in DH. Well,
I mean,
good for 1 in mid, but
in the end, it
number
was
1, May
intentional.
on the repeat will find Meteor. He's dead again.
It's a pretty important round. Are they going to play the full retake?
Try pop some pressure around the back towards Gelato.
May is
DH
towing the line
disconnected
here.
From the rest of the team as they go into a 3v4. Just has to give up the space. Waits down some of the util. Now can go for the plant. Shock darts are gone, but door is quickly going to be broken.
Blind hits both.
Paranoia sent Buzz having to tuck away. Munchkin going to be good for 1.
Oh my god,
They're
it's
gonna be
so
finished on
scary,
the
bro.
outskirts. Attention kind of getting scattered around a little bit.
That's
Shock dart out
dead.
from Nizu.
Fuck,
Will
it's
find
2v2.
1. On the drop down, Buzz finding the dink, gets the spray down. The double headshot for the kill, but it's Cess. Ping revealed. Running a little bit lower on time. Needs to win this fight versus Buzz. Can't quite make
The
it
crouch
happen.
from Buzz actually saved him.
Buzz will hold his own, and T1 will get
Did he
themselves
cast
a third
OGN? I
round
think so,
win.
yeah.
None of it feels easy.
No.
Overwatch
it's
as well,
a big
yeah.
gamble from DFM. DH trying to play off of a timing there. May doing a decent job slowing things down, but
Man, that's
this
such
entry
an
gets
awkward
completely
retake,
cut
man.
apart.
Like, Yatsuka's stuck at
Yatsuka
dice.
completely on an island, and they can't get him the help they need because May goes
He's
down
stuck
to
at
heaven.
dice, but he's worried about main, but he shouldn't be worried about main, to be honest. Akame is just like, Akame has no job other than to hold main.
Beautiful work.
Yeah, big round from him.
Akame is like stuck heaven. Like, all he can do is hold the smoke forever.
Otherwise, it's another one
They
that
should do
ends
whatever
up
they
away
can
from
to
him.
just try to take a good duel here. But I think he's so
Right now, I
pressured
think
by this
for
main
all
player.
T1, it's a lot to compensate when Meteor is getting shut down the way that he is. Oh, and May. Oh, whips the shot! Critical misstep is Munchkin. Able to find it.
That is
Can't
not
afford that.
good.
Cage out, camera's there. That's going to be the neural theft invested.
He dead?
Looking for that punish,
Whoa.
but yes, Cess lucky to be alive. PP's out.
Still
Spot the
looking
reposition.
like it could be a good round.
Smoke going to be sent. Paranoia flying through. Meteor, I mean, no cursory check over to the side, but it's fine, I guess. Buzz has the coverage.
Buzz actually TP'd next to him.
Kind of spammed down to 5. T1. This will be the first time that they're able to get themselves some consecutive round
Gonna be a
wins.
save.
As looks like DFM.
Yeah, it's man.
already, yeah,
I wonder why he doesn't hear
resigns to
the
go on the
Omen
save.
TP next to him.
Got no money on
Do you think he
Kaide.
has
No,
like
but it will be
high
recovered.
in-game comms? Like you want to have 100
yeah,
game
by the way,
volume
Munchkin has his
and
ult
like
again.
30-ish
And
in-game
he's been
comms?
building these up.
Consistently.
Yeah, I mean, he's
I know a lot of pro
players.
players actually
Yeah,
have like
really.
their teammates
It's been
volume
multi-kills
like
plus
very
consistent
loud, like
work leading
100.
over to him.
So like
See, it's
whenever
really
your
part of the
teammates
game plan.
talk,
Shuts
you
down
actually
that
can't
Neon
hear exactly what's happening in game, but
nicely, so
it's so important
sense to
to,
me.
you know, it's like even with the Omen buff,
again,
or the Omen nerf rather,
it's like these
where it makes it
rounds
much more
sometimes
obvious
just
where they
come down
TP
to,
too. He still didn't hear
is
him
one player
TP
going to do the
next.
thing they need to do. This round it was May. He needs to hit that op shot. He doesn't. That's
Japanese Valorant is up.
because that's so many gaps in your defense.
Yeah, it was definitely doable. It was definitely doable on
Has
Haven.
not looked like himself.
Oh, up to 4
I'm
now
just
on this
worried about
attack.
it
I mean,
getting out of
T1
control. That was like a
needing
pretty
5.
important shot for May.
Oh, not like that. We're doing him dirty. Ooh, unfortunate.
I mean, Giving away 4 is not the end of the world.
DH getting stressed out here.
Timeout.
This has got to be DFM's timeout.
Or he's not focusing on sound cues when he sees a person is looking for a fight. Potentially.
I think
But a lot of your instincts are like fully locked in based on like
God.
when pro players play Valorant, they're not
Yeah, those two in
intentionally thinking about a lot of decisions.
quite scary.
They just kind of play, if that makes sense. So a lot of what you practice is your intentional decision making.
But I'm very impressed.
And
with T1
when you get into a
overall on
server,
this
you just
Packers
kind of
side.
react to situations that are
4 to 6 is fine on a side. Like,
happening around
again,
you.
These
Maybe the
next
neon
two
wall
rounds are
sound
almost
blocked
must
it?
win
I don't
for
think so.
DFM, you would think. Just based
I think
on
that
what we've
Omen
seen.
TP has priority over it. It's like
But,
way louder.
What we
Is that the scanner?
I hear different people say you can or
Could be,
can't
yeah.
hear where the new Omen TP goes. Have you
But,
tested it? Yes.
based on what we've seen from DFM,
Where you land,
like
it's
these are
extremely
must-win
obvious.
unless they've been able to in a day, you know, workshop.
It's extremely obvious where you land with the
It's a
Omen TP.
slight-
Really wants T1 to win.
There's a slight disconnect between the two.
Yeah,
I think they might be cheering for different teams.
could be. Well, let's see what the idea is here for DFM. They're gonna try another mid.
Like as long as you're close enough range. Was it impossible beforehand? It was just not
May's gonna hold
as
the line.
loud.
Still has that op.
Okay, the big benefit here is that May still has op.
Recovered or bought.
Because that's going to make things complicated. I like the angle choice here by May.
They rotated to B lobby. We're able to find.
So now he can hold the cross.
Speaking of the off,
Boom.
well, this time it's not going to miss.
It's just
He's giving him a little bit of a freebie.
off
Now
angle
it's
as
got
well.
on
Okay,
high.
beautiful.
Will
We need to get 8 here
Let's get it down.
for sure.
DFM
If we can, 8 is
locking up a
insane.
lead for the half.
Bro, Meteor is iced
This is
right now.
certainly
He is
their
1 in
7.
10.
So whatever was discussed during the timeout, it worked.
Well, one of the things is just a little bit of change of position. It's adding an extra layer to Cess's position.
Are you still live from the MIBR match? No.
He's been tucking into that.
I took
corner
like
quite
I took a nap.
by himself. So
I'm gonna go back
when
to
T1
sleep
swinging that
after
corner,
this
they're
series.
looking for Cess to be where he is. The problem is Yatsuka's up on the box up high. They're not ready for that at all. So that's just a little bit of a
And then
conditioning adjustment.
I'll probably watch
If I can
Zeta
actually
tomorrow.
play this, they do have money.
30 seconds left.
Catching KC versus TL? 100%. I will be.
Pretty cool alts coming online, but
Nice hello.
swing the corner.
Yeah, I'll be watching
Realizing
EMEA. I'm gonna take a nap
absolutely
after
have
this.
a flawless round for DFM.
Round.
Carrying over everything now in the last round of the half. T1.
I'm skipping the second series here
7 to 5
for
and
Pacific.
avoid that 8-4 scoreline because again, I mean the Pistols have not been going their way. Got
Wow.
thrifty wins after dropping them, yes, but
Once again, if you guys had to go back and look at every single one of these duels that happened throughout the
Sure.
series, I guarantee you probably
A
like
big round.
60% of them are off-angle kills off of contact. Off-angles are so OP in this meta, and it's a large part of the reason why Akame is getting so much value.
It's Munchkins that no command.
Because he's like
so
bold
annoying
enough to actually
on this
play
map.
the off-angle even as a Sova.
There he goes.
okay, they're gonna try to up the
This is a
pace, but the spike is
great,
being
great
brought over
setup.
towards B
Great
main.
position to be in.
Trying
Wait, somebody
to
needs to
make
break
it
his
clear, though.
drone.
But Munchkin will be left on the floor, kiting out, panning forward. Buzz dead. May re-peaks. DH. Oh, getting involved is easy.
No, hey,
So much work to be done.
spamming me. Spamming me
No
through the
real
wall.
chance.
Beautiful.
Meteor.
Guys, the reason why this is good is because the drone either comes to punish our Sova,
as DFM
or it comes through market
up by 4 at the half.
to punish the
There you go.
upper.
That's the main.
The upper
that you've been
holding
looking
this
for.
or this is always
those
getting a
op
kill.
shots to connect.
Watch how free this is.
Pivotal moments too, and a great push and pull.
It's a nice
here.
shot, to be
Kaide
fair.
stepping
He
right
actually
into the
went
mix.
wide across angle.
Crosshairs right where they need
But
to
it's like
be.
it's so easy for May to farm here as an upper
Switches
because you
sides,
bait the
deals
drone
with
out in the
easy.
round. There's no good
Rounded.
solution on a B split to
Dunzo.
deal with an upper that's already on site.
Poor in the,
No,
Take
no,
one,
no,
take 8-4, yeah.
I mean,
For
good
sure.
God.
Time.
From what we were seeing,
And once
Mark
again,
even coming into this match, like,
winning the
Space
pistol
jammed the hell out of
puts them
Meteor.
at 10-4.
Hold
That's
the
like a
basketball
nice
real
spot to
quick. While you
be.
have a basketball, don't worry about it.
Couldn't a meteor be
Sap his
hot
powers.
at Zikz?
He is the Monstars now.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
I mean, he is.
But today it
pretty
is a
well.
bit cold.
Again, if you look
How big is
across
the
this
skill
series,
difference
it
between the
just feels
best
like
player
if
from
he
the
had been
best
kind of
team
playing
and the
to his
worst player from the
normal
worst team?
level, you feel like this
Oh,
would have
probably
been a 2-0 for
fucking
DFM.
insane.
I mean, they look great on Sunset regardless. And a lot of DFM fans showing their support.
Are you gonna sleep tucked like a bed bug
T1 fan
tonight?
there wants the 2-1.
Boss?
Probably had to change the sign after the first half. Most of those start out as 2-0.
Zikz, we beating the flat chat guarantee?
no.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's go.
Ooh, very nice.
That is really good. That's incredible.
Can win, can win.
The art today has been
Will
best
win.
here. That is for sure.
T1
Some sick
finds
art, yeah.
Devour. Right now they're getting devoured.
Well, if they
Don't
win
let
this
the
pistol,
calm lurks bite.
There's a chance.
Please,
They are
no.
moving
Sure.
over to
Actually,
the
we get to
defender
watch
side,
calm
but
tomorrow.
for sure.
I mean, you need
Best
to
design
see
Valorant map?
activation from Meteor.
Yes, that I agree with. You would think if you can get him into that op quickly too,
Oh, I would have to think about that one.
it's going to be a big difference in his half performance.
I think Haven's
That's
pretty
not
good.
clear.
Abyss
That's
is a
off the
crazy calm. Somebody ban that guy.
Just a bit outside.
3 players inside of B lobby, and this is where DFM are starting to pivot.
I think the fact that Haven came out and has never been changed is that's got to be
assume
like
gets
insanely
cleared with the
impressive.
recon, I pray. Or else
Lotus?
they're
No,
gonna walk
I don't
into
like
the
Lotus's
recon.
seaside. I think Lotus's seaside is like one of the worst designed bomb
no.
sites actually.
Everyone's leaning back.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Tech?
Let's go, baby.
No one's died, so we should be able to.
Okay, it's not like a lag out scenario though. Guys? Guys? No, we can't go a single day without tech pause?
That's right.
Guys, I need a nap after
Never
this.
be as good as us.
No.
We're going to be experiencing a
Look at May. Hands up.
technical
Caught.
turbulence. So please just fasten your seatbelts and be patient with us. Thank you.
Split when it first came out was like actually so bad.
Yep.
Do you guys remember how bad Split was?
I still blame.
They had to
Elton
change
guy, but
so much about Split to be able to make it like
It's always his fault.
pretty normal.
Well, not much to talk about there.
It's going to be a big round win for T1.
The narrow mid, the skill jump you could do to jump over a sage wall.
Huge win for T1.
The like
10 seconds left.
there's just too many
Pause
things.
got called pretty quick into that.
Yeah, well,
Every time I tune in, it's a tech pause. No, don't say that.
There we go. There's the music that we so very hate. We'll have an investigation. We will see
Guys,
what is
is
going
it
on.
me? Is it me? This
Bear
week
with us
has
here
been-
for the moment as we get ready to shift over into podcast.
Oh my
Oh, I don't like
God.
seeing that.
Who knows how long this one's gonna
That
be?
monitor was off.
Yeah. Quick little reboot.
Restarted the PC here.
He's been so stressed out too.
All right, guys, I'm gonna run ads to make sure we don't
Order
get
ban in there.
ads during the middle of the game on accident.
Rep, of course. For anybody who hadn't been paying attention, unfortunately, Riddle not going to be making their way over here for the play-ins.
No, it's not Riddle this time. They didn't even get to the playoffs of the Japanese qualifiers. They
Big
struggled.
upset. Big in that grand final.
Oh yeah, QT beating Reject was huge. I mean, it's pretty exciting. If you guys haven't heard of PKM, you'll know about him soon. Absolutely incredible. Really carried QT very well. Margaret going to be on there as well. So
Yo, I need you guys to create a tech pause so I can run
familiar
ads.
with him making his return. Well,
No.
he actually used to play on Nongshim a long time ago.
Nice little power nap here.
Oh.
Yep.
And the takedown, of course, Persia on his way.
Yep. And Jeremy.
And, Jay Remy. He's having a whale of a time over there, but
It's crazy finals. Went to 5. But the other thing I'm kind of curious about, depending on how this all shakes out, if DFM loses here, which I'm not saying that's going to happen, but if there is a world where they play.
Are you at the age yet where you rest your eyes?
From Thailand.
No.
Now here's a fun one. Here's a blast from the past for you.
No,
PTC and May have played against each other before. Do you remember when? This one I didn't remember until I looked it up.
TC and May, I mean, that feels like that would have had to have been like LCQ 2021.
That's correct.
There you go.
May was on Northeption. PTC was on Full Sense.
Yep.
And they battled it out in that crazy finals, that bind that was absolutely nuts. They did not play so
They just
good in
ranked
that
up to
bind,
Diamond
so-
2.
That's
Congrats,
what,
bro.
Sold on.
I was going to say my goat. Is it John Olsen?
John Olsen.
John Olsen.
His name is John Olsen. That was a great finals. That was super good. I'll never forget that find. That was absolute madness.
Feels like yesterday, and yet it's been 5 whole years.
It's been 5 years. Almost to the day.
It all goes by so very quickly.
John Olsen reference?
When you're having fun. And what's more fun than casting? Well, we're not doing that right now. Instead, we're going to be going to a quick little break while we try to get things sorted on
No.
Thank you guys for having some patience.
Quick little break. All right, guys. Our favorite time of the stream where we play. Whoa! I mean, guys, like, it's a pre-pick. I mean, this is like a little bit too nice. No, Detonation Focus Me while we're watching DFM. For those that don't know, basically, this is a game where you roll teams during certain eras. You pick a player from said era. You don't know what their stats are because we're doing it on the hardest difficulty. And it's going to simulate a season where you try to win all 3 trophies. Masters 1, 2, and Champs. Now, I think I'll just pick him. BBL 23. Who's good in BBL 23? I think we talked about this team exactly before. I think last time we chose Brave here. They got Aslan Senti. I believe so, yeah. Was he smurfing on Senti? I think last time we chose Brave. I don't remember what his rating was. We'll choose Brave again. Fuck it. Full sense in 26, but I can't pick Primi. It's over. Chat, it's actually over. Kalua's probably the pick here. Wait, it's... No, actually, is it Jit? How was Jit performing on Cypher recently? I know he's been smurfing on Duelist. Lua. Alrighty. We need a Senti. Probably Soul Cost. Was Filu farming on Chamber on Koi? This is a Chamber or a Vice? Chamber or a Vice? Just woke up. Did I miss anything? I mean, this has been a pretty sick series so far, yeah. A lot of Akame, like... Akame and Kaide have had some pretty insane rounds. I don't know. We'll go with Soulcast. How is my head coach Leaf? And my assistant coach is Minnie? How? What? Wait. Lead 0.46. I mean, sure, we'll make May our IGL. We didn't even qualify to the Masters. It's over. Oh my god, we didn't qualify to anything? Oh, we're scaling. Oh, we lost. Nice try. How are we back here again?
If you guys bring me to horror movie, I cry, okay?
We're back to this one.
무서워. 이거 안 괜찮은데? I'm gonna scream.
Somebody said that FNS is watching a crime documentary or something?
The previous 2 movies I watched was Backrooms and Obsession, so I thought it was gonna be like something horror.
Did he start by like watching the actual games and then he turned it off or what?
너무 무서웠어요 진짜. 이게 방탈출도 이게 눈 감고 들어가는 그런 똑같은 게 무서워가지고 막 했는데.
Wait, he literally started by watching the games and then he turned it off to watch a crime documentary. Is crazy. Do you think you can name every player in VCT for this year? Fuck no. Hell no.
어디까지 가요? 여기요?
No, definitely not. Definitely not Alanims. Especially in China.
I mean, exciting.
I think I could say the majority in...
When you guys were cooking, you know,
what's waiting for me.
the other 3 regions, but
A little scared.
Yes.
Okay, so please.
could you name 50 tier 1 pros? I think so.
어이구.
There's a quiz you can do.
오. What?
What the hell?
What the?
Oh.
What?
Derek used a joke. Could you name the 2G roster from last year? LZ, Silence, Spike.
아, 썸이.
Who am I missing? Gobera? Who am I missing?
솔직히 좀 놀랐어요,
Prize.
개인적으로. 안대 벗는 순간.
See, it's hard. I mean, I named 4. Like, that's pretty good.
썸이 신맵 자체를 이렇게 큰 규모로
Like, that's not even that bad.
했다는 거 상상도 못 했어가지고 와 진짜 스케일 쩐다. 내가 감탄했던 것 같아.
Zapson? True. That was like very, very early. Like, that was at the very beginning.
여기 들어가라고요?
네.
야야야야, 야 빨리 가. 빨리 가. 바로 시작. 오케이.
When I first played rank, wow, the map is so big.
Furia roster last year? Oh, fuck. Khalil? Wasn't Heat on that Furia roster?
Oh, spike drop.
Oh, Spike is here.
Spike is there?
Spike drop, okay.
스파이크가 여기다. 스파이크.
That was a pretty forgettable team.
나갔다고 봐야겠죠?
Urango. How'd I forget Urango?
Maybe it's already defused, no? It's down.
Oh.
Heat,
maybe I should
Tweez.
tell you.
Wait, there's 2 different versions of this
I
team,
feel like
right?
It's too complicated trying to like give the false info, and rather than that, I'm just like, yeah, I know this and that, and then what about you and stuff? We just like sharing info, you know.
Oh,
I mean, I don't
okay,
know,
well.
maybe plus that. Maybe I'm thinking too much.
That's a pretty different version of that team.
This is the TP, yes.
여기가 TP를 나와.
Like MW Zera, Rafa, like there's like 2 very different versions of that Furia team. Zikz, is this becoming your full-time job? Yeah.
Can I close the door now?
Well, I mean, if you really think about it, like without money added, then it's kind of been my full-time job, like content creation and streaming. But it's becoming more possible to be full-time
오케이.
in terms of like the pay as well.
뭐 허수아비가 있어 여기? 사람 얼굴.
What up, Glizzy Glazer? How's it going, bro?
Wait, what is this again? Is this that body?
That body, Remy.
Rock that body.
Got grouped by Envy and Champs. What a world that would be. Am I 3-0? Yeah.
Beside.
삐 되게 많은데? 잠시만 저기가 노다지네.
With no OT pay due to tech pauses. I mean, if you think about it, there is kind of like overtime pay because I just end up running more ads if there's techs. Because I like have to. If I don't run ads, then
오케이. 아 들켰다.
ads might run during the actual game.
Omen paranoia. Feeling.
뭐야 거울이야? 이게 파라 같은데? 파라에다가
How do I play like main ranked?
오멘 네온 사이퍼. 아 그러면은 이게 커튼이고.
Studies ranked VODs. I was thinking about doing it like I think once we're not in season anymore and things slow down a bit more, then I can actually take some time to watch people play ranked, like pro players, and then give kind of like
So B-side, there's a lot of battles going on.
analysis of that. I think that would be interesting.
Everyone
Would you still run ads even if it wasn't necessary for Twitch and you don't earn any revenue from it? Obviously not. If I didn't run, or if I didn't earn any revenue from it, I would of course not run ads. What would be the benefit of running ads?
오멘 이게 TP 종류 같은데 이러면? 근데 TP가 왜 이렇게 많아?
Omen TP? Omen TP from here to that box. Okay.
여기서 TP를 저기로 탔어요. 이거 확실해. 이렇게 가고.
Oh no, the Omen TP from there to here, no? Because this one have the wall. You cannot. There. I think at the beginning when I first roam around the map, yeah, I think I kind of understand what was happening.
Damn, we're working together.
If Vanessa is watching True Crime, I saw that, yeah.
I think.
This is the body.
I think because it's too many.
Ah,
It
look
is
at
them.
look at here.
Yeah,
right?
Would you run ads if you earn revenue but not mandatory?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Damn. What does he say?
It's like, even if I,
think concussion.
like, kind of the reality of the situation is,
Phoenix and Sage.
Oh, maybe
and
the
Fade,
C's,
the C's. For Phoenix Molly? Because 2 people died.
I make
Yeah.
야, 이거 너무 어려운데 이게 말이 되냐?
more through ads than I do
영막도
through
동그라미고
subs,
스키도 동그라미고
technically.
이래가지고 이게 뭘까?
But I mean, it kind of depends on the month, right? Like, if I got
Oh.
a crazy amount of gifted, then maybe that would change, but...
여보세요? 이거 어디? 이거 오케이.
We actually have a lot of subs right now.
문을 닫았다는 거.
이게 다
For those that don't know, there's like a...
엿들으면 안 되시죠?
What is it called? Partner Plus program or something like that, where you get like more of a you get more of a sub revenue split.
감사합니다. 문이 닫혀 있는지 몰랐거든요, 저는. 가까이 가 보니까 그
Depending on how many
그때
subscribers you have,
아 이게 뭐냐고 도대체 이게 뭘까? 기다려봐.
like per month. How many recurring subscribers you have per month? We actually hit it for this month, which is sick. But you need to have 3 in a row.
정보하나 나 몰랐는데 나이스.
You have to have 3 months in a row.
나이스.
근데 이게 진짜 이게 진짜 뭐지 근데?
나이스.
Is there a tech pause? Yeah.
Dead body. 여기 eyes.
Of course there's a tech pause. There was like a world that this was a 2-0 and I'd be in bed sleeping right now, but it's like chill. It's fine. Here to support DFM.
The body.
My wife actually looked online to see if it would be easy to get a DFM jersey or a Zeta jersey. But I think it's kind of hard.
One guy got
The shipping is
This is middle, right? Yeah, he started middle, camera mid, right side.
kind of the issue there.
But how the he put the camera?
International shipping, not so easy.
Oh, A-Link maybe, yeah. Wow, this is rough, bro. There's no way anyone would get this, bro.
So how?
Wait, what is this?
I don't know.
We open it?
Oh.
How do you open it?
I wanted to get a DFM jersey and a Zeta one, but
There's a phone.
just ask May, you have motions.
Yeah.
What?
You have motions, surely.
What?
Surely you asked the Japanese
So we're not
channel
supposed to
translating your content to hook you up with one?
Ah, I'm wearing glasses.
Nah.
Okay, okay.
Live in Japan, I can buy you one and send you?
From A-Link.
I'll probably look into it when I have time.
Maybe.
I think my wife just like quickly glanced over at
I
it.
didn't know how to use it. I took out the phone.
Once I have like a better
Yeah, we're
understanding,
not supposed to do
maybe I'll actually.
그때 이거 프라울러구나. 여기 페이드다. 이제 그거를 이제 알게 됐죠.
that. I just check the camera.
Take you up on that.
We become Cypher. Okay.
52K per year approximate earning from 6 months streaming is
What the hell is
amazing.
it even? Oh.
Is that what I'm estimated at?
Maybe this one is a
Zikz, what made you start content creating?
Because if they split, they need to have Cypher here, no?
I mean, basically, when you coach in Valorant, over time your narrative
Check.
goes down.
Oh, trip here, like, right? Is this a trip?
Your narrative just goes down over time because it's like, oh, this guy made a poor decision, he lost this series. Even if you have like, let's say a 60% win rate or higher, which is good, obviously,
Camera.
then people are still going to clown you for your losses and you'll slowly lose your narrative over time.
Cypher is going there.
People didn't like certain decisions or my team wasn't performing well.
And then go to mid.
I thought that the best way to kind of repair my narrative would be to,
someone see each other, you know? You get what I mean?
Recon?
So they saw like, yeah, it could be recon.
instead of just like do nothing or like change
So he
paths,
starts B,
just
he starts
kind of
B,
repair
camera
my
B.
narrative by like showing how much
This is the guy here.
Okay.
game knowledge I have.
Probably the stage like.
So
Camera. Yeah.
it's like a twofold thing. One, I get to try content creation
Okay.
because I wasn't doing anything anyway. I wasn't joining a team. And then two, it would fix my narrative.
오케이 어느 정도 그래도 메모했으니까.
And then three, I kind of was just curious as well to see how far I could go.
깼어? 깼어 이거 깼어.
나는 깬 거 같아. 아무래도 근데 나도 깨긴 했어.
That's what real social media always seems to blame coaches before the players. It does happen a lot. The narrative changed from Zikz sucks to Zikz bald. That's good. No, I mean,
안녕하십니까. T1의 버즈입니다. 리큐 take one.
ever heard of a regular job? Well, I'm very fortunate in life that I have enough money saved up that I can kind of explore doing something unique, like content creation. Is your passion for coaching wavered since beginning your content creation arc? Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit in the sense that like now I have this like idea in the back of my mind that I could just do content creation.
나 형을 이제 처음 봤을 때는 말이 안 되지 형. 근데
Pixel with the gifted to Pyro. Thank you.
슈퍼스타였지.
그때는 약간 겉멋이 있었던.
In a serious note, seeing a lot of VLR praising you, so you did really change how people perceive you. Yeah, I mean, it's. Can I be so for real? Can I be so for real? The community does not know a single thing that coaches do, but they're always the first one that gets told that they should be fired whenever a team's not performing well. And I can kind of understand it. You don't know who to put the blame on. So it's like, who to put the blame on other than the leadership, right? PC being replaced? I think so. So it makes sense. It's like a natural evolution of things, but it just sucks that that's like kind of the way that it goes. You have to like quite literally be constantly winning all the time. Even when you're in a bad meta, you have to still be winning somehow. Like for those that remember kind of the situation, it's like 2024, 100 Thieves had a perfect meta for us. And we were playing well fundamentally. Everybody was in good individual form. But 25 is like, we lose a player. We're out of form. If you guys remember our like individual player performance. And we were out of identity. Because the meta didn't favor us. Because, you know, it's Teo meta. We don't have a breach player. We're like forced to somehow find a way to make Boosty play breach. But Boostio wasn't a great breach. And like the hindsight situation was we could just force Cryo onto Yoru. But it's like at the time, his Yoru wasn't very good. And it was like a big risk. Like, are we going to force him to play Yoru? Put Asuna on like Teo, Dan on breach, which is like, you know, it's so many, it's like 4 new variables, right? Boostio was not great at Vice. Then we'd have to role swap basically 3 players because Asuna has never really been our breach because he was always our entry. So for us to be able to fit the meta comp, it was just way too hard. But it's like, at the end of the day, like, people won't really understand like the full scope. They just see that 100 Thieves was winning, 100 Thieves now losing. But because there's no like actual like analysis, you know, it's like, is what it is. You can blame the community, but if there's no one to educate the community on what the coaches do and who is responsible for what, then these kinds of comments will persist. Oh, 100%, I agree. I think, like I said, I think that's 100% natural that people would think this way. Is there a pause? Yeah, somehow we're tech paused again. Every single region, every single day, tech pause. Imagine if Xander didn't get vice salted? Well, it was Dan, but yeah. How mad would you be if I used blabbering emote? Bruh, I'm never going to be tilted by a blabbering emote. Will you go back to coaching if you get really big as a content creator? Because I really enjoy your content. I mean, it just comes down to opportunities, right?
With this, it seems like we're
back
and ready to go. And it's just
if I get a good opportunity during off season, like right now, kind of my vision for a good opportunity would be
4 rounds. Thank you for bearing with us, and hopefully
a good opportunity in America
I think the
or Japan. Those are like my 2 goals.
doesn't really matter.
Like either region,
One missed the
W.
shot that missed a trip.
And if
There's no way DFM has him knowing
if I
that,
believe I
so
can win with the roster and the salary makes
I'm
sense,
just happy to lay
then
the same trip over there.
you know, maybe I'll be coaching again.
Behind it,
But content creation has been pretty fun,
looks
low
like
stress.
hit, but
It's been a good time.
Presence here.
And I can see myself
Side
growing
of
even
T1.
further than
Create that
where I'm
extra
at now.
angle with
Like I said, I've
DH2.
only been doing this for like 6 months.
Certainly
Yesterday
not
was
easy.
literally my 6-month like anniversary, so
Four players from T1 here.
we'll see.
Shonktar
Okay, a very
flying
important
the
pistol for
camera.
DFM.
Spotting out a little bit here. Zikz flooding forward. Recon landing there on his teammate's face, but it's going to
Two are in, two are out. Wait,
Wait,
how did Kaide get through? What the?
Taken by DFM. Spike,
Bro,
however,
Spike.
is not included.
Spike is in B main.
Paranoia going to be sent out. Frenzy going to be able to help find that.
Look at the
kill.
refight.
Well, they'll just overwhelm him, and Kaide is right back to it. Break be damned. Might have
That
accidentally
is
ripped his
so
headset off,
sick,
but
man.
Still is
Oh
able to
my
keep the
God,
pistol
let's
secure
fucking
there
go.
for DFM. It's now 9-4 and 5-1 in pistols across this series.
This is an absolutely bizarre round. I knew where that paranoia came from.
That is
Kaide
so
was
sick.
gunning
Kaide
for it.
is
Buzz
unreal
got it.
today, man. Kaide and
The spike gets
Akame
stuck
are
in
just
spawn,
perfect.
Or in, main, excuse me. And
They're
then
just
DFM
perfect
is able
today.
to counterpunch back.
Yep.
Is that Meteor 112? Yeah, it is.
Whoops.
It is indeed.
Put that on a little bit tighter.
Guys,
been the
guys,
headset
guys,
that got
guys, guys,
ripped out
guys,
there.
Sorry
guys,
for
guys,
those
guys,
wearing
guys.
headphones watching at home.
No round rollback. Oh, we're back.
It's fine.
It's just a headset.
It's
okay.
just a headset.
Bro, I was
It's
gonna
fine.
get so tilted if it was a
Oh,
round
Jesus.
rollback.
It's all right. They're allowed to pop off.
This goes here.
As long as they don't truly break anything. But that's huge
Woo!
for DFM. Again, you would expect that this attacker side is going to be
Okay, we
weak,
needed
getting
that.
off to a strong start
Man,
like
look at
that.
T1, bro. These reads are actually ridiculous today. They have 4 here.
Meteor.
Oh,
Thank God he has
in
full
the
armor,
hell.
by the way.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Nice,
Oh
get out of there.
my God.
down to 22.
Financially, are you doing good while doing content currently? Yeah.
He's like, yeah,
I mean, I need you guys to realize though,
Maybe.
this is
juggle these
I was
around a
gonna say,
little bit.
maybe, yeah.
probably
Okay.
5 months of me
Give the
being
gun to Kaide.
not good.
I think
in terms
as
of-
DFM, I think the hope here is that you're
You know what I mean?
gonna
Does that
be
make
able
sense?
to wait out this round a little bit. Maybe Kaide can scale into B and get some info. Meteor
Because
is
I
gonna
live in
go
LA,
with
LA
the
is very
breakdowns that goes.
expensive.
If they could deal with that, then you could probably force
The
DFM
first 5
into that
months
A
are,
stack.
yeah, it's rough. It's rough for LA.
That one way makes it
I think
way
this is like
harder
my
for
first
Kaide
month
to
that's
get
been
any
like
more
pretty good.
information.
Demon 1 Glazer with the
well.
10. Jesus, bro.
Information.
W Demon 1
A lot of
Glazer.
it
Bro,
found
you
there
are
for
up
T1.
early, bro.
We really do need to try to find this thrifty win. But it's just going to
Thank
be
you, man.
a rewrap,
I look
yeah.
forward to Envy.
Head across the cat? No.
Envy is today, chat.
So they're going to be committed to this. It's really pulled forward into the corner. DH going to be quickly taken down. Kaide able to find Izu. Market door gets broken.
Come on, DFM.
Punch out there. Meteor able to find one. Low HP Kaide going to be finished off. Meteor getting a second, but the cleanup is still going to be
Clean.
there. No
So clean.
thrifty found. DFM get themselves up to double digits. T1 trailing by 6 as they go into the anti-bonus.
Thank you,
Well,
Knox.
now you get into the real.
It's fine. I know that a lot of people,
Real meat
it's funny
and
because a
potatoes
lot
of
of people that
this. This is a
watch the stream, I feel like
risky
at some
decision
point
from
perceive me
DFM in a
negatively,
way.
but it is what it is. Like I said, I think it's super natural
Lit the heck up, but able to
for
readjust.
fans to, one, blame the coach generally because they don't know exactly what's going
The
on.
guns that only
Usually
require one
accountability
tap of
goes
the
to
head.
leadership. It's only natural. It makes sense.
Know that. We saw it with the chamber. Couple
Why did Daily
sheriffs,
Sub will not
just
change?
carried over weapons.
I don't know.
As well here, but no
Maybe it's
outlaw
just
in
slow
sight.
to update.
Well, maybe, especially even the Meteor's playing around mid. You'd see him just posture up with a sniper.
Yeah, I think it's a little slow to update the stream label.
DFM though, gonna try to play off this camp.
Oh, NT.
Well, Shockdart just to clear out Kaide is not wanting to put anybody at risk going for that peak. Given the way that he's been shooting, I do not blame him at all. 0 point, only going to catch him to 1. So
Meteor's near Pi.
Munchkin, I mean, he knows that he's got Cess boxed in. Here's the gun that he's got as well.
Nah,
Look to
Cess
overwhelm
is
him, so
full
double
solo
phase
over there.
forward. Munchkin
Biggest
to
streak in the
collect
world.
it.
W, bro. 3's insane.
Paranoia sent through. Yatsuka still making noise. Hail of bullets unleashed here by T1. Hey, he's still considering a push in, and he's going to find a critical timing.
Yo.
Now dead. And this is
Yo.
all to try to sell a little bit of fake
Yo,
towards
he
A,
full
but
ran
okay,
the
never
rotate
mind.
while
TFM
reloading, and the
actually
other,
is gonna start rotating off that kill.
like one's full running, the other one's
Cross.
reloading.
Well, hey, just
May's got the A space.
space here on the site.
Ooh,
The
that's
up
a
and
nice-
over, and Meteor.
Yo,
not
yo,
able to
don't
find
go
that
lazy in the
punish,
tree,
but
though.
Munchkin will.
Guys.
Cuts him off at the pass. Spike gonna be grabbed. Ooh, the drop down. Committed to now.
Vacancy over the box.
Whoa!
It's meteor
Yatsuka.
ball, Yatsuka gets us into a 2v1, and a bonus conversion here for DFM might as well just seal the fate of T1 in this series.
Bro, there's no way that Yatsuka's just standing in the open off angling right now. High low, no? No, he sees barrel.
Gun barrel.
Gun barrel. Now sees it. Okay.
No.
Trying to get the angle lined up. Hasn't
Yes!
fully cleared him! And May will still take him down. 24 health remaining in the lobby for DFM.
Oh my god.
And yet
Oh
they
my
get the
god.
round. They get the bonus.
Oh my god, that's so lucky,
This
but
is
I'm so down. Look at
45
this.
as well.
Yep.
Guys,
A very
T1,
bizarre
what are you
round.
doing? Okay, to be fair,
I mean,
DFM though,
Yatsuka,
like,
though,
what was this?
Crazy good stuff.
Are we
on
gonna talk
Neon.
about this or
is
no?
a
Should we overlook
season
that?
moment.
We should overlook that. Fuck it.
Not be able to get it over
Look
the
at
line
this.
after that.
Oh.
Bruh.
I mean, every once in a while on those slides.
By the way, May's composure to just turn his character model to the right
From DH's
to
perspective,
force
you
this
don't wanna
guy's
put yourself out
peek into
the
his
open.
teammate's
Right,
crosshair
Yatsuka, he's watching that angle.
is very nice.
Tries to go for the wall bang, but with the Phantom, it's
Zikz,
just
we need to
not
drink
gonna
soju after
be
this?
enough. Just doesn't get that double
Nah,
connection.
I have to sleep, bro. Honestly, I couldn't tell you the last time I had
The final timeout
soju
call
or
for
just
T1.
alcohol in general. It's been so long. I think I was talking about it on stream the other day. I'm pretty sure the last time was literally
I mean,
when
yeah, getting the bonus
we
on this
lost on
attacker
100
side
Thieves,
of
like the
DFM is
last loss that we had.
outrageous. I mean, unthinkable.
He's
And
drinking
it's
wine right now? No, I'm not even drinking
just
coffee right now. I'm like,
impossible.
I'm full natty right
T1.
now because I'm gonna go back to sleep.
It is a scent. It is.
Do I
so
lie?
you never
Genuinely,
know.
I
mean,
haven't.
It can be heavily defender sided.
I saw you drunk last week.
But man, it looked like a bizarre round because DFM's just.
Does
spreading
it
the
taste
map,
better
looking
after a
for
loss?
contact fights, and
Um,
you know, May's starting to get heat up.
not really
and
drinking it for the taste, if we're
winning
being
some of those
honest.
early duels to cause
Only vape?
problems
No, I
all
don't
over the
vape.
place. Munchkin's got the read on the rotate. And then
Don't drink,
DFM still
don't
fights their way
smoke.
out of it. Yatsuka up to the top fragging position.
You are not watching
We were
EMEA?
wondering
I am,
about
I
this,
am,
Neon, but
I'll be awake for
pretty good.
EMEA.
Here for T1.
I took a nap
Say goodbye.
before this
Trying
game, and then I'm
find
gonna take a
some
nap
value.
after
We'll
this.
See if they can do it as we have a listen in.
Unfortunately, my nap isn't gonna be too long unless DFM can do me a solid here.
미드 떴다. 미드 안 떴다. 제트. 미드 컨택이다. 날렸어. 야 미드 캠 타이밍으로 쳐. 미드 캠 깨웠다. 미드 캠 깨웠다. 걸렸다. 어디까지 있어? 몰라.
들어 써줄게 이거.
에이 드론. 야 한 명 시장 와주면 좋을 듯. 빼놨어. 막혀볼라. 오버 하나야. 나 시장 저지. 쪽 컨택 왔을 거야.
Don't cancel there.
사이퍼 미드였다.
일단 A가 A 스플릿이다. 일단 확실한 거. 나 안에서 밖에 메인에서.
They're reading A split here. Let's play this cross mapping.
뛰어라.
야 A로 야 숏으로 붙는다.
They're calling it an A split.
Blind.
You're right about that. Paranoia going to be sent. No one get caught by it. Meanwhile, Munchkin should. get cleared
He's
out of the
lazy
corner
into the
now.
angle.
A little
No
bit of a double
trade.
take, and Munchkin able to find two before getting taken down. DH with a piece of the
Fuck,
pie,
man.
and okay, T1.
Chad, it's so important you
damn
take your
clean round
time
to
here.
prevent
It's
DFM
so
from
important
taking
you
this
take your
up to
time.
match
Try to
point.
not give up audio cues, because it's
just
so
them
common
getting
for
the info on the
blinds on
map.
good
They're
timing
getting
to come
such
here.
deep, clear
I would
sub
much
feeding.
rather
You can
see
hear
a
it.
smoke
Okay,
on
we cleared the
tree.
cipher.
They take their
You
time,
tell,
they
okay,
contact
there's the
out.
drone over at A main. They just know from kind of tendencies that that's going to be what the round looks like. And an unchecked corner. Huge problems for DFM there. Going to be able to mostly buy into this round, other than Sess on a Guardian.
Meteor didn't get a gun in the end. That's kind of funny.
Again, no outlaw abuse to be seen here.
Now look at their buy.
TP up and over the top. And
Nah, Meteor's got
out
an
to
early
mid, able to
pick on
find Yatsuka
spam.
there.
Top mid spam.
Top mid takedown. Kaide gonna be spotted, cannot escape. Neural Theft immediately gonna be invested. And there's the reveal,
shit.
the remaining stack outside of A.
Did you see the VVL fake celebration to distract Clerk? Yeah, I did. That's fucking
she's
sick.
great.
That was a very, very cool idea by LaRock.
No map control.
LaRock is so good, man.
Spot him to 3. Buzz trying to hold the door. Meteor
And Lover's Rock is back on Yoru.
Kill in heaven. Getting past this judge.
That BBL team is
Be a
actually
bit
lethal.
difficult.
Okay, they actually have gotten a pick back.
Flared in, and
But
DH
DH has them
potential
fully
retreat.
locked in here. They
Now
do
we're
dash
forward.
past the
Paranoia out.
judge,
May
and the judge
able to find
dies.
one. Munchkin tucking back over towards tree.
No
Izu
way.
Here at heaven. Trying to peel back some of this pressure, but space has been offered up, and now it's a 3v3.
Wait.
All command sent in reply. TH still on the slow
Guys.
approach around the back.
Spike planted.
Gone up and over the top now. He's made noise. He's given
Oh
his
my
position away.
God.
It says a turn over to main.
Come on.
Dispatches him with ease.
Come on.
Munchkin has fallen.
Come on.
And it is all on the shoulders of Izu. dinked, but does manage to find the kill. Should be him dead, and it is. Cess, another monstrous round from him. As DFM.
Bro.
Up
Let's
to
go.
match point, T1. They need 7 in a row. It's the old 12-5.
I mean,
Don't say 12-5.
I was like, yeah, you should maybe save. Akame just threw the wall. May there.
Bro.
Great timing. I was thinking it in the back of my mind. I'm
Don't
like,
say
oh my
12-5.
God,
Don't say
Cess.
12-5.
What in the world? But I'm like, you got a paranoia. That corner, the drone doesn't.
People
catch
actually
it.
lose
They
those these
expect
days.
it because of what Munchkin is doing with the flash and the quick clear.
People are actually losing 12-5s these days.
Great play, great
That is
awareness from
terrifying.
May.
The ults, they've got 4 to try to make a go of this. Knives pop for Meteor. Would effectively be a thrifty for T1 to try to make this happen. As
Guys.
Some damage found, yes, but no
Snowball
kill.
trap. Is it? That it didn't hit Meteor.
Just Yuri sent
Nah.
Meteor.
Fuck.
Okay, the blind headshot on the May. One back, but a weapon not going to be recovered quite just
Oh
yet.
my God.
Buzz,
Oh,
one of the few that actually had a rifle. The only one, in fact, that had a rifle has now fallen.
Spike
We
play.
drive out.
Timing.
Meteor.
Tick.
I think he's completely disregarded Cat now.
He's on 1 HP. But his position is so good.
Absolutely be their undoing from here. He sees the gun barrel. He's scaling forward. Izu dead.
I mean, we'll take the trade, honestly. Okay, well, we traded down. All good. Still 2v2.
The weapon's going to be recovered, upgraded. But they need to clear out the site. They need it to be cleared.
Yes.
But Akame is clear.
Dirt peek.
Meteor down and DH to try to do it all. Tucks
35.
away. The shot
$1 on 1 HP.
He's down to 35. And T1 down in the dumps as DFM crushed them on a set.
Let's fucking go, DFM.
13-5. And
They
both
honestly
their
could have
back
done it in
wins.
2, but we'll take it in
They
3.
once again
Let's
take down
fucking
the
go,
T1
man.
Tyrants.
It's a different DFM. It feels like something magical is brewing, and that will keep them out of play-ins for now. They've given themselves
Oh
some
my
extra hope,
God.
so they don't have to play some of those teams that have qualified. That is
Guys.
unreal stuff.
Japan's weekend? Imagine Zeta wins this as well. Oh my God. Chad, they can do it. They go to 2-2. They get to head-to-head against T1. If DFM wins against Team Secret, and DRX loses 1 game, then they're 2nd seed. Nongshim is not losing. There's no way. Wait, there's definitely a way. I think that Zeta's individuals were insane in full sense match. And Zeta's team play was insane in RRQ. I'm not kidding. If they can combine their performances here, trust me, they can definitely beat Nongshim. Definitely. And this is a Nongshim that's not looking like crazy. X-Ross will sit everyone down. I mean, X-Ross is nice, but it's doable. Definitely doable. Definitely doable. It's been 4 years since Japan's been in international. I hope they can. I hope they can make it. Japan has gone unbeaten this week, I know. It was a 2-0 on the one day. DFM wins today.
자, 축하드립니다. 와, 오늘 경기 전에 세스 선수가
I'll stick around for the interview and then I'll go.
퍼시픽 첫 승리
Get some sleep.
T1을 상대로 가져간 만큼
That
오늘
is so
다시
awesome, man.
가져가보겠다고 되게 자신감 있는 각오를 저희에게 말해줬거든요. 근데 오늘 그걸 경기에 잘 풀어냈습니다. 오늘 경기 결과에 대해서 경기력도 그렇고 팀원들한테 되게 만족스러웠을 하루 같은데 한번 승리 소감부터 들어보도록 하겠습니다. Says you were the one that said, you know, we took our first win against T1. We're going to take it again. You said it with so much confidence, right? So how content are you with your performance and the team's performance?
T1 にセス選手はパシフィックで初めて勝利を収めたのが T1 でまた勝つという風な自信を見せてたと思うんですけども、自分とチーム含めて今日の結果はどのような意味を持ちますか？
まあ自分たちの悪かった点もありましたし良かった点
Look
もあ
at
って
Akame, bro. Look at Akame.
まあこの勝ちはすごい自信になったんじゃないかなって思います。とても嬉しいです。
So there are good and bad parts, but after all, we got the win, and I'm really happy. And I think this is going to be contributing to our confidence.
이제 뭐 아쉬웠던 점도 있고 만족스러운 점도 있었지만 우선적으로 승리를 가져갈 수 있어서 기쁘다고 이야기를 해줬고요. 그리고
Akame,
오늘
like,
승리가 이후
angle choice
남아있는
and
경기들의
individuality
자신감을 좀 기여할 것 같아서 만족스럽다고 이야기를
as an
해줬습니다.
initiator?
안 그래도 오늘 첫 번째 맵부터
Unreal,
DFM이 상당히 달라진 모습을 보여줬습니다.
This is the type of stuff that X-Ross does when he did when he was winning Santiago.
변화도 있었던 것 같은데 우선은 좀
So
전략적으로
much
어떤
like
노림수를
off-angle
두고
confidence
경기에
as an
임했는지
initiator.
들어보면 좋을 것 같습니다.
So unreal.
Well, you guys definitely seemed different today. I mean, 9 rounds streak and 13-5 on Sunset. That was a very nice beginning, right? So can you tell us what the strategy was behind the comp and the change? Was there something different today?
3セットでは9ラウンド連続取得を含めて、圧倒的な活躍を見せていたと思うんですけども、チームとしてどのような構成の変化だったり、コミュニケーションだったりがありましたか？
まあ特にいつも通りやろうって有利な場面もスキルの話し合いとか、とにかくちっちゃなコミュニケーションを意識してちゃんとゲームしようっていう話し合いはしました。
We just try to be as our usual ourselves, and we take a lot of little bit of communications. We just try to be ourselves, not to lose any mistakes.
우선 실수를 안 하려고 팀원들과 평소다운 모습대로 오늘 경기를 풀어나갈 수 있게 집중을 했다고 이야기를 해줬습니다. 커뮤니케이션도 평소대로 뭐 연습했던 거와 같이 좀 오늘 경기를 풀어가면서 오늘 좋은 결과를 낼 수 있었다고 이야기를 해줬습니다. 근데 오늘 제 눈에 가장 띄었던 게 세스 선수의 그 망설임 없는 플레이 그리고 자신감 가득한 모습이 좀 눈에 많이 들어왔습니다. 오늘 좀 이런 변화에 좀 근원이 있는 건지 개인적으로 한번 들어보고 마무리하도록 하겠습니다. Now, Sess, I did notice
and
that
the other two go through highest on champs points.
You were very
So like Lev G2, very likely for Americas.
What was the click? What was the click? Can you tell us?
セス選手は本日の試合を通して、ものすごく自信がある決断をしていたように見えたんですけど、それの自信が見えるようになったきっかけみたいな自分の中で何かあったりはしますか？
僕は戦うのが好きなんで敵が来るなと思ったところは味方を戦わせに行ってただ戦うのが好きです。
I just love to fight, and if I know that enemies are coming, I'm trying to do my teammates their work, and at all, I just love to fight.
오늘은 좀 이렇게 1대1 접전이나 이렇게 맞대결에 아주 기분이 좋아서 본인이 그런 성향이기 때문에 오늘 적이 다가왔을 때 그 기회를 놓치지 않았다고 이야기를 해줬습니다. 이렇게 해서 DFM의 세스 선수 만나봤습니다. Thank you, Sess, for the interview, and
Like
congrats
if
on your
Lev
win.
is in first second, then it'll just go to energy auto qualifying. Sure. We can quickly look at the points. So like here, Lev's already at 18. So if Lev or G2 is in, top 2, then energy will probably make it through points. There's no one even really close. Like this is a 5-point gap. It's pretty hard. And then for 100 Thieves, they would basically need 2 of these 3 to qualify through points. To qualify through grand finals. So like if it was Lev G2 in the finals and 100 Thieves even bombs out, as long as they have the most points, then they'll make it. Don't you get points for only group stage wins? I think you get it as well for playoffs, but I could be wrong. You're not watching Frost vs. Frost V2? Or Frost 2.0? No. I won't be watching this. I will not be watching this. All right, guys. I will be back for EMEA. I'm going to take a nap. I will be back for these games. We have some banger games today for all of the rest of today. And then in terms of tomorrow for the Pacific viewers, I will be watching the Zeta game. I'm going to take another nap tomorrow after America's wake up like 3 a.m. pretty much on the dot. And then I'll turn on stream for the Zeta game. So I'll be back. I'll be back in basically 3.5 hours. Can you check out my dart before you go? No, not this time. Not this time, Fasty. I apologize, bro. Let me... Who rating? Who rating? Salada? All right, Salada. I'll be back in a few hours, guys. Thank you for watching. It's been an honor to have all of you here and to see DFM win. It's fucking sick. Honestly, they could have done it in 2. But that's okay. That's okay. Peace.